तेरी फैंटेसी टीम में पता है क्या मिसिंग है? 2 रिस्ट स्पिनर्स जो तेरे
असली फैंटेसी मतलब फैंटेसी रिसर्च सेंटर यूज करो और अपनी टीम बनाओ। खेलो असली फैंटेसी ऑन cricket.com।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Right, welcome along to yet another cricket.com watch along when we're 1 ball late. Technically, we're not even in there because not a single ball has been bowled. If you guys know, you know. 2 wides to start proceedings as LSG won the toss and decided to bowl this evening in a must-win for both teams. DC need to produce a minor miracle, and LSG, well, if they win their 2 games, they can, of course, go into those playoffs. My name's Avanish and Jeet. I have, of course, Jeet on the left of me and Anirudh on the right of me, who's wearing a KL t-shirt. Who got that for you, buddy?
You right. You're the one who threw it to me and you're like, gotta wear it for tonight, so I didn't have a choice. So yeah.
Just adding some LSG flavor, and I certainly want to see this man, Jake.
Oh, nice ball.
Because Jeet, his numbers don't lie. Absolutely madman when it comes to the power play. 229 or something like that, strike rate in the IPL. How much has he impressed you?
Oh man, I would say one of the best batters in the power play, if not the best. But again, his impact has been huge. So ever since he's come into the DC side, the fortunes have turned around. So it shows the impact that he's had at the power play. He's killing the games right then and there. So I think that's a huge wicket for them to get. If they dismiss him, then let's see.
And talk to me about this new ball bowler.
So Arshad actually played a few games before for Lucknow, and he's
Chance, catch it.
6 that is.
Fucking hell, how?
Oh my God! What is it?
It's gone, dude.
No, it isn't.
What's the matchup?
That is not what we wanted. But look, I'm backing Delhi tonight,
Lovely.
as you know.
Wow.
I need that particular
Good call,
slender
Jeet.
win.
Good call, Jeet. That's all I'd say.
Madness. But Arshad strikes in his very first IPL match, right?
No, it's
No,
not.
he's played before.
He's played
a few
before.
He
games
played this
for
season
Lucknow.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was with Mumbai Indians before this.
Yeah. He played last season, I think, a game. This season he played against Kolkata, I know. I think he played Kolkata at Eden Gardens. I don't know if he played after. No, he played the Delhi game as well. He scored a few runs with the bat.
Yes, that's
So,
right.
He's played a couple of games.
Yeah, the
and,
first
I
time
mean,
I'm watching him.
So one thing which I've noticed straight away is maybe a tactical plan. Teams tended to keep a third man because he swings hard. Right? I don't know who the other fielders are outside is. They've kept a third man, inevitably a square leg in the middle, thinking he's going to swing across the line. So they've kept a long on, which is actually a really rare position to keep. For any batter, you don't see a long on or a long off in the power play, right? Especially to a pacer. Maybe spinner you can understand, but pacer you rarely see this. And fair play, because McGurk, although he's got the ability to hit across, he tends to clear his foot and just swing like this. So maybe, I mean, it's their day. Obviously, it's worked, so it looks even better right now. And it's just a tactical thing where they haven't done it before. And then you don't see teams doing it before. So for that, I guess they deserve some cricket. It's a massive wicket, by the way.
Is that down to KL or JL?
Let's give KL some credit now.
KL some credit. I mean, he's been, of course, trending again in social media after he got slandered, and I feel really bad for him because no owner should do that.
You should be happy. He's probably coming to you next year.
I like the fact that, Mr. Goenka is passionate, but that was just outrageous. But then they've all made up because he had a dinner at his Delhi resident earlier today.
So looking at the field again, so there's now back to square leg and a fine leg there. So it's back to a more traditional power play field for
conventional batters in, so back to conventional fields.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and this is, of course, not the only left-arm option they have today, LSG, because Mohsin is back after that little niggle that he had. That's the change that we also are coming. Delhi have, of course, that inevitable change of Pant being back, so it'll be good to see how he comes up against Ravi Bishnoi, for example, who's got him out in the reverse fixture. Or for that matter, Kuldeep against Pooran. And I know Kuldeep has had him on toast. I think got him out 5 times in T20 cricket. Got him out the last time, sent him out home for a duck. But it's been a wayward start, but they'll take it all day long, LSG, because they got the all-important wicket of Jake Fraser McGurk. If you guys are joining us on this cricket.com watch along, please hit the like button for starters, and then we'll move on to talk about all kind of things that you want to ask us on this Tuesday night. I'll tell you about my travels to Kolkata and Chennai. I felt that it was going to be a futile visit to the city of joy, given that the weather was playing up, but we got a game there, and we got one hell of a fan cam. If you guys missed it, go check it out right now. But they've reviewed this for a wide, and that is a wide.
That is a wide.
Right?
Yeah, so it wasn't given a wide. So DC will get one more run added.
That's Kunal's new haircut.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's
A new haircut.
Dhoni.
That's interesting.
Copying Dhoni. By the way, do give us a follow individually as well. We'll leave you the handles in the description below. And there's lots to look forward to in the next 12 days in terms of IPL content on cricket.com, 100%. There's so much talk about the RCB CSK game, and I know you guys have plenty of questions. Keep your comments coming through, and we'll take all of them. But this man tells me here that the weather is something to watch on the 18th of May. I hope we get a 20-over contest, and dare I say anything else. Good ball.
Good ball. That's a good ball.
Oh, yes, no, and hope gets off the mark.
So one interesting thing is...
Hello to you, Vishal. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so one interesting thing is obviously Lucknow played both their games before RCB and CSK face each other. So it could become almost irrelevant for RCB if Sunrisers beat Gujarat as well. So that's a big game. I mean, I know we're all looking at it from the Lucknow perspective and how RCB or even CSK for that matter could qualify. But then there's the Sunrisers angle to it as well. I mean, on paper, you'd think that they've got two relatively, at least you'd back them to win at least one of those two games because both are at home and against Gujarat and Punjab. But let's say they lose to Gujarat, must-win game. Anything could happen, right? I mean, one big thing is we saw Gujarat play against CSK and they had nothing to lose and they came out with probably the best performance of the season. And make no mistake, Gujarat have a lot of match winners. So if, let's say, Lucknow win both their games and Sunrisers do lose to Gujarat, even then the RCB CSK will have a relevance for both teams, where they need Sunrisers to then lose on Sunday.
Sunrisers also play Punjab on that Sunday
That's
after.
Sunday afternoon. So ideally, we'd have liked to see the CSK RCB game happen between these two Lucknow games.
No,
that
true.
would have been ideal, but of course, that's how the schedule rolls.
See, first and foremost today, let's just put the facts out. If Delhi win, RR automatically qualify.
Yeah,
and if Delhi win, both of them are technically out, Delhi and LSG, due to their poor run rate. So RCB CSK is winner takes all pretty much.
Yeah.
And who would have thought? I mean, if you guys know this Watchalong and know your guys in the panel, I've obviously been an eternal optimist RCB fan, but I kept saying that
it's been a while, we saw each other. I haven't seen you for a while.
I remember, I think the last time we did it was prior to the KKR game that RCB played.
We did. I think that was the last game we did together. Last RCB game we did together. Because I remember the game, obviously.
But I said at that point of time, before that, I was like, look, they're just going to go to Madden. I can see it. And then Archie obviously being like the
I think the last game we did was Delhi-Mumbai together. The afternoon game. And then I wasn't there for a few days and then you've been
here. They're playing that on this pitch. How cool is that?
Yeah.
In terms of coincidence. Vikramaditya, good to see you. How's the calculation, guys? Avanish, it's simple. It's straightforward. I've been telling you guys this. You never know. Never throw in the white towel. I know, like, we've, of course, poured our thoughts out as fans and been kind of vengeful at times. That one game we needed JFM to fire. Hope he gets up for the Ducks. Say Mohammad Anan. He speaks from an RCB fan perspective, that man.
But I do recollect you saying that RCB are going to win 5-5, which has happened.
More than 5, 5-5, no one expected 5-5.
No, but to be fair, it should have been 6-6.
It should have.
That was a technological glitch which cost us 2 points about the boundary.
Man, you would have taken 5-5. Let's stick to 5-5. You're alive. That's more than what you would have taken a couple of weeks ago.
I can't be greedy,
because at the end of the day, you wouldn't have expected that RCB going into the last game would still stand a chance of qualifying.
And more importantly,
and even though it was CSK, I feel without Fizz and Patirana, we're huge favourites.
And the other thing is, in a 9 or a 10 team IPL, in the history of the IPL, no one qualified with 14. The fact that RCB are still alive is incredible.
Yeah.
But the other underrated factor, the reason RCB are actually not just alive, it's almost in their hands if just one more result goes their way, is the margin of wins. So they beat Gujarat chasing 216 overs. They beat, who did they beat? They beat Sunrisers by a good 40-50 runs.
Yeah.
They beat Punjab by 60 runs. That day they beat Delhi by 40 odd runs.
Yeah.
And then the other game they chased down 113 about 12 or 13
I mean, to be fair, I think
it's been all hammerings.
And but it's also okay, fine. I understand that a few games the bowlers did stand up and deliver, and I feel like a lot of improvement in that regard. But the batting might has been there throughout the tournament. Even when we had that diabolical 6 out of 7.
I don't think it was. In the sense, there was.
In terms of the run making, we were getting the runs, bro.
Catch?
In fact, after KKR, I think RCB have scored the most runs in IPL.
Yeah, it has. But my perspective is that at that point, it felt like RCB didn't have the batting depth. It almost felt like they were batting in the hand. You can understand why, because there was a clear outside DK. There was no one performing in the middle of the middle. Yeah. There was a lot of changes. The fact that Rajat got into form, the fact that Will Jackson
and Rajat getting into form has been fucking critical.
450s in his last 5 games.
But yeah, 1 second. Let's just take Shlok Badge's comment. Good to see you. Back to the IPL preview day. Somesh said RCB will finish at the bottom and ML will qualify. When I said if not, you leave the panel. Abhi said you can. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this indeed. Can we just clip this out and tag Som? Because I know he wears his heart on his sleeve in terms of supporting Mumbai. Not really, the opposite of that actually. But is Mumbai down in the dumps? And I hope his Mumbai do me a favor and beat LSG.
Chance to,
That's the market, a great shot. Mike Hazen was praising this lad, and why not? Because he has been kind of a silver lining for Delhi. We saw that in the first game that they played this year, being an impact sub and how. Should galore. We've hit 74k. Yeah. Breaking news this morning from cricket.com's headquarters. 74k. Wow. And that's been fabulous. We were 50k, not even 50k before the IPL started.
49.
It was brilliant. So far, onwards and upwards, pretty much 25k we've hit, which is mad. Tushar Singh, Punjab hasn't done a Punjab thing where they beat a team and they have no chance against. I'm hoping for that in their last game. Yeah, I mean, imagine if Punjab topple not just RR in Guwahati tomorrow. We'll be doing a watch-along for that, but also against the might of SRH in Hyderabad in that Sunday afternoon game, like you said. Ooh, little uppish over there.
Bounce. I mean, you've seen this.
Yeah.
A lot of pace and bounce in the Delhi track, and it's going to be great batting.
100%. More comments, questions to give us. We will ask everything. Avanish dressed like a character and father. I'm just slightly under the weather. I hope I've not got anything. That's why I've just got my little tissue, and I mean, not tissue, I'm saying my, what do you call this? I'm running out of things.
A hand towel.
A hand towel, thank you. And my black coffee and all of that. 74k if you guys haven't heard. And remember, we have the power play contest. We will offer you $500 as an Amazon voucher if you get the power play score bang on in this one, given that I'm back. So lots of fun and games. Ooh, and nearly a cotton ball, but good over from Mohsin. 14 for 1, Delhi after 2 overs. You see RR not finishing in the top 2. Their losing streak is almost as RCB winning streak. I mean, they've lost 3 in the trot, but you expect RR to at least qualify from here. And Delhi will do them a favor and get that Q next to their name. But again, for RR to now think about 2 games in Guwahati, and I was thinking about this yesterday from a KKR perspective, it's just perfectly fallen into place for KKR because they can actually afford to leave Russell, who else? Narain, some other key players back in Ahmedabad, chill there for like 10 days till they play qualify 1. Why go to Guwahati?
Yeah, fair enough. They have another game before.
Yeah.
Or was yesterday the 13th game?
No, it was
13.
yesterday. Yeah.
So they've got only one game.
Yeah,
left.
One more game,
And that's
yes.
a solid almost 5-6 days.
Yeah.
So because you've got 5 or 6 days, I mean, it's not just...
Whipped away on the leg side. There is a man there, but I think he's going to prevent the boundary at best. No, he can't.
So the thing is, why I wouldn't be doing that is because 10 days then would be a really long gap, right?
I know,
if it's
but
4 or 5 days, I can
The
understand.
travel time, we decided to do, what do you call it, Guwahati versus, travel from Guwahati because we're doing the fan camps there to Ahmedabad. But then it was like a 13-over layover. Obviously, these guys will get a charter, but I just feel the travel.
No, I understand. Because it's from the west to the east. So
And
the
I
east to
understand the
west.
momentum, you need your oil machine and all of that stuff, but like, just rest it out.
Yeah, fair enough. It is a possibility, but I don't think they'll do that. And the other factor is Rajasthan obviously need one more win to make it to the top 2.
Yeah.
So that's...
But
I mean,
KKR are
from-
any in the top 2 regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
KKR
they've confirmed
nailed
the
on
spot.
top
Oh,
2.
shot,
Shot.
Abhishek Porel.
What a
Oh,
shot.
my
Man, the
word.
way he's come along in the last few games has actually been really good.
100%. Brian Lara will be proud of that shot. Dancing down the track for 4. 22 for 1, 2.2. Keep your comments coming through and your predictions because you have another 7 balls to, of course, tell us the power play score today. Who's your favourites in RCB versus CSK match? I just said it, RCB, and that's not me being an RCB fan bias. We had the Vitamin M momentum. 5 wins in this tournament. We've seen how teams have gone on to kill it before. The rub of the green's also going RCB's way. You feel, I know that Jake Fraser McGurk runner was just one glimpse of it. But in small moments of each of those 4-5 wins, RCB have generally enjoyed the luck, which is time.
Oh, what a shot.
Perfectly. Wow. Talk about RCB's luck. Talk about Porel not needing luck this over at all. And Pant likes it. Akshar likes it. Akshar, remember, playing his 150th IPL game. Pranav, I'm going to say it's very difficult to predict who will finish where in the IPL season because I can easily see MI at the top of the table with the same team too. The margin, the gap top and the bottom is lesser. Maybe it's an anomaly, you think, but honestly, I was speaking to some MI fans, Mumbai Indian fans, and they were telling me that Rohit, what he did with the similar-ish team last year, get them into the playoffs, with arguably a worse bowling attack, without Bumrah, like you said, and then Hardik had everyone, and they were like, yeah, but essentially Rohit is a final leader than Hardik, what do you expect? And I generally sometimes tried to bat for Pandya, but like even this season, he's not showed me one glimpse of tactical genius. And it makes you question his time as captain in GT as well.
No, I mean, it's obviously been, I'm sure Ambani did not expect a 9th or 10th place finish when he did what he did mid-season.
No, right? I'm fine with that. Like sometimes you might have that, but like where has he shown you confidence to lead this team again next year?
Because Ambani cannot show that he's made a mistake and go back. I mean, I don't think it was a big mistake in the sense it should have been done in different ways. The perspective here, because Rohit, I mean, you've got three guys vying for captaincy here. You've got Rohit, who's got ambitions. I'm sure he wouldn't have been want to be sacked.
But
right?
dare I say, 17th of May will be Rohit's last IPL game.
Last IPL game
game,
for Mumbai, or
Mumbai.
No, I think he's going to be done with this tournament, I feel.
I don't think so.
he
No?
wants to be Indian
Plays the
captain.
World Cup, wins the World Cup, retires on a high,
Wins the World Cup,
and then
with
just
three
concentrates on
part-time
ODI cricket. They'll take him to Pakistan next year for the Champions Trophy. He'd lead there, he'd win there. And then win the World Test Championship. Bro, he can't sustain himself. I love Rohit Sharma, but like you look at him,
No, but of course, but
he's not a Virat in terms of fitness.
when he's the India captain, he cannot stop playing the IPL. Is my perspective. I don't think he'd stop playing.
No, but that's what I'm saying. After this T20 World Cup, I don't see him lead
Not
T20 anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
So
but
he
if
probably just play ODI and Test
from,
cricket.
so my perspective is if he should leave from all formats post this World Cup.
Ooh.
As a I've told you before, right? At
No,
least the
no.
ODIs.
I think Test cricket. we
Test
still
cricket,
need
fair enough. I can understand if he wants to
still need
continue.
White ball formats.
Why? I've told you this.
I think ODI cricket is fine, bro. ODI cricket is fine.
2027, bro. You got to build for that.
He might be there, you know. If he just play him in 50-over in the 50-over format,
And
he has
three and
ample
a
time.
half years away. I wouldn't even be
He
confident
won't
about
be that
Virat
many
Kohli.
ODIs
The
in
point is, I
schedule.
wouldn't even be confident Virat Kohli in 3.5 years.
That's silly, just saying.
3.5 years is a long time,
But bro, like we've said this about how many great athletes in the past who can keep their fitness like that. Everyone wrote off Ronaldo at 35, 36, but he's still going.
Bro,
And he's delivering.
Man, the point of the matter is,
I'm
Rohit
saying-
Sharma has never been the fittest cricketer.
That I'm saying I'm banning for Virat. I'm saying
Oh,
2027.
Virat's got
I'm
a
saying
chance,
27.
but I wouldn't
Rohit
even
has
be
an outside chance.
because sport is about hand-eye coordination. So it could
Rohit
go
has
in
an
a day.
outside chance if he says no to T20 cricket at all. That means no IPL, no T20 internationals. Given that there's going to be probably
Bro, he can easily play the
18
IPL
ODIs,
once.
19 ODIs from now to the 2027 World Cup, maybe more because of the Champions Trophy.
It'll be like taking him for the sake of taking him. The point is he needs to perform across formats.
Oh,
That's how
talk about
what a
perform. How well is this guy performed in this over? He's got up 9 balls, 26, Abhishek Porel. And Ganguly likes that.
Ganguly's pick, no, he must be proud of it.
35 for 1, 3 overs gone. You have 3 more balls to tell us your predictions in the power play because Porel's going mad. And hopefully he gives Delhi a good score this evening. So, Jeet, I'm going to start with you. What is your prediction in the power play for Delhi this evening?
I'm going for 67 for 2.
67 for 2. I like that. That's another 32 runs and a wicket. You?
I'm just thinking who will come. Mostly will bowl the other one. Probably Yudhvir and again will close.
It's got to be Yudhvir.
So probably says 71 for 2.
Okay, I'm going to go modest actually, which is very rare in this Watchalong. So I'm going to go 59 for 2. I feel they'll get another 24 runs, but it'll be touch and go. Harsh Tabari, good evening to you. Who do you see as the next coach of the Indian cricket team, or does VVS walk in directly as coach as Dravid exits? I mean, that was making the news earlier this afternoon because they put out an advertisement like Kaun Manega coach types. Avanish, haven't heard from you on Goenka controversy and now LSG trying to downplay the whole conflict. I mean, I understand, I was just telling the boys earlier, in any sport, you like the owners to be passionate and you want them to kind of wear their heart on their sleeve and be vociferous. But there should be a limit in terms of doing it behind the closed doors. Just behind the closed doors. So many times you criticize owners just not being involved and not kind of really giving a fuck. But Goenka obviously loves his cricket, loves his sport because he is affiliated with other sports. And maybe at that point in time, just the fact that SRH wiped the floor with LSG, they were like embarrassed as owners. So maybe he could have kept his cool about it. I know he's made up by offering a nice dinner for KL in Delhi this evening or last evening or whatever. But still, I feel
Made up.
At the time, I felt like, oh, you're pushing it. And maybe now, I don't know whether KL now moves. If he does come to RCB, great. I feel like he has amazing talent. I just think it's up there. It's more than the will and the skill. Like, even during the World Cup, that just timid approach in that middle over phase before he got out. Anyway, I don't want to revisit November 19th. Max Moore just saying, Avnish thoughts in the 1-0 loss to Arsenal. Were you surprised? Also, is Old Trafford okay? Shambles, man. On and off the pitch. Like,
Catch.
shocking. Oh, what a shot from
that's a
Shea
good
Hope.
shot.
That's a typical West Indian shot if there ever was.
Shahob's outstanding.
Brilliant.
Right. This was obviously on the up.
Yeah. And really good ball as well, you would argue. But
Yeah, you don't want to bowl full to Shahab because that's his strength.
yeah, it was slightly uppish, but I think he got away with it. 39 for 1. Remember, 242 is the first innings average score here. So are we going to see another 200 plus score in the IPL? Going back to that Arsenal comment, I feel they've done everything to win the fucking league. And
I hope they win it.
I hope they do win it. But
I hope
again,
Spurs incredibly
can they play that little? Oh, I don't know. The producer feels confident, and Hope does feel confident as well with this shot making this evening. He got some runs against RCB until Lockie Ferguson did him in with a backhand slow ball. Rithik Gautam, good to see you. Road to Emma is bound to happen. KKR might also be in the fray. The video being deleted by KKR was too fishy. I mean, we knew a couple of people in that KKR, the video content team, and they did, I think, admit that maybe they got a couple of things wrong that day. Maybe there is. But keep your comments coming through. I genuinely want to know, and time is up for your power play predictions to be locked in. We already gave ours. 71, this man said, 67, and I went for a 59. But the way Hope and Porel are belting it, it could be Kushal Shah's 77 prediction. Right, what does Yudhvir have? Oh, he's been pumped this time over mid-on. Oh, you would argue Wideish long on for 6. And Ponting loves it, and this is some message being sent down by the top order of Delhi. No way Rohit is leaving the IPL, saying Jagmeet Singh Oberoi. He's a brand and will at least play for the 3 years. As many teams are waiting for him to leave MI. It could be the case. It could be the case.
3 years, but I expect him.
We were just giving our opinions. There could be another story for MI. I beg your pardon, Rohit, somewhere else.
Internationally, he should. I mean, I hope India go the England way, where they clearly told James Anderson that we are looking towards the future. So I hope international is done, but IPL, I believe he's got a couple of more years in him.
100%. Problem for KL Rahul then, he managed to kind of stem the flow of runs here because he was delighted after getting JFM early. Vishal Kukani saying Rohit playing IPL or not will depend on the impact player rule. Good point there. I mean, the impact player rule, I think, again, this is something that I saw in the latest Kuti stories with Ashwin and Ravi Shastri. And he made a good point that people like Dhruv Jurel wouldn't have started playing the IPL if it wasn't for the impact player rule. He would have had to wait longer for his chance. Probably at some point in time he would have come in. But the conundrum is, what are you doing to Indian all-rounders? Because you're taking away the facet of them bowling like Shivam Dubey, so on and so forth.
The one issue that we have had. So
yeah, it's a perennial complaint from...
I expect Shastri to always toe the line the way we say.
Well, I like that chat though.
That's what I'm saying. You expect Shastri... No, I watched it last night. I'm just saying, it's not surprised that Shastri told what he did, because next year, if by chance BCI do pull it back, I'm sure he'll be like, yeah, the all-rounders need the opportunity, and it makes sense for BCI to do what they did.
How was it? Like, he evaded that question that Ashwin asked him.
I've never seen anyone I mean, of course, I'm sure his career's been built up by
the question that Ashwin asked him about the greatest IPL rivalry, and I wish he said something crazy, because it would have just been like, Ravi Shastri's stamp of authority on any rivalry, whether he would have said the El-Clasico or CSK RCB, 100%. But yeah, great chat that, and go check that out if you guys like cricket podcast these days. Right, 2 overs in the power play, more scene to continue. And I feel Abhishek Porel is just going to let rip here.
A wicket this over.
There should be a wicket.
Ooh, slowish ball.
Change of pace. Okay.
And again, 10 balls, 27. You take that all day long. What did you make of the decision to bowl at the toss? Personally, I thought LSU's decision to bowl first was defensive. They lost the last game with the bat, not with the ball. I was watching the toss while driving to work right now, and I felt, again, you're spot on, Kushal. I felt the same in the sense that it's a knee-jerk reaction. They got absolutely slaughtered in Hyderabad after, of course, choosing a bat that day. And I feel batting first has always been their strength. I mean, you look at the whole, their defense.
They haven't won defending for a long time now. It's been 4 games.
Yeah, but in this situation, do you think KL just backs himself?
No, in the sense, I can understand today it's a must-win game, so...
Sure.
Chance. There's no fielder.
Flashes and flashes are, as Ravi Shastri would say.
The thing is, I understand today, because you don't know what's a good score here. But what is a good score? And he said that they've got a young bowling attack. And the other part is they're not confident right now. They've got 2 hammerings back-to-back. Kolkata 235 and...
Early shot, I think 210's par here.
He's probably par here. 210, 220 is minimum.
Yeah, I mean, it could be way off or accurate, but you guys let us know as well.
Nothing so far. We haven't seen spin come in so far, but... There's nothing to suggest it's not a great batting pitch. It's no different to what we've seen so far in Delhi.
Should take a chance with Krunal, no? Or because Porel is there.
Probably post-power play.
Okay. There is news that rain may occur. Yup, this man told me the same. Nani Korfo, good to see you enter the chat as always.
So I understand why he's gone with the choice to...
good slow ball.
Because see, if let's say even Lucknow did score 210, the scars of the last 2 games would be there, right? So he's hoping for semi-decent performance with the ball and that constitute anything around 200 plus or minus, he'd take 210, I'm sure, if you offered.
Yeah, 100%.
Hopes for Stoinis miracle again. Why is KL not keeping Singh Prajwal, Divakaria? I have no idea.
Maybe to keep Quinton de Kock involved in the game because it doesn't look like he doesn't look involved at all. Otherwise.
Speaking of de Kock, did you see the Star Sports blunder during the toss?
We did, all of us
in
did.
terms of spelling errors. Sorry to throw them under the bus, but sometimes you have to. Anyway, 56 for 1, 4.3, another 9 balls. My prediction's way out of the water. I think there's going to be more runs. Oh, good
Mosey's
ball.
bowling well though,
Good
taking
ball.
pace off.
Who do you think, for a left arm pacer, who do you think has the best slower cutter that we've seen in the IPL?
I would say Fizz.
Yeah?
Mustafizur.
He's up there, right, Fizz?
Yeah. Mustafizur, Natarajan.
Natarajan, I was thinking of Natarajan.
Yeah. Quite a few contenders.
For specifically slow balls, yeah, I think these two would stand out. I mean, as a defensive option, if Arshdeep Singh had his very best...
I wish Yash Dayal had this,
He's
sort of
got a
skill.
slower ball, but then it's not extremely deceptive.
Yeah, it's not extremely deceptive.
But he gets turn. In fact, he gets turn, It's just that it's kind of easy to read because he clearly goes from the back of his hands. But
Man.
Oh, chance.
catch.
Out.
Oh, how's that? No.
What did that hit?
Think off the helmet. He's bowled 3 slow balls right now.
it could have come glove
is
and helmet,
wondering- Oh, and KL, has he called for it?
De Kock's clueless. I cannot see.
De Kock's like, I cannot see. And KL refuses to take
Oh,
it. So
man.
it can't be a good thing.
You see,
No.
he's saying you have to see there. He has
Looked
to. Right?
out to me.
No,
Man.
because it felt like it got slowed
Do
down.
you think KL would have seen it if he was keeper?
Okay,
No.
not out,
Oh, fair,
but
fair.
But again, 3 back-to-back slow balls and this one right on the money again. Saib Argava saying, hey Avanish, very good to see fan cam in Hyderabad the other day. The girl who said that she wouldn't take Dhoni and Virat Kohli players was trolled in memes. I don't see where she was wrong. I mean, again, I wasn't trying to play devil's advocate there. I was just trying to, of course, lend perspective because how crazy was the hitting that day from Abhishek in head. And obviously, Virat and Dhoni are demigods in the country. So I want to know the pulse of the fans on the ground. And she spoke very well. She actually just hit the nail on the head saying, look, they're going to be here and celebrated for that. And I also have a lot of respect for SRH fans when I played a bunch of games with them, which is available on the short section with Play, Ben, Sell and Last Man Standing. They were all batting for Bhuvi. And it's easy to get carried away with your Klaasen and Cummins. I asked a couple of SRH fans who they retain for next year. And most of them, about 88-90% of them say Bhuvi. And I understand that sentiment because, again, even though Bhuvi is not the typical Bhuvi he used to be, he's just, of course, become a cult hero in that part of the world, man, which is props to him. The UP boy. 4th fucking
Cutters.
slow bouncer.
Cutters are working here.
Brilliant. Come on.
What an over.
But I
Just
think Shai
5.
Hope isn't expecting it. I don't see any big difference in terms coming off the pitch.
That's just mind
Just,
games.
I think
and
Shai
poker.
Hope is just waiting for the fast one. Fast one is never coming.
Mind games and poker, that.
And talking about the SR's benches, I'm not sure, but like if there's only 5, there's no way movies retained, right? So
Yeah, I know it'll be unfortunate, but they at least want
they
it.
can buy him back, of course.
Like
Not a
that's where I feel like, where RCB, for example, Mr. Trick with keeping Chahal back and they got carried away with, just batting might and batting power. Like there's something about Indian pacers and spinners which it's just a rare thing to find. Ronak Vada, good to see you. De Kock must have requested KL that he has to keep in the T20 World Cup, so
Pretty
he
sure
let
he
him
doesn't
keep.
give a damn about T20 World Cup. Bro.
Yeah.
We've seen enough to know that Quinton de Kock's really not that bothered. He's
That is
there.
true.
Least interested in this guy.
I'm sure he doesn't have that much of vision to say that I want to keep because he'd be happy to be an impact player, I think, if he was allowed to.
That is true. But another over on the power play. Be interesting to see if my prediction comes true. There's 3 runs and a wicket left for that to come true. Ganguly's always been standing, which is obviously good to see. And he was loving the Delhi game against RCB until he lost. And one-handed
poor
pick
ball.
up for 6.
What the hell?
Naveen,
Wow.
welcome to the attack. Abhishek Porel says, and gleefully accepts a little dolly in the leg side, to be fair. Anyone could have dispatched that. And I want to get some cricket stories. You didn't play cricket with these lads, right? So I missed out because I was flying to Kolkata that evening.
Yeah, I couldn't go. We
Sorry,
played
that
last
morning.
night, though. Obviously, the game didn't happen, but I was here and we played last night.
Oh my
Upstairs.
God, last night. Dude, so there was no Watchalong because it was raining in Ahmedabad.
Yeah.
And it started raining like mad in Bangalore around 10:30. And there was one particular thunder, lightning. I don't know whether it happened close to a field or like a building near me, but I could feel like the fucking ground shake, man. And it was one of those
What's
devastating
bowling,
lightnings.
brother?
Madness, absolute madness. Naveen has just not had the best start to this game, conceding 7 runs in his very first ball. But again, speaks volumes about this man, Abhishek Porel, and how he's been prolific.
Pretty equal split across.
Prolific against pace, man. That's what you'd like to see.
No, I'm saying the split as well. It's pretty split everywhere. 50% behind, 50%.
Does he resemble any other left-hander in the business?
Not sure.
Are there any early comparisons for you guys in terms of your eye tests on Abhishek Porel?
No, I wouldn't say so.
No? Okay. 197 runs that he's got, and what a strike rate that is, and a good average as well compared to last year. So he's going from strength to strength. Rasik Salam has good slow ball, saying Nani go 4. Oh, and a good slow ball there from Naveen.
Probably swivel, which he's played a couple of times. Swivel leg is probably a little bit like Decock, but I'm pretty sure most left-handers are like that.
Yeah.
They pick it up over square leg in mid-wicket, right? So
how do you see DC's retentions next year? Asked Mohammad Arhan. Will Porel get retained? I think GT would love to bag him as a Saha replacement. Jeet, what do you feel?
Yeah, there are good chances, but I don't see how DC will let go of Porel.
if there's only 5 retentions, then he has no chance. No?
Yeah, then he has no chance, but I believe DC will look to buy him back no matter what the rate is, because of course there is Ganguly involved, there is Joydeep Mukherjee who's involved, so that kind of bias also kicks in. So I don't see how Porel is going to go out of DC.
Oh, again. They're struggling with the short ball bouncers.
If it's 5 retentions, it's pretty straightforward for Delhi. I mean, Rishabh, Akshar, Kuldeep, Jake Fraser McGurk, and Christian Stubbs. If there's more, then there's obviously options for the likes of Khalil Ahmed could come into play as well.
That is something to consider. By the way, a big shout out to all those fans that have been making their presence felt on fan cams. I know there have been a lot of subscribers driven from that avenue. So if you guys are tuning in for the Watchalong for the first time, please comment, and we'll take every comment with just that sort of channel in the YouTube space. Should we declare Porel as a find of the season, I'm guessing, saying sports to me.
I wouldn't say
he's
so.
in the conversation, but I don't think he's a bang-on winner. There are definitely other finds. If you add even overseas pros, then I think JFM's up there.
JFM probably tops the list. At least for me, he does.
Jake and Nitish Kumar Reddy.
Nitish Kumar Reddy is a good shout.
Nitish Kumar Reddy is a very good shout. Then, of course, you have Shashank Singh.
Yeah, exactly. Shashank Ashutosh
is in that same breath.
Good shouts, yeah.
Other names, which of course will probably come to us as well as we go along, but help us in the comments. From Shaw Warner to JFM Porel, DC's come a lot far this season, and they're getting it right, and that could save Ponting his job. You never know.
Ponting's staying, brother. They've shown enough to show that.
Yeah, I think they've given him a long road, 7 years.
I'm just saying that they've seen enough to say that, he can get another run, another leg off.
So, but as a DC fan, would you have liked that?
That's my reaction when I saw Quinton de Kock playing again instead of Kyle Mayers.
That's bad. But if you're a Delhi Capital fan, are you telling me that you'll be happy with Ponting as coach?
I don't think there's an outstanding. My question is the only one out of the job at this point, and I'm sure someone's going to pick him up next year.
Tom Modi.
If Mickey Arthur, for example, makes himself free. Oh, wow! He's hit that. Top tier. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
crap.
Abhishek Porel. He hails from Bengal. He could fucking hit that to Bengal.
It's like 97 meters.
Why is he bowling the same ball again? Kind of predictable.
Yeah, I mean, talk about both the sixes he's hit this over. One flat as fuck, and one really going. What? This
97
should be
97.
Yeah.
85.
85.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite short over there.
It's a very small boundary, but still,
that's what I was saying. 90.
But look, if I was a fan in that stand, I wouldn't have been thinking about getting a 6. But Abhishek Porel has made that happen. 2 balls left in the power play, so he's really stepping on the accelerator. 13 off this first Naveen over. And Pranamalan going on to say, even though a very short appearance, Mayank Yadav is a fight from you. Mayank Yadav is a great shot.
It's a good shot as well.
And that's what I'm saying. Help us in this chat, because you guys have built this community and we'd love to kind of get your opinions. And there's a drop ball there. So Porel will fancy himself again. And imagine if 75 for 1 is a score that Delhi can have in this must-win clash for them. They have to have a mad result, like score 240 and then bowl LSG out 98 to even be in the competition.
98. It's about 30 odd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, to get into the plus
They need about a 200, 250 run win.
Shocking, man. That is shocking.
But again, cutters are working, which is quite evident. It's just that somehow Naveen is stuck to a certain length rather than changing it up. Go fuller. Oh, 4.
Poor bowling by Naveen.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand, because he's got someone who's got control. He's got so many variations, but he managed to he managed to gently control
Shock
it.
of that.
What he's won, he just bowled everything outside the leg stump. I can understand trying to be defensive, but there is some logic behind what he's bowling.
That is true. Sorry, I was just taking a little Insta selfie for all the people who can join us from there as well. We get a lot of attention from Facebook, from Twitter, from Reddit nowadays. If you guys are into Reddit, go follow us and have a lot of comments flying about there. Sambuddha Sarkar, good to see you. Avanish Dada, how's your experience in Kolkata? Did you enjoy the local food? Weather's been very muggy here. It might have caused problems for you. Hope you had good memories here. So the first time I absolutely loved it because I got to experience Park Street and Kusum rolls and absolutely, how do I put it, the most sweltering sort of evening you would ever find yourself in India. And I've been to like Jaipur, Delhi, but Kolkata that day was so fucking hot, man. It was nuts. But just the whole vibrant place of Park Street, right? Because I know they have a couple of clubs there. So we were staying in the Park Hotel. And again, the lobby music of a reception is normally Kenny G, right? But in that Park Hotel, it was like trippy fucking beats, like as if the receptionist was an acid or something like that. And it was ridiculous. And I was just like, wow, what have I entered? And my producer, Vikas, who's a teetotaler, couldn't sleep all morning because the music was blaring on till 7 in the morning. At 3:30, I've gone out and I've come back and I think I've had like a nice night that night. So I came back around 3:30, 3:45 in my hotel and I thought it was a late night. I see about 70 people waiting in a queue to get into the club at 3:45 in the morning. And I'm just like, having a laugh, Kolkata. But the second trip this time, my flight to Kolkata from Bangalore was 11:35 in the morning, okay? So I've gone to the airport, obviously around 10:15, just made it, and I'm just like, yeah. Then they were like, it's delayed to 1:50. Then they said it's delayed to 2:30. Then it's delayed to 3:30. Then 4:20, we fucking took off, landed in Kolkata, I think around, give or take 7, raining, and we were there for fan cams. I was like, this is such a futile trip because we had an early morning flight to Chennai to cover CSKRR. And that day, I was staying at the Great Eastern in Lalit. Very good service. They had a couple of good bars over there, but again, the 16 overs didn't give us much to choose from. And had a couple of, had again that Arslan biryani, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys are big biryani fans, but Arslan was good. Shaunak gave me a couple of options in terms of other options, but my producer said, look, if you want to share the egg biryani, we can do Arslan again. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I was 3 teachers down. If you guys know, you know. Anyway, time to, of course, get cracking with some of the conversations you want to have this evening. So we'll have random chats along the way. DC versus LSG. Let me know who you guys are supporting in the chat as well. And good to see you, Priyanshu Dhawan. Good to see you as always, because I know you keep popping in DMs and you follow me on Instagram. So very kind of you. Tell us what you think Delhi are going to get or targeting today. Ravi Bishnoi is going to be a definite handful of this pitch. Just an early prediction, guys. How do you think he'll fare this evening, Ravi Bishnoi?
I believe he's going to hold the key now.
If
Yeah.
he doesn't have a good day, then they're looking at 220 plus easy.
Is he going to be now KL's go-to bowler? Because you talk about...
Especially because Krunal's possibly not bowlable.
True, but even if you look at this stat, which the producers kindly put up, and comparing him to last year and this year, I mean, talk to me about the numbers, bro, because average is not the best compared to what he was doing last year. And even the economy, it's gone slightly up. So if you're a Ravi Bishnoi fan looking at this, it's a somber viewing, but it just paints you a picture. I know numbers kind of don't tell the whole story, and you try to defending him some corner. And like Jeet said, today he certainly holds a key because he bowls a lot of wrong ones, and there are a couple of matchups which will excite him indeed. Speaking of matchups, Bishnoi versus Pant is a good matchup because Bishnoi got him out last time. So
Yeah, both actually, I think, I'm not sure how many times they faced each other, but I think the 2 or 3 times they faced each other.
Hey, come on, Nicky P.
The 2 or 3 times they faced each other, both have tended to have a good spell in the sense they've got, I think Pant's got a few off him, but then he's managed to get Pant out.
Yeah. LSG, by the way, I know they're in their 3rd year of existence, but they made 3 playoffs and they're knocking in the 4th, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 and then knocking in the 3rd, which is still a great return for Mr. Goenka. So I don't think you should be really qualming that way, but they have 2 bites of the cherry still. Let me know if you guys, apart from Ashutosh Bajpai, who is a big LSG fan, who else is supporting LSG this evening? This man is forced to wear the dark blue, indeed. Sorry, and my I'm getting the little sniffles. Kushal Shah, I don't know if Goenka is
Yeah, he
there
was
or
there.
not.
He just showed us.
He's there.
Yeah.
And RM, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Or if you have already, amazing, like this video. The field setting and bowling seem subpar. What happened to LSG? They've been leaking runs. And obviously, they came up against a very crazy Abhishek in head last time around. But even here, 77 for 1, 6.3. Delhi are going great guns, powered down the ground for just a single. So Hope needs to get going here because 29 from 21 is not a good return. I know he played catch up in that last game.
I don't think it's the worst. I mean,
It's not
Porel's
the
obviously got no
worst.
way.
And
He
they still
scored
have-
14 of 3 in between.
So Pant, Stubbs, and Arshad to follow, right? Ideally.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it'll be Pant. Now that it's post power play, you'd expect Pant ahead of Akshar, yeah.
What are the scenarios in which DC goes through?
He lifted his leg for a second.
That should be reviewed.
Yeah, because he lifted his
Yeah,
back leg
that was
just for a
close.
second.
It's a close call.
Very good take from Quiddy. Very good take.
Quinton de Kock's alive.
So one second, just for
wait.
the uninitiated, can you please tell Sports
It's
22?
basically not possible, boss. They need
No, but even in dreamy hypothetical
They need about a
terms.
250 run win. That's why I saw on Twitter, of course.
Okay.
Take it with a pinch of salt. They need about a 250 run win. They need RCB to beat CSK so that both are on 14. And Sunrisers, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like they need
that's
to
a
get
lot.
above a team. Oh, we're safe.
It's in the air. It's in the air. No.
Looks like it's down.
Yeah.
Looks like he's kept
He has landed it. Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically a 200, 300 run swing, and they need another couple of results also to go their way. So it's practically not happening.
Okay, fair enough. Decision pending, not out. Not out indeed.
Nice start from
I don't know
Bishnoy,
who
though.
was being chirpy in the office, but someone was absolutely elated with that decision. It could be that. Haha, yeah,
Vishu.
Alu and
Has to be
emotions.
Shub, yeah.
Kolkata, yeah. Kolkata people biryani, Arsalan biryanis are great. Great to hear your story. I mean, yeah, otherwise props to everyone around. It was good.
Nice bowling from Bishnoy. Good start. He's got his length right, which has often been a problem.
Exactly.
He's either been too
Yeah.
full or too
Too short, yeah.
at the start of-
A much better over this time around. Yeah.
Who do they go next? They've got 6 bowling options today.
I think
Krunal
they'll go to
six.
Krunal.
They've got 6 options. They can go back to pace as well.
They can, but I believe they'll stick to Krunal and look to get Shea Hope out. There's a
I'd
good
go to
chance.
Krunal. I trust Krunal's defensive skills. I think he's a very underrated bowler. I mean, I have zero faith in his batting, but as a bowler, I think he's
True.
really
I'll back him.
underrated.
I'll back him for the next
Yeah,
over.
at least for an over. I mean, okay, Porel's obviously looking good, but it's worth the risk, I feel.
And to be fair, I believe Shea Hope is having a bit of a negative impact right now because this pitch is looking like a proper belter. And despite scoring those 14 of 3 against, who was
I
it?
mean, it's not that hard. I mean, Hope could easily get 15 on the next 5 balls.
He can.
So,
But right now, I mean, he should be accelerating, but his
Now,
strike
that
rate
was the
has been
point.
quite low.
Let's see how much they do get because there is going to be Pant to follow, and I have a feeling Pant might really kill it tonight and do a lot of teams a favor. But at the end of the day, I genuinely feel if DC do get to 14 tonight and still go out, it's a good season for them from where they've been.
it's Krunal, of course.
Cut away for 4.
Shot.
Kunal
Not
Pandya.
the worst delivery. It was well played, to be fair.
That 79 for 1 becomes 83 for 1, beg your pardon. And I'm fancying.
I think irrespective of what happens tonight, I think for the auction and the team they had, Delhi obviously had a really solid season.
That is true.
Because
That is
for
true.
me, they looked nailed on 9th or 10th. So,
Interesting.
These two teams have turned it around, RCB and DC. Where they were after like first 5-6 games, we thought, okay, bottom 2 was lurking for them, but they've come back really well, both these sides.
That is true.
Oh, there we go. Now is the matchup. Shea Hope.
even the
Well
first ball
played.
wasn't bad. I mean, in the
Well
sense
played.
he-
21
well
ball
played.
50, lad. Is it his first of the tournament?
No, it's
he's got
not.
a couple of 50s.
It's not. It's second, I believe.
But well played, Abhishek Porel. Really kind of showing why he could be one for the future, this lad. I know he's been spoken about highly before, but this time the proof's in the pudding. 21 ball 50, that's just amazing in
Outstanding.
any facet of the game. If you have to choose an ideal team for LSG next year, what would it look like, saying RM?
Who knows, bros? Too many unknowns.
It
for
could
us.
be wholesale changes, you know. I don't see anyone staying there apart from
Nicholas
certain-
Pooran.
Yeah, certain players, maybe Bishnoy.
Oh, I think he's gone here,
Further.
by the way. Again.
Oh.
Because
That was
his left
close,
foot
yeah.
up. Boss, Quinton.
That was close.
Because his left foot again was up.
Exactly.
This time it looked
Exactly,
like it
yeah.
was.
Could
Left-
be, but I feel like Hope's got
Worth
this.
referring.
No, you know what? I think it's closer than the earlier one. Because Porel, at least, it felt like it was a drag. This was a proper lift.
Oh, that is true. That is true. But I feel like, again, batter has gotten away with this. Brilliant game sense from Porel to carry on attacking after the loss of JFM in the
He
power
played
play.
some lovely shots.
Yeah, He has indeed. And tell us how much you guys are enjoying this watch-along. Generally, watch-alongs have been fun this year. Sunday was such an anomaly in the cricket.com calendar.
He's done it a little too early.
Because we didn't give you any watch-along that day. And we didn't give you a fan cam for the RCB game, which was crazy because we were in Chennai and we couldn't cater to both, obviously. So that was the first time in cricket.com history is that jersey a jinx sort of way?
I got it for me.
First of all, I couldn't find a single Delhi jersey. I got an RR jersey. I got an RR scarf. I got a CSK fan. Not like a fan, but like a fan where you can just cool off. But I couldn't get a Delhi jersey. So I wanted to kind of add some LSG flavor, Ashutosh. And I know you're a big Lucknow man. How's the weather in Bangalore? Is RCB CSK happening? It's been raining every night here and there, especially around the time of 10:30.
It didn't rain the night that game happened between RCB and Delhi, so maybe there's a little bit of hope.
Man, it'll be an absolute shame if RCB CSK get washed out.
I think even if it's at least should be a 15-over game, even a 5-over should
20 overs, bro.
I'm saying realistically it's not happening, boss. The forecast is terrible on Saturday.
See, even the game is supposed to start 7:30, right? So if the cutoff for a 5-over game is at 10:58.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying that even a 5-over shootout would be a shame. At least a 15 overs. What I think realistically 15 overs is what we can best hope for.
And I was telling you, I remember that RCB CSK game all those years ago. 8-over game. I think RCB won that game against CSK. Kohli starred and it was brilliant.
Who was that? Chinnaswamy?
Santosh Sharma, good to see you. Yeah, Chinnaswamy.
Wasn't it the game against Sunrisers you're talking about?
No, there was another one. 106 for 2, 8 overs gone. DC and RCB have jumped like their jersey sponsors of local. Yeah, absolutely. We're flying high like Qatar Airways.
Who's Delhi sponsor?
Hero Cement?
Hero.
I'm guessing. They've, of course, been heroes themselves. My question is to you guys is KKR still the favourites to win the salt going now to the UK? Can Gurbaz provide the gumption to carry on the attacking approach in the power play? Again, it's man management. I think Gautam Gambhir would have been telling Gurbaz that, listen, be ready. Be ready because this is going to be happening. And now he has a lot of time to prep himself. And Gambhir would get the best out of players like this, man. Like, he got the best out of Bisla in that 2012 final as a captain. I feel like, I know he says slanderous things, but
even today.
But as an IPL coach and captain, he's seemingly been a proven winner. He spoke about, even earlier this season, results matter, and he's walking the talk. Like, he's done Mumbai
He's turned
twice.
around KKR's fortunes.
He's done
what
RCB
it was
twice.
last couple of years.
100%.
Tactically, he's really good.
And again, management techniques.
Excellent. And again, KKR is one of the teams that may not be, significantly hurt by their English player going out because Gurbaz is more like a similar player to Salt.
Yeah,
so
shot down the ground for 4. That was much
6.
needed. Oh, wow. Talk about a flatty. That's
Very
a fucking
small.
flatty.
Very
What a
small
6.
Not in surprise.
why is he not attacking the stumps? Just attack the stumps, dude.
I mean, that was a
That's
release shot.
overpitched.
A release
That's
shot
overpitched.
that Shea Hope needed and wanted. But yeah, just coming back to that point of Gautam Gambhir to finish out. Genuine props to him. Even though I know I've worked with him, I've slandered him on the watch-along for that RCB LSG game and all of that. But what he's done with this KKR team, what he's done with Narayan and making that chat again be lethal. Narayan is an opener and he's...
I think Salt
brilliant.
will be a miss. And it's just a mindset shift, right? So Salt and Narayan have obviously built this partnership and Narayan himself would have been very comfortable. But Gurbaz is no slouch either. He's not like he's a mug.
Correct.
In the sense that he can perform. But it's just that
And like I said,
20% drop off.
they played their 13th game technically. They have one more game. They can rest them out and just weigh in the conditions. Gambhir for ICT coach. If that happens, then Kohli can say goodbye to the T20 World Cup. Oh, wow. Taking his wicket-keeping skills coming to the fore and extra cover.
Well done.
He got a little lucky in the sense that it was reachable.
Yeah.
But then...
No, but
and
well
he was
recovered.
happy for a change.
2 bites of the cherry and he snaffles at it. 38 of 27. Hope has to go. Whether it's a negative impact, no, Kohli time will tell. But Veera Reddy, good to see you. Mr. Hegde, I love your fan cam series. SRH lady fan not choosing MS and VK head over Klaasen is my favorite part as a Hyderabad fan. Again, spot on. Very knowledgeable Hyderabad crowd that we've been privy to. We're going to be back in Hyderabad for the GT game.
Going on Thursday?
Yeah, I'm going on Thursday to see how many SRH fans secretly want them to lose that one and then win eventually on that following Sunday.
Why would they want them to lose?
Because, bro, like SRH, when I went to cover SRH, CSK and SRH RCB, there was more RCB fans.
No, I'm saying why would SRH want to lose
to
against
keep
Gujarat?
another avenue open for RCB to make it through. Because
They
SRH,
want the RCB rivalry to be alive come in the playoffs.
you look at SRH's net run rate 0.41.
Would they really want to go into the last game of the season saying that's a must-win game? I don't think they would.
There are lots of Virat psycho fans there. I mean, this girl or that person was like obviously one of the smarter section of the crowd, but there are lots of SRH fan following for RCB.
Who love RCB as well.
Who love RCB as well. Rahul took that catch, like Goenka standing right between him with a knife in front of Anand. I mean, good snaffle, can't complain. 94 for 2, and that makes
big moment for the game, by the way.
Rishabh Pant come out. He's been banned, of course, due to that slow over rate against RCB, but he's back now. Unless you should go for an Indian wicketkeeper like Jurel or Vishnu Vinod for the middle order replacement. For Hooda, an attacking player like JFM, Ramandeep, and Stubbs, saying Ashutosh Bajpai. Good thinking. Let's see if that happens in the auction. Ashutosh, just so we know, because I know you're an LSG fan, tell me your 3 retentions.
5, no?
You have 5 retentions.
3 Indians, 2 overseas.
5 retentions.
And assume you
but is
can
5 confirmed now?
Can he or can he not?
Is 5 confirmed?
I don't know. It's just a speculation. You'd expect 5, 4 to
No,
5.
I mean, you were saying as it was a certainty.
No,
like,
3 is too less. And I feel like 3 would be more than 3.
I hope it's 6 more than just 3 or 5.
We'll see.
Just to keep loyalty of that franchise.
It depends on what the big franchise is.
Who is a bigger miss? He goes on to say Vishal Kulkarni Jeet. Salt for KKR, Butler for RR, Jacks for RCB, or Moin Ali for CSK. I would say option C.
Exactly. I'll go for Jags for RCB because, like I mentioned, Rahmanullah Gurbaz comes very close to Salt, being an attacking, aggressive opener. So,
or Maxwell just comes and
yeah, that's it. So the reason I don't agree with it is, first of all, RCB aren't yet in the playoffs, and it's a 1 game. And
it's a matter of time that they will be.
Okay, fair enough. But I'm saying you've got Glenn Maxwell, brother. He's no mug. Come on.
No, but
I don't think
in terms of form, he's woefully out of form.
Man, he's out of form. But at some point it turns. In the sense, you have to back quality.
Turns.
And Salt for KKR, at least they've got good ballers. I know Rajasthan.
Imagine
no,
that.
so
Maxwell will have to play against Chennai. There's because
so I'm just saying for Rajasthan at least.
No, Rajasthan also are fairly sorted because TKC is very, very similar.
At this level.
He hasn't, but he's really good.
He's really good. The only thing which will go against him because the IPL is a different beast, and he's not even got a little taste as an impact player or anything.
He's never played. So my change for Rajasthan personally would be, I wouldn't play him. I'd play Hetmeyer and Robman Powell, Bolt, and the fourth foreigner you keep it open between Berg and Maharaj. I'd make Jurel open. So my team would be something like Jurel opens with Jaiswal, Samson at 3, Parag at 4, Hetmeyer 5. Shubham Dubey 6, Powell 7, and then you've got your 5 bowlers in Ashwin, Bolt, Avesh, Chahal, and
that's a good shout. That actually is a good shout.
I'm missing out someone.
LSU, we took that from Ashutosh Bajpai. Keep your comments coming through, and please,
Deepak Hooda.
Lots of you guys are liking our stuff from Facebook, Twitter, which is good to see, or X, sorry. But also on YouTube right now, hundreds are watching. So like it. We want 50 likes minimum. Yeah, I'm back in the studio after fan cams, and I'm going back for a busy week ahead. The cut to Goenka after Rahul took the catch was the cameraman being such a cheeky lad. It's a drama we all love. It's the scripts that we love, apparently, supposedly.
So what's your schedule for the next few days?
Oh my
God.
God.
On Thursday.
I cannot tell you. Hyderabad 16th, Mumbai 17th.
So you're going for Mumbai, Lucknow as well.
Yeah.
Jesus, right.
Because technically they're saying Rhodes last the game for the franchise.
Okay. Technically.
18th, obviously, back
Bangalore.
For RSB CSK. 19th, Guwahati. Because we're just getting
How are you flying from Bangalore to Guwahati in time for the game?
There's a direct flight, luckily now.
Oh, wow.
There's a direct flight.
Fair enough. How long is it?
On the 19th. It's a 3-hour flight.
Is the KKR? Okay, I think it's a night game.
RR KKR, 8 p.m. And that's on the 19th. So there, and then we were supposed to go to Ahmedabad from there. So I said, fuck that. Let's come back to Bangalore. Chill for 1 day because there's no games that day. Fly out 21st morning. 21st to Ahmedabad. Do the qualifier 1. And then I think we have another game in Ahmedabad.
Eliminator, yeah.
Yeah. And then 23rd, fly out of Chennai. So 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, pretty much be in Chennai. 27th, come back to Bangalore. And 28th, I'm going to like a holiday, which is much needed. Much fucking needed holiday to the eastern part of the world. Right. Hello, guys, to you as well. Chico G, good to see you as always. 100 for 2, meanwhile. And Pant goes leg side. He takes the umpire's head out. But he gets 4, his first of the evening. And this is when Pant was really going to say, even at the toss, he meant what he said, which is try to get as many runs as you can because it is the last home game for Delhi this season. Let them get their fans something to smile about. KL Pooran, Bishnoi, Stoinis, Mayank. Okay. Good one there. from Ashutosh in terms of 5 retentions that he wants to see next year for LSG. Deepak Hooda to Pant. Would you like to see Krunal being bought back for your franchise? Just asking. And Santosh Shodapa saying Ireland once again bashing Pakistan bowlers. Are you serious?
What's the score there, Santosh?
And sorry if you guys are just joining us, and I'm kind of like not sick as a dog, but just maybe I'm getting there. So I know I won't give the boys anything for sure, but just sniffles is the right term in the English book. Good balls, like bounce over there as well.
Oh, it's 114 for 2 and 11.5. So not quite bashing
Ireland
because
batting first.
Ireland are batting first. Yeah.
Okay. Mohammad Aran, meanwhile, saying send Ash to open the batting with Jaiswal. He can find the gaps if you give him a good start. Yeah, but again, Jarrell's a better bet. And
It's just because Jurel, bar the Lucknow game, has barely got an opportunity to bat. And you've got Shubham Dubey who's coming into the middle order. And you can keep, that allows you to keep the Keshav Maharaj, Nandre Burger slot as well open.
yeah,
So,
Food
couple
for
of
thought.
factors for me.
food for thought. But RR, again, they want to enter that playoffs by at least getting a couple of wins. So I think they will win their last 2 games. They will
Yeah, man, I
smash
think
Punjab.
they need to beat Punjab because I know we may see. I don't think we will, but
And I think
there's a
they'll beat
possibility of
KKR.
KKR at least losing. I mean, calming down and saying they're not going to take it too seriously.
Exactly.
But then you wouldn't want to go into
Do you
that game
think?
winning.
Do you think he'll actually be a second string KKR side?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
it won't be.
No, my thing is KKR may cool off in the sense they may not take it that seriously. That's one advantage, but you wouldn't want to go into that game thinking that
See,
after where they were 8-1
imagine,
boss
imagine.
from being
Look,
8-1.
arguably, people would say in the entirety of the IPL, KKR and RR were the 2 best teams. Obviously, this RR had a hiccup, losing the last 3 games.
Ooh,
He's gone for the non-strikers. there.
man, probably should have gone punts
Yeah.
and you know.
107 for 2, 10.1. We'll give you the scores as well if you guys are listening to us. And we have another prediction contest which will tell you. And I will answer your question, Vishal. But just coming back to that RR conundrum, they play Punjab and Guwahati and then Kolkata and Guwahati. I feel that they can get the points there because it's important, even that RR KKR game, because KKR did lose to RR thanks to that Butler miracle in Eden Gardens. So Gambhir would like to just,
You wouldn't want to go 2 out of
Yeah.
going to qualify 1. You wouldn't want to go 2-0 against them.
100%.
Just a mindset thing.
Yeah, Vishal, taking your question, what were you asking us? Oh, man, come on.
Of course,
That
Avanish can
game
do it.
was booked out when the second part of the schedule came out. I'm not even joking. People were going mad because they
Vishal,
knew.
Avanish has tickets.
I mean, I have tickets of some sort, but there have been lots of people who already asked me about that. Avnish, where do you all try the biryani and other specials in Hyderabad? In Hyderabad, I mean, during the World Cup, we did Paradise and always do that. But Sri Kanya, this time, we tried that biryani. It was pretty good. There was also Zaitun biryani. Was that something that we had as well? No, that was in Chennai. Chennai, there was like a biryani as well that we wanted to eat. But yeah, lots of biryani chat, can wait. Vishnu has actually been decent so far.
On this wicket,
Very good.
he bowled one bad ball when he got smashed for a 6, but outside that,
Kept it tight as
I know
well.
he has another over, lads, but do you think they'll hold him back slightly?
Because Pant and you got if anyone who comes in
Attack
from the
now.
other end, they'll get bashed, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like Stubbs is a mug against spin.
Oh, he's just
If you get a
literally...
wicket here,
He's outdoing Porel here.
see, because I know they've got Stubbs after this, but then Akshar Patel could take a few balls to settle in,
Yeah.
and then Gulbuddin has barely played. So you've got a little bit of a small opening here if you can get a wicket or even 2 here.
I get a feeling they'll go back to Naveen next
over, yeah, possibly. He's bowled, and I don't think he'll bowl Hooda for
Yeah,
another
good
one.
shout that. Naveen could
Naveen
be
or
an
Yuvir.
option. We go down the ground, deflection of
Woohoo!
something.
Was Pant gone there if it hit the
I think
stumps?
it's actually hit Punt's back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
111 for
Could be
211 was
Naveen or
gone.
Yuvir now. Anyone.
It could be 58 of 32, Porel. Remember, he got 50 of 21, and he's been slightly got under the traps there. Sachin Upadhyay, good to see you. And guys, he says, honest thoughts, we will win the CSK game. What pitch might they use for that game? Slow pitch or flat deck. CSK have an edge over us in the 11. We need 5 big time. 2 things going in RCB's favour: momentum and the fact Fizz and Patidar are not there for CSK. I generally feel Chennai's bowlers, if Patidar can get a hold of Jadeja,
That's a big one.
Maxwell really comes into the game even more then and can fancy himself against Simarjeet, Tushar Deshpande, whoever else it might be. It's weather-wise, it just depends.
And another subplot, Rutraj has shown that if spin does get hit in the first couple of overs, he's shown a reluctance to go back to it. So if Paddar can get hold of Jadeja the first 2, it opens helps everyone else because everyone else does struggle against spin, right? Even Green, who's pretty decent against it, would prefer any of CSK's players. So Shardul Thakur, Simarjeet over.
And no Moin Ali either. So they might go back to either Mitch Santner or Richard Leeson.
I was thinking about it. So I think it's likely to be Santner, but then he's shown a reluctance to play because he got stuck. From his perspective, it's clear that Gujarat game, the reason he got Tikshana in for the RR game was he got stuck there. He felt he couldn't bowl Tikshana, he couldn't bowl Jadeja or Santner at that point. So that's the reason Tikshana came back. But would you want to play 3 spinners at Chinnaswamy, especially if there's rain around? Not too sure. Should be an interesting team selection. But again, of course, we'll see the importance of that game as we get closer to it, because there are a few other important games which should affect how that game's been.
What is Naveen? Yeah.
It is Naveen, and he's been
smashed.
pummeled on the leg side. Is he going to carry for 6? It doesn't.
Oh,
Take it
still is Pooran.
What a
Well
catch.
done.
Well done.
It
And
looked like
Naveen,
going for 6.
Yeah, that's
especially
what I
in
thought.
this
look, boys, both of you all called it. Well done in terms of Naveen into the attack and striking immediately.
I'm
And
not sure about line of attack. That was poor ball.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
bad
He
ball.
got a little lucky with it.
nevertheless, good, decent knock, 33 ball
Yeah, he
58.
played well. I mean, he gave the boost after Jake got out, so fair play to him.
And Naveen needs to thank his West Indian
For the
friend.
knuckle ball there.
Needs to thank his West Indian friend in there because it was a decent catch. He nearly overdid it.
Oh, well done.
And that's really
judged.
well judged.
Made it
Well
look rather
judged.
easy, that Nicky P. But 111 for 3, Goika.
Whoa.
Oh, he's got a lucky pocket squared out, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, I echo your comments about you love to see characters, the owners genuinely being characters. He's being a character here, right? But it's just that a little bit of sanity also needs to be in. They've qualified 2 out of 2. You've lost a bad game, I understand, but you don't go about publicly bashing anyone, because end of the day, I mean, I believe that no one deserves to bash in public, especially.
That's true, that's true. And however slanderous a player's performance might be. Ticket fiasco has gone worse this season. Some were able to book the tickets for RCB versus DC in the first week of April when the fixture list wasn't even out. They've created different links for that, saying Santosh Udappa. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised on that Saturday around the Chinnaswamy, there will be people who have already got CSK RCB tickets, and now because it becomes a virtual knockout and the Kohli Dhoni showdown, people will probably buy that ticket
easy.
for like 24, 30k, 50k. Like, they're mad people out there. Because they'll also probably be thinking, Dhoni's last game, Macha, we have to go.
Last ever game.
Last ever game. Then obviously RCB
I mean, if what you're saying is...
Then RCB's last home game anyway this season, right?
I'm saying last, if you're confident the RCB winning, so it should be Dhoni's last ever game.
Yeah. I mean, I love Tala, but like thanks for the memories, but time to say goodbye. I mean, again, gun to my head, obviously I want RCB to fucking win that fixture.
Yeah, what a comeback it
What
would
a story. What a
the title,
story.
right, if you go to the playoffs.
Man, it would be a perfect year. First Yanka Padal to lift the RCB title, the IPL women's
We'll
title.
get to the playoffs and then you talk about the title after that.
It's happening, bro. All you guys doubted me, say, oh yeah, we'll get to 7th after that, 8th after that. But now what's happening? What's happening? All you
If
guys
you get to the playoffs, right?
No.
If you get to the playoffs, I'll do an apology live.
All of y'all, even Akshay needs to.
Akshay, myself,
Akshay's just
Jeet,
like, yeah,
Nikhil.
bro, khelenge, let's see. I think CSK staff favorite. I said, bro, if you don't have faith in your team now after 5 wins, technically 6, what's the point? 90% lane chance, and that's the dampener, Sanjay Venkateshwaran.
Staff coach have been running this
That is
CSK
the
RCB show
dampener.
for a long while.
And I know they're going to show us Dhoni against Pavan Negi, Dhoni against fucking Corey Anderson, beg your pardon. But I can also show
Dhoni against Umesh Yadav.
Yeah, Partha Pereira running Dhoni out, dude. 100%.
What a game that was.
What a game that was. Way better hairstyle for MS Dhoni that day, at least. Well, in 2012, saying Sagni Datta, McCallum kept wickets for KKR, but at the end, Bisla came in, and we all know what he did. Salt kept all throughout, and our new keeper, script sahi chal raha hai. I mean, talk about
KKR fans,
coincidences.
whoever has been calling on social media, extremely buzzing. I mean, I can understand why, of course, but then
That is true.
they're very confident as well.
They are, and I mean, they're actually seemingly doing all the right things. All the bowlers have been delivering at times. Harshit Rana has been a find for them.
Arshad Khan is outstanding. Varun Chakravarti has a great season. Narayan Stucking as well.
Stark also hasn't come to the party.
Exactly.
Despite that, they've
Yeah,
done
you'd
really
expect
well.
him to deliver in a
Yeah,
game.
without Stark really delivering, they've been
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
Of course. And as I said, Narayan Stucking as well as Savage.
Right, Stubbs off the mark. And Delhi 112 for 3. There are lots of RCB CSK memories, and they're playing that on the Star Sports Hindi channel. If you guys are watching that right now, we're doing the watch along with that. I know many of you guys must be watching Geo and having your laptop open with us on, which is the perfect way to do it, to be fair. But if you guys do have the benefit of the set-top box at home, do use Star Sports so you guys are up to date with us. And we can react accordingly in the chat, and you guys will see us go mad if there is something crazy to react. I just feel the match between RCB and CSK, sorry Vishal, goes on to say, toss plays an important role with CSK batting till 10. I feel they shouldn't be chasing. Again,
especially because RCB need to win with a couple of overs, 10, 11 balls to spare, right? You'd want ideally to chase, but then I think the mindset that RCB are in the sense that you've still got nothing to lose, boss. Even if it's a must-win game, I'd still say RCB are the ones who've got nothing to lose. You've come from the impossible situation.
And as a diehard RCB fan, I wouldn't mind the toss going either way.
I mean, the Delhi game, it felt like a huge toss for Delhi because you had the potential of rain. You had rain anyway before the game, couple of hours before it was pelting down in Bangalore. And you'd expected toss to be a big role, but then things can go your way, boss. Ideally, of course, you want to chase because if you chase, then the advantage is obviously.
Man, it'll be some fucking story that.
And Kohli dropping a masterclass on Tala's head.
Oh, that'll be mad. Tala's head. I met some cheeky CSK fans. Go check out.
That's quite literally head's head.
What this?
Tala's head is head's head.
I met some CSK fans. They were quite cheeky to dish out their early preview of CSK RCB or RCB CSK. Ooh, Naveen nearly gets hit by the ball from the deep. Fair play award. Oh no, sorry, this is the points table that they're just showing. Again, it comes on the net run rate. And Delhi, where did they get smacked for that minus 0.48 cheat? Where did they really get a hammering?
They lost a few early ones.
Was it that? 4 stars.
The game's closed once. They beat Rajasthan by about 10, 15, 20 runs. Mumbai also, even though
what's been their biggest defeat, Delhi, this season?
I think last game, right? Last game, what was the margin? 40? No,
it was 45.
47, right? Last
45,
so there has to be a bigger one.
RCB.
Pant nearly. Even the Sunrisers game, Sunrisers was bad. They lost by 70 runs. Chasing 270, they got bowled out for 200.
Oh, yeah. That was at home, right? At 199, they got bowled out or something like that. But Naveen's done well in his second over. Remember, the second prediction, not power play, that was done. No one won that, I'm guessing. Did anyone win the power play prediction? No one did. So, unfortunately, or fortunately for you guys, we have another prediction contest, which is a first innings prediction score. The answers will stand within the 15th over mark. So, you guys have to lock in your answers before then. And win a $500 Amazon voucher from us. So, you still have, technically another 3.1 overs, 19 balls odd to lock in your power play. Fuck power play. First inning scores. I don't know why I keep saying that. Arshad was saying, I would want Shabazz or Sundar as a spin all-rounder for LSG. If Swapnil is retained, then if all three options exhausted, maybe Krunal. I mean, Swapnil has just been a first-over assassin, hasn't he? What a fucking story for that lad. And a finisher.
Man against Rutraj that way.
Yo, I would love it.
Of a full toss.
I would love it. What's also got RCB/Virat fans' favour in the last couple of games, we saw Narayan get a duck and Gaikwad get a duck. So even in the orange cap race, he probably should only be worried about head at this moment in time.
If he gets to the playoffs, there's nothing
Samson?
to worry about.
Samson as well is a good shout.
If he gets to the playoffs, there's nothing to worry about. It's his.
Oh.
Bishnoi is bowling his last, which is a good move.
When he gets to the playoff, you mean?
Fair enough.
Bishnoi, 1 for 20 in his 3.
Oh, he's bowling clear.
And
if they can get Pant or Stubbs out here, right, Lucknow, Delhi may not reach 200.
I mean, Bishnoi did get Pant out the last time, but has he actually got him out more than just once in the IPL?
Yeah, I think it's been. I'm sure this producer can help us with the exact numbers, but I think it's a couple of dismissals.
Yeah, producer Statsman, just figure that out.
Pant versus Bishnoi numbers.
With playoffs at Chepauk, it's not hard to guess whether CSK will qualify for the playoffs or not. Say sports fan, you never know. You never know. Imagine that. All Chennai fans thinking that Dhoni will play again in Chepauk, but then who knows? Who knows what could happen? But again, RCB fans would love it.
Just realistically, even if they do get to the playoffs, which is again possible because they have to just win one game.
Yeah.
I don't see them getting to the finals and all. Come on, realistically, I don't see them winning 2 of those 3 games because I think honestly RCB probably have a better shot than CSK this because of the bowling attack. When Simarjit Singh, Shardul Thakur, Deshpande was actually.
Even though Simarjit did do well the last game.
Yeah, I understand. Even then. And I mean, Tushar Deshpande has been an absolute revelation for them this season. So, fair play to him. I don't think many people expected. Definitely, I didn't.
Yeah, but
the leader of the
you
attack.
could have said the same thing about CSK last year because they had a shit attack last year as well.
Yeah, of course, Patirana does make a difference, right?
So I felt like last year also they had a very bang average bowling attack.
They've always tended to have average.
But it's just a Tala Juju. It's just a Tala Juju. We took this from Sports Fan. Keep your comments coming through and tell a friend about the cricket.com watch along. More than happy to entertain all you guys and increase the cricket fans and this community, which we've built and getting closer and closer to 75,000 subscribers on YouTube. So brilliant to all you guys. Right, 3 balls remains in this Bishnoi spell, and his quota of 4, and he's bowled all 4 back to back. And again, another good ball, firing it in, dot ball again, just 2 of this over.
Tossing one up.
Yeah, he could. But I don't see him do that. He would just stick to what's been working for him.
If you can get Pant out, it's worth it, no?
Yeah, but I feel like he's more defensive minded right now because he knows Pant's anyway going to play a release shot.
Pant likes to slog leg side anyway.
Keep it wide.
Yeah, keep it wide. Oh, that is wide.
They're short. So
too short.
Yeah.
And it's 4.
Too short. If he's fuller, at least you can get Pant to drag it towards square leg wicket.
I thought Naveen was slightly wider in terms of long off, but he wasn't. Slightly more straight, and that's what gave Pant the boundary. But they needed that boundary in that over, and they need to get going right now. Any chance of CSK and RCB both making it?
There
through?
is.
If SRH lose both their games, then RCB just need to beat CSK, and then both them go through. And then, of course, knowing that Delhi beat LSG today, and that makes them virtually out. So
MI or Delhi need to be Lucknow.
So people would like that. Maybe Jay Shah has that in his script. Imagine that.
We have 2 back-to-back Tala versus.
Oh, good ball to end the over. Pant is livid with himself.
What a spell though,
Nice
Bishnoi.
spell.
1 for 26.
4 overs in his kitty done.
So they got 7 overs. So 4 the Pacers remaining. So Mohsin has 2.
Mohsin has 2. Naveen has 2.
Naveen has
That's
2. They'll
4
bowl
overs.
4 for sure. Arshad, I don't see them going back. Arshad are usually not confident.
They'll
Probably have
go
to
to
bowl 1
Arshad.
or 2.
Pranamanan
They'll
saying,
go to
if you
Arshad.
look at your average, you're an average player. Discuss. I know this is what Mohammad Rizwan said.
I'd probably go to, right now, Arshad wouldn't be the worst choice if he can get to those cutters to Stubbs, because Stubbs has tended to slightly struggle against slow ball. He obviously had an outstanding season, but is any place where it struggled a little bit in the first 10 balls against
How
slow
do you
balls.
visualize the next 7 overs?
And again,
Do you think it'll... Because LSG have been...
course.
But LSG's death bowling has been
Yeah,
questionable.
exactly. That's why I'm saying I still think they can get 210 here, 90 the next 7 runs.
But for those cutters, I'll rather back Mohsin because he bowled those cutters and they were really good.
Yeah, I understand.
So Mohsin
could be
for that.
Mohsin will be the
back-to-back
aggressive
at the top.
option. Mohsin will be the aggressive option because I'm not sure who can bowl at the death if Mohsin doesn't bowl, right? Naveen's an obvious option.
That is true. 121 for 3, 13 overs
It's
gone.
spin again, is it?
It is
Because
spin
I can
again.
Dickcock on his house. So they've gone Krunal. Wow.
Yeah.
If they've gone Krunal.
Bold if it is spin again. Keep your comments
Stubbs
coming
is good
through.
against.
And keep your predictions coming through. This guy's still saying 210. Do you want to lock in 210?
We'll wait for a couple. I've got benefit of a couple of overs.
Okay, Priyanshu Dhawan saying, as both as an MS and King fan, it'd be a big dilemma. Just want Tara to end in Bangalore, but in Chepauk, and want to see that VK face with this cap on his face can come in and go help. I mean, that'll be an ideal script, like I said. RCB and CSK to go through, and then they're playing each other back to back. Also, that'll actually be there because RCB CSK will be their last group game.
Again, the big game is on Thursday.
Eliminator.
Thursday ensures that RCB have something to play for no matter what happens with Lucknow.
So Thursday's game is what?
Gujarat against Sunrisers. Sunrisers against happening in Hyderabad. So
and like you said,
you're going for it. What do you mean what?
No, sometimes the dates and all the
Fair
fixtures
enough,
puzzle
but
me.
yeah.
But point being, like, even if you said what you said earlier, which is don't count Gujarat out, even though they have nothing to play for. If Gill goes there and does something crazy, what are the chances of SRH beating Punjab?
Pretty good again. Of course, they've got a chance, but it's just a factor that
It keeps it open.
it is a must-win game. The pressure is different. Punjab have nothing to play for.
Okay,
it just
fair.
keeps it alive. SRH, you'd expect them to win at least one. It's clear.
Many people say,
You just want to keep it
even
alive.
neutral perspective, from a neutral perspective, and neutral fans around the country would say SRH don't deserve to go through. I know, even though Kohli and Dhoni are literally going to
If
be
they lose 2
fan
games, they
favourite.
don't deserve to go through.
No, I know, but like if you remember, right now, 5 years later, if I ask you why would you remember IPL 2024, you'd say SRH.
Agreed? Fair enough.
So I'm just saying on that, and that sometimes it's just memories that a team creates. I mean, it would be a real injustice for them to lose their last 2 games.
But then if you lose
And imagine Kavya Maran. Imagine Kavya Maran.
against the 8th and 9th place team, then you deserve to go. No?
Yeah, if you look at it from that perspective, yeah, 100%. And both at home, like you said, both the relegation fodder. It is crazy to think that the league is so open when RCB and CSK can both qualify. Either one of them qualify, both both the teams get eliminated all at the same time. And that's what we love. Going into the final weekend of IPL, we still
Why is he
have
bowling wide when he's got everyone in the offside?
all the options.
Should at least
open.
change the field then.
And again, rewind the clock 10 days or 11 days or 12 days earlier. No one were even having RCB in chat. Everyone was kind of confident about 3 teams making it and locking it. RR, KKR, SRH. people are talking about CSK and LSG fighting for the 4th spot, but how things have changed. And it still is precariously placed. Would you credit SRH for almost all teams going for high power play scores this season, or every team would have done it in the future? I think SRH just made everyone believe.
He set the template.
They definitely set the template.
Have done well as well. Don't forget
They
that.
set the ball rolling. I just feel like it was inevitable that the batters would show their balls and go out and express themselves. I know it's crazy in terms of 200 plus totals, how teams are starting to think, but again, it's just what a little bit of confidence can give you as watching cricket, as playing cricket, as players. You've seen that 287, you saw that 277. Teams are like, you know what, we're going to go hard as well. What's stopping us? So it's mad. It's absolutely mad. But good question there for sports fan. How much would Pant get here, man? Got 41-24 against the LSG last time. I'm hoping he gets at least 20 more from last time's score. That means another 36 odd from him from here on. And Delhi would love that. What is a winning score for Delhi right now?
220?
225.
225.
And you're saying the game's in the bag?
225, I think, games in the bag.
Like, not even like a 1% chance for LSG to qualify. I'm saying
They'll need KL Rahul to score 100. 225, KL Rahul and Nicholas Pooran score 100.
Yeah, so just like that game against CSK, Pooran and Stoynes to come into the party and KL Rahul to also smash it.
SRH both games at home and they're finishing top 2 saying Santosh Sharpa. That's one way to look at it as well. And they'll be playing.
That was a
slow
good
one.
by Pooran.
That'll be again the battle of money, the battle of the Aussies in that qualifier 1, KKR SRH, if the script is as something as Santosh Sharpa says. So, yeah.
6 overs to go and 6 overs of pace now they can properly bowl.
So, Arshad has 2.
No, Mohsin 2, Naveen 2 nailed on anyway. So it's only 2 of anyone else between Arshad, Yudhvir.
I think they'll go 1 each, Arshad, Yudhvir.
Do you think they should be aggressive in the sense now get Mohsin in?
Now
Naveen obviously 16, 17, 19 ideally. You can use one of Mohsin. Is Mohsin more likely to take a wicket? Arshad would be like, okay.
Next over, I think they'll go to Mohsin.
They should also, I feel.
Yeah.
Because you can, if you get a wicket here, then takes pressure off Yudhvir.
And he bowled really good cutters.
Make no mistake. I haven't seen Arshad bowl at the death, but Yudhvir has skills.
Do you think Dhoni was telling Kohli here in the very first game saying,
I'll see you in the last game.
I'll see you in the last game. I'll literally see you in the last game. People don't know right now, but we're going to face each other.
It's crazy that they played the first game also of the tournament.
Oh my God, that's true. Pask on this pitch saying Vishal Kulkarni. Vishal, we were actually thinking 220 right from the offset.
200,
and we were saying this after the GFM dismissal. So not, of course, going with the win and all of that. And Akshay Kumar Swami making his presence felt behind the camera and saying, I'm done for the day. I'm going home. Enough with all you guys. Akshay, you're going to be there for the Watchalong tomorrow, right? He's there. So Akshay will be back fit and firing at his very vocal best indeed. Give us some love if you guys are watching us, and all you people watch us, enjoy our content, but don't like, don't subscribe. What is this behavior? What is this behavior, Pooja, for your big boss references? Please like and tell a friend about cricket.com. Check out our app as well and let your predictions come true, because if you want to stand a chance to win $500 as an Amazon voucher, do what Ashutosh Bajpai is doing right now and lock in your predictions for the first innings. You have one more over, i.e. 6 balls to do it, i.e. 4 minutes to do it. So 204 is what Ashutosh Bajpai is saying. He's saying around 210, but he's waiting.
I'll wait for the 15th.
And Santosh Sharpa, being a cheeky Liverpool fan, saying, Avanish, why are United spoiling the careers of players like Varane? I mean, to be fair, Varane's... Okay, I'm letting it be. I was going to say Varane's won more than your whole club in the last fucking decade. But
Varane's won more than United as well. So
I mean, that's why we bought him. We bought him, Casemiro. And to be fair, Madrid gave us Varane, Casemiro, and Ronaldo in this fag end of their careers. But look at the great players we've given them in the heyday. Beckham, Van Nistelrooy. Who else do we give them? We gave them quite a few other players as well. So it's just a love-hate relationship. But what is, name a better combination of Real Madrid and fucking Champions League finals, man. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how they beat Bayern that day. I can see Jonty Rhodes there. I did manage to...
You must be happy with a couple of those catches.
Meet him.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Meet him in the
So you didn't see
airport.
any of the Lucknow boys? Clearly not.
I didn't see any of the Lucknow boys because I think they were flying a slightly later flight. He had to do a little detour and then head somewhere else. Chiku G saying 205, impressive. Remember, Firosha Kotla 242 is the average first inning score here. The last time they played on this pitch, it was quite ridiculous. DCMI saw about
This
close to
particular pitch,
500
you mean, or
runs.
this particular venue?
Pitch.
Fair enough. I didn't know which.
Pitch.
I don't know which pitch.
That's what Nick
happened.
Knight said at the toss as well.
Right.
So 6 more overs, 68 is a minimum. You think.
Rajasthan, Delhi, I think they scored 220 and defended, right? 222 or something like that.
Okay, slow ball into the deck, and Tristan Stubbs, beg your pardon, holds the key here because I know you have Pant, but if both of them can just give you 70 runs from the last 6, or even more, that'll be fucking
telling you, I
fantastic.
think Lucknow will be happy if we say 7
Yeah,
in the next 6 bars.
Anything below 205 and Lucknow will be happy.
210, I think 210 is the point where it becomes.
Can we ask our statsman this? What has been the highest aggregate of runs in the death overs in a game of Firozshah Kotla this year? In the sense, the last 5 overs in Firozshah Kotla, what is the most
average.
runs?
Even the average would do.
Are we talking about the dizzy heights of 89, 95 runs in the last 5 overs? Can that happen because of the dimensions of the ground? Or pummeled away
That
the
should be one.
offside just for a single? They have Nicky P's protection there.
So his line of attack, or rather defense,
Yeah.
is quite clear. Keeping it away from the body and bowling slower.
Melville, being a Real Madrid fan, saying we will take Varane and Casemiro back. Happy Lou. Happy Lee is where he went. Or Happy Low if he's into that
They're
brand.
winning a lot.
197. I mean, Varane is going to be at least giving a goodbye to the fans, so good on him.
Hopefully, he plays the FA Cup final. We'll need him if you
Just
got any chance.
end the season, basically, just I don't care what we do against Newcastle or Brighton in the last
Obviously,
couple of games.
the game season, Premier League season, been
Win the
done for
fucking
like
FA Cup
7 months past.
And again, press the reset button. Every year I press the reset button, bro. It's fucked up.
Only one there.
Oh, it could be overthrows. It was a
Yeah.
bad bounce.
Yeah, they're showing Virat Kohli here. Oh my God.
Man, why? 18 ka ajuba. 18 Mai ka RCB mein match. 18 May 2003, 18 May 2014, 18 May 2016, 18 May 2023.
Good
oh
signs,
my God.
Good
Great
signs.
signs.
RCB,
won everything.
yeah, they won every game.
Kohli's played well, of course, but RCB's
And I mean, remember, it's going to be.
a 24-run win would do that day.
His last 2 times he scored a century on the 18th of May.
If you win by 18 runs, do we go through?
Yep.
Exactly.
That's the margin. No, it's-
Again, so it depends. So it'll depend on that final score. If you score 240, I don't know how it works. Right? It's at 1 plus
Yeah.
or minus 1. Right?
This is the game I was talking
The
about.
18 is this one. Is for an assumption of 200.
Yeah.
200 is the assumption is if you score 200, keep them for 182. But then again, we'll see. We'll know the exact numbers as we.
Kohli has just hammered CSK in the past, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh,
the bat.
Pant could be gone. Yeah, no, he isn't. His bat is.
The bat went to
Will he
fine
come
leg.
back for 2?
And
Look at
finally,
his bat.
His
and
bat
finally,
took a
it went
shot fine
really,
leg.
really fine as well.
Yeah. And a perfect way to plug in that cricket.com creative on Instagram. Well done to all the graphic boys and the social media lads to think of that 18th ka Ajuba stat. But even 18th May 2016, you remember this brilliant knock.
This was a shortened game again, by the way.
And 113 of 50.
Yeah, this is a 15-over game. Remember that?
Brilliant.
Maybe
Absolutely
signs for Saturday.
And Kohli took down some of the best. I mean, everyone would say, oh, Ashwin is the best and all of that stuff. But like Sandeep Sharma that day,
Ashwin wasn't part of Punjab back then, but yeah.
he was.
No,
Yeah, he
No.
just hammered him.
nah, that was this guy Kariappa.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, good
Well
ball.
bowled.
Good
This is
ball.
2016.
Yeah,
Oh, so he was part of RPSG. Oh, wild. Why did that look like Ash?
Kariappa's also with that.
The wrong one. By the way, what happened to Yash Thakur is he injured.
He's had a couple of bad games, so.
He has a stomach bug, apparently.
5 consecutive games of conceding more than 45, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By the way, lock in your
He
predictions
was a
right now.
tough overs,
One
but
second. Lock in your predictions right now.
Oh, 130.
15 overs up.
They're 136, right? So I'll still go 211.
What is the score? Can you just update that in the ticker? Okay,
136.
brilliant. 136 to 315 overs.
Okay.
I'm happy 211.
I'm going to be pragmatic and say 198.
I'm going for 195.
Okay, fine. 195, 198, 211. Lock it in right now. Whoever wins, wins. And remember, you guys win $500 as an Amazon voucher. You can get in touch with us through the DMs on X, and we'll, of course, hand them out to like the winners we've been handing out throughout the IPL season. And guys, I can't wait for the crescendo of the IPL because there's so many possibilities. But nevertheless, one thing guaranteed is the content that we're giving you on cricket.com. Many watch-alongs coming your way this week. Many fan cams coming your way this week. And, of course, the days that there are no games, i.e. 20th, then I think 23rd and the 25th, we're going to be doing the reviews of the teams which, of course, either got eliminated or vice versa. So stay tuned for that. 27th, there'll be World Cup build-up from 28th. So do not flinch this cricketing summer. Cricket.com is the one-stop destination for that. F1 XXY saying 207. I hope I got that right. But again, bold prediction from you. That means 71 runs from the last 5 overs and close to his 75. He's saying 211. Chikuji said 205. Ashutosh said 204. So lots of you guys in that early 200s. Pant to, of course, Arshad. Sorry, Arshad to Pant. Vice versa. He's got leg side. He can pick up 2. He'll come back. Oh, Pant's really been tested this year in terms of after coming back from injury. And I show him more IPL archives.
Hyderabad last year.
He's 19th of May.
This is a brilliant knock.
That's mad. That is mad. There's something with neurology, man. There is something with neurology. And remember, 18 and 18th May is because it's 1 plus 8 plus 5, which is 5th being the month of May. And then you add that, it's 14.
5 is Virat Kohli's first RCB
14.
number.
And he's born on the 5th of November.
I'm just saying 5 is also Virat Kohli's first RCB number.
And Indian number. Oh! We nearly saw that from Abhishek.
Well
He
taken.
did really well because it was sharp.
Yeah.
We saw that from Pooran, in fact. But
It was sharp jump there.
strong rumors, sorry, go back on that. Strong rumors.
Stephen Fleming is India's coach.
Thoughts.
So rumors will come here and there. It's too early to say. I don't think he'll take the job. I don't think India.
There'll be a lot of people who apply for that job. Like I know the last time around when Ravi Shastri got the nod, people like Tom Moody applied, Guy Kirsten came back in the ring. Yeah, there was Lalchand Rajput as well.
I think if it's a foreign coach, it's probably Hessen. Because I don't think anyone will actually take the job.
The professor, yeah.
And the combination of Vise giving it to them and taking the job is Hessen, if not be an Indian guy.
Yeah, it's a tough job. It's a real tough job. And Ravi Shastri threw light on that recently as well. There was another comment to take. More to take, as many as possible this evening. More the merrier in terms of the comments and interaction. Another 28 balls. How much can Delhi get? Stubbs has to get going, and he does. He's got 6. There is no long on because Maidon's in the circle, and Delhi now are really going to go for it. Stubbs has been there now 10 balls for his 13, so they need to do some acceleration or catch up with the cricket and the score and the strike rate. Stubbs has been slogging the slog overs. IPL 2024 high strike rate over 16-20, minimum 50 balls, and Stubbs is second, basically. No, he's first, beg your pardon.
Stubbs is first with 253.
Yeah, 253. There's Klassen 230, Punts there as well, and Shashank Singh 227. So, look, I mean, Arshad is under the pump, already 9, make that 10 with another 3 balls to go. Delhi and Ganguly want as many as they can get tonight at the Firozshah Kotla. Please like this video if you guys are just joining us. My name's Avanish, there's Jeet and Anirudh to ask us questions with. People said Pant got sympathy votes for getting into the World Cup squad. They were not wrong saying Chachant. Okay, Chachant, fair enough. How are you feeling after that 3-3 draw against Aston Villa? Just wanted to bring that up. Klopp's last season,
as well.
and he could be. He was this close from getting a touchline ban. And imagine that, yeah. It was this close. Even all of us could apply there is Google for that.
There is, yeah.
I saw it.
Oh my God.
You want to give it a go?
What is this?
The Google form.
The Google form.
Google form to
Google
apply
form,
as
form.
India's coach.
Oh no.
You can apply it at 10:30.
I know what yeah. That's a cutoff.
No, that's the time when BCCI is quite
But
active.
is it the criteria to be that you have to play for the country and all of that shit?
Yeah, 30 games, 30 tests, 60 ODI, something like that. But yeah.
Shocking. I wouldn't.
But then Mike isn't.
No, it's a
It's
couple
ruled
of
out.
things. No, that's like 2. You need to.
Oh, down the ground for 4
You need to
more.
have managed an international team for at least 2 years. You should have been part of an IPL team at least for 2 years. So any of
Okay,
these
so-
categories
okay.
would work.
Indian Express report also says a lot of foreign coaches working in the IPL don't want to commit 10 months to the
Obviously
Indian
not.
team.
It's a difficult job, very difficult.
Very,
job.
very difficult job. I wonder if they do go the split coaches route.
No, they clearly haven't.
I know
Let-
historically evidence
No,
doesn't suggest.
even the job description file clearly says it's a single coach, 3-year job. I
Silly.
mean, people will be interested. It's just that
I think Ponting then just terminates
why
himself in
would
Delhi.
Ponting even take up the job?
Why not?
because it's thankless 10-month job. I'm sure he can make as much he makes from 10.
Thankless.
In some ways, it is.
Thankless. No.
What a
Oh,
shot!
again.
That's brilliant. 4 more.
That's too
What an
good.
over. They needed a good over
Like
and they
17,
got
I
it.
think it's 18 of that over.
That is madness. That is absolute madness. Carnage in that over.
He hit this to Trent Bolt, right? 3 back-to-back shots.
Even the Mumbai game, he did this. Who was that?
Oh, Luke Wood. It was Luke Wood. Yeah, sorry. Not Trent Bolt.
So 4 more overs. Arshad is not going to bowl his last over. I'm
He
guessing.
did it even the Rajasthan game against.
I'm guessing it'll be Naveen to close out.
It wasn't Bolt, but someone else where he played the shot.
Naveen
Once,
Mohsin.
but against Luke Wood, he did it for the entire over.
Naveen Mohsin, who else is there?
You
It'll be Naveen, Mohsin, Naveen, and then 20th. That's what it should be.
And Yash.
You save the 20th over.
Yash
You
Charas.
Or they could go to Krunal Pandya next over itself.
Man, not to
100%.
Rishabh.
Just to ensure that Gota is taken care of.
Faraz Singh, Star Sports Hindu reported on it. Reg Fleming apparently.
Yeah, I did see the.
BCCI have asked him to hop on. I mean, now is the power with the coach there, with the BCCI there, with Fleming coming on? Because Fleming has not got anywhere. I mean, I know he's coached the Melbourne Stars and he's been affiliated with the other Super Kings franchisees, but surely there'll be a conflict of interest if he does both, and you can't do both.
You'd obviously have to give him the super.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's luring enough. There'll be other names out there doing the rounds for sure to take the job, and who knows? United fans should have no right to talk about Klopp. We've scored more goals this season than United at points. I mean, again, if you want to really be petty like that and be a petulant child, Chant, about some... I mean, look at our team, who you're comparing yourself with. Oh, cut away for 4.
How's he drop the bat?
It's a very sweaty night, clearly, for Rishabh Pant, because he's losing grip of...
He has this habit.
Yeah, he does.
Losing balance as well.
Yeah.
Quite often.
Losing balance all
Gets
the
the job
time.
done though. So.
Pant takes time to settle in. Every T20 knock disrupts whole momentum. Do you see him starting over Sanju in the World Cup or not? Whether we like it or not, Pant starts. Because Pant starts.
No question about it.
I would see both of them starting, to be very honest with you. But again, difference of
I'm
opinion.
bored of this World Cup chat, to be honest.
Yeah, we've had this numerous times. And we'll have a lot of this discussion
Coming up as well.
literally in about 14 days from now. 2 weeks from now, we will be talking about all World Cup things. We're doing 4 World Cup reviews, and it'll be fun to see.
Chance,
Oh,
chance.
one-handed, over long on for 6. No! He
didn't connect.
He gets held out from
He
Deepak
didn't hit it
Hooda.
properly, but I thought small ground nailed on.
Slow ball got him.
Slower ball and
Wider.
well bowled.
Yeah, wider too.
Naveen. I mean, to be fair,
Yeah,
everyone
the first
thought,
one also was a good ball.
everyone thought it's going to be 6, but it wasn't to be.
It's mainly because how the ground's been. Generally, an extremely small ground.
And again, knuckleball is
Going away from him always.
or finger
losing,
cutter.
It must have been a cutter. He doesn't know knuckle, I believe.
And sports fan, I mean, I know we took this comment, but Pant goes now. So 158 for 4.
Big wicket for Lucknow.
Huge.
10-15 runs easily.
And let's see if Akshay can continue that form that he showed against RCB. It'll be an Indian ex-players coach because the likes of Hesson and Fleming, all are
No, I
franchise
think
coaches
Hesson
around
would
the
love
world.
the India job.
Around the world,
I
I
can
doubt they'll let go of that for round the year work.
Yeah, I still think Hesson would, because he applied twice.
So he wants it.
And he applied even when he was part of RCB as well.
And
He
he
wants
knows,
it, yeah.
and he knows he's up for the challenge. Like in the sense, I think, look, if you make
And he's someone who's obviously not a player, right? Not had an established international career as a player. So I'm sure he wouldn't have a problem traveling 10 months with the team as a coach.
No, I'm saying like it's similar to take an RCB job right now as coach, right? Because the franchise hasn't won anything for 16 years, and if you go there and make a difference, huge. Likewise, Hesse would just be like the opportunity is mad.
Bro, it's 3 big things: 25 WTC, and then you've got the
Fair,
26
but the
World Cup, and
opportunity.
you got more
But as a
important
coach,
27.
you're not going to be timid and be like, yeah, oh my god, it's too daunting.
Yeah.
And I know like Indian fans probably make up the lifeblood of the sport, and there will be
No, it's
so
just
many
the thing that
daggers.
Hesson will be more desperate for a job than say Ponting. I'm not saying Hesson is better. I'm not saying Ponting is better or anything here, by the
But
way.
taking the job for any coach, I think, is high risk, high reward.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially the Team India job. The accolade, the accolades that you get.
And it's not just the on, because at the end of the day, you're not going to coach the players, because the players who make it to the Indian team are more than good enough. By
Yeah.
big man. It's more about the man management side of things and dealing with politics, which are inevitable in every international team, I'm sure. And with Indian cricket, it's even more because you've got 8-9 captains who captain their IPL teams, 7
And
players who
they need to just, whoever comes in needs to just be clear in terms of the next gen in that transformation period. Because
And the
I
most
feel-
important thing is to actually find new captains here.
No,
Captains.
and that coach, whoever that coach is, needs to just be in compliance with all three formats in the sport, let's treat it differently. And your Virats and Rohits and your bigger players, they, of course, will be playing Test cricket, and we all want them to still be playing Test cricket, for at least for the next couple of years. And similar ODI cricket. T20s, because the next World Cup after this one is in 2026, India built for that. So get in your Nitish Reddy's, Abhishek Sharma's, Shank Singh's, whoever, and keep that an option. Just tell the old players, thanks for the memories, time
More
to
than
say
26,
goodbye.
I'm looking 27 World Cup.
I mean, 27 World Cup.
It is the World Cup, 26, 700.
26 because it's in India.
It's in India, fair
The
enough.
limelight will be huge still. What are the chances that they just hand back to
He's
Shastri?
not eligible, he's above 60.
And he's not going to take it
Why would he
anyway.
even go back anyway?
So it could be like literally VVS takes over from Lucknow.
VVS is up
That's quite likely, yeah.
From Dravid.
It's just that I've seen that VVS himself doesn't want to take it
Yeah.
immediately. Not now at least.
And Neuralax, yeah, everyone's been saying this in the chat. Welcome. Good to see you as always. The average run rate in the over 16-20 in Delhi in IPL 2024 is 13.2 compared to just 9.5 in IPL 2023.
It's a big jump.
Huge jump. I mean, talk about the
Conditions
last
big because last
8
year we saw a
months.
lot of
The 8 months in the Firoz Kotla has been a batting paradise. The World Cup included. And then,
Yeah.
of course, the IPL as well.
India played Afghanistan at the Kotla, right? Yeah.
But tell us, guys, what are you guys up to on this Tuesday? If you had your dinner, it's 6, we playing 7 in this Tuesday. It takes 2 to tango, and 3 is a company. We've got you, this company, on this watch along. Naveen to Stubbs, and it's a very good over. 9 off it, and a wicket of Pant. So they'll take that all day long. And Naveen has another one. So look, 163 for 417 gone. He said 195. I said 197. He said 211. Obviously, you guys have your prediction set for that 500 buck coupon. Amit M, I think this is the first comment that we're taking you on today. Batting wise, RP is honestly one of the ugliest cricketers, or ugliest cricket in terms of aesthetics. Is that
fair enough.
Or Rishabh Pant? Just joking.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes he's not most pleasant to watch, but again, rich dividends at times. Rich dividends.
Gets the job done, so fair enough.
How do you rate Pant's innings today? What, 33 of 23 that he got?
Scratchy.
Yeah.
If you had to put a number on 10, I would probably give it a 6.1.
That's too.
5.7. 6.5, I'd say.
You? 6.1 only because I think pass score is here 210.
I'll give him a 5 here.
Yeah.
Could have been
5.
better.
Vishal, tell us as well. You guys are more than happy to contribute with your thoughts. 3 overs
Wow,
left.
Mohsin and Bishnoi have actually been a standout. 1 for 17 in 3.
Yeah.
Bishnoi obviously went for 1 for 26 in his 4.
And props to Mohsin, man. Coming back and
He's bowled at difficult overs as well. He closed out the power play as well.
novel service is
And after
zooming.
Krunal's slightly expensive over, he came back and slowed it down again. He gave only 4 or 5 in his last over.
That is true. By the way, and lots of people who watch us.
Oh!
Hello.
Oh no.
Arshad
Hello.
Patel had different touches and still nearly ricocheted to the crowd.
Jesus. That is close. That is close. The match has been gifted by DC with mindless batting after 10 overs. Saying
Maybe it's not the
respect-
easiest wicket again. You don't know as well.
The cutters are getting the job done.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that hit
just looking at
literally.
Delhi's bowling attack, they've got Khalil, Mukesh, Ishant with pacers, Raseek Salam, 4 pacers, Kuldeep Akshar, 2 spinners. They've got 6 proper bowlers. Should be a good chase, I feel.
Should be a good chase, but do you think LSG, if they lose a couple of wickets early?
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why I said it's a good chase. I think
Yeah.
below, if they can keep them to 195 here, hypothetically,
Yeah.
then you'd say LSG are favourites. But then it'd still be a good chase because if they lose wickets, the pressure's in the middle of
Man, props to Mohsin. He's bowled last 6 deliveries of this match is slower bouncers, and it's worked. Slow back.
That is what he tried in the power
Back
play as
to
well.
the-
It was working
Even
in the
better.
power play itself. So.
I'd like to see him bowl fuller outside the off stump, both pace on as well as pace off.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Stubbs because I know he's got the scoop.
He looked for the reverse
scoop.
lap, yeah.
Keep third man behind. That's what I'd do because it's such a small ground, man. I wouldn't want him to swing across my arc because that's the shot he's most comfortable.
But I don't mind
Okay,
those
come on,
shortest
shortest Stubbs.
cutters.
I need a couple of 6s from you. There's one of them.
That's a
Oh,
chance,
no,
chance,
there
chance,
isn't.
chance.
It's a
Is there a
slow
fielder?
ball.
Is there a fielder?
Oh, it's 6.
No fielder there.
I think
There's
he's
no Pooran
targeting.
there.
He's targeting.
No.
No, he's outside the
He's
boundary.
outside.
He's targeting his particular field placements here, and good to see Stubbs get on with it. I need 200, Delhi. Come on, do not let me down. I know I'm in a RCB mood today and throughout the tournament, but again, DC winning tonight, slender win, that would be perfect. I would agree with Jeet, 5 and 10 saying Vishal Kulkarni for Pant's knock, that is. How much do you rate it? 33 of 20. Delhi fans They've got their value for money this season, to be fair. They've seen some good games. Ashutosh Bajpai saying Avanish had his Akash Chopra moment. This ball is not going for 6, but in the hand of the fielder. I mean, Ashutosh, very good observations, to be fair, sir. I mean, Akash Chopra has said a lot of slanderous things, saying the best of the lot was Chennai mein chakke. Oh no, Chennai mein chakka. And I was just like, and Dhoni's walking out of bat.
Such a shame that the El-Clasico has no relevance tomorrow, mostly. I mean, except for Astan trying to seal a top 2 spot.
El-Clasico.
Yeah, the real OG El-Clasico.
What, RR Punjab?
They always had outstanding games. We nailed down for a thriller. I know that for sure.
Underrated El-Clasico. Or the real El-Clasico. Oh, what a ball.
Man.
I know we nailed down for a thriller tomorrow. It's just a shame that there's not enough jeopardy involved.
But the only RR PBKS game I remember was the Tewatia one in Sharjah.
Man, the Wankhede game, like...
Samson's 100.
Yeah, the one where Samson, I don't think scored 100, but they got out. I mean, Samson had to hit 4 of the last ball of Arshdeep, he got out.
Oh, that's
and
sad.
You remember the Karthik Tyagi game where he defended 4 in his last over. Even the game this season, Ravman Powell had to come and finish it for them. Sam Curran bowled filth.
That's bowled filth, absolutely. I feel Stoinis is the man for the LSG saying sports. Sagnik Datta. He's good against the counter.
Man for a 4.
Brilliant. More runs the merrier. And that's 175 for 418. God, come on. Give us at least 40 in the next 2 overs. I don't mind if my power play. Power play. First inning score doesn't come true. I keep messing that up. Sarnik, I agree with you. Let's see if LSG can get that.
So Naveen will bowl the 19th, but then 20th will have to be between.
It has to be.
I think Naveen will bowl the 20th.
No, it should be Naveen now, man. Try to get a wicket again.
I don't know.
Why
Pressure
not?
bowling the last one.
It's fine, bro. I mean, you get stopped.
Pressure bowling the last 2. Anyway.
Anyway, it's pressure, right?
Rahul Singh saying we have 3 liabilities. Rohit Jadeja, Pant in the T20 World Cup squad. 3 out of form players like Pandya, Chahal, Arshdeep and Sky. Jaiswal has been consistent. Play Bishnoi, Rinku, whole year and drop them.
I'll never understand why Chahal got picked.
Yeah. I mean, just to warm the benches again like he did. T20 pedigree. Just T20 pedigree. Real El-Clasico was MICSK, bro. Saying Priyank.
I said the OG El-Clasico.
The OG El-Clasico. But that's just been an El-Clasico for the last 3-4 years, right? OG El-Clasico.
No, but it's been close games every single time. You just go there. I'm sure the Statsman can have.
But not since 2008, 9 or 10.
Fair enough.
That's why I think.
In that way, even Mumbai CSK, you don't tend to see
Ayush
very-
Madoni.
I'm just saying, even Mumbai CSK, you don't necessarily see like nailed on close games always.
That is true. Mohsin, well done. He's huffing and puffing, but he's bowled
He
very
an
well.
Outstanding spell. None for
Superb.
29. Difficult overs.
And even in that last over, he was unlucky, some would say.
Exactly, Ishan. That's my point. I was just trying to be kind by saying OG.
Poor man's El-Clasico. What is the El-Clasico for all you guys in cricket? Real El-Clasico, same Neil Knights with Vasant. I mean, Australia, South Africa, maybe, as an El-Clasico. Lots of great moments. Lots of players playing for both countries. Kepler Vessels comes to mind.
US and Nepal has become one of
The El-Clasico.
Bangladesh, Sri Lanka.
Bangladesh, Sri Lanka.
Bangladesh, Sri Lanka is another good shout. The Nagin Dawi doesn't feel at this point. They're going to be playing each
It's
other.
probably the Punjab RR rivalry.
They're the same
of
group,
VIP.
right? Sri Lanka, Bangladesh.
I think so. But I'm just
For the
saying the
World Cup.
Punjab RR rivalry is like the equivalent of Bangladesh.
I mean, this Arab Punjab rivalry is just only 2-3 games, guys. Let's not get carried away. That way, then we can say Punjab RCB is a bigger rivalry.
Oh, what a
than Arab
shot.
Punjab. Shot.
What
I
a
need
shot.
I need at least 20 this
Wow.
over, boys.
20 more?
Oh, look at the cutout for Tristan Stubbs. That's
You
a
mean
big
20 more?
cutout. 20 more this over.
20 more.
Yeah. More. So 26.
I think
in the entire
Stubbs will
over.
get dismissed in this over.
Oh, don't say that.
That means not a mug, bro.
Sports fan, meanwhile, saying all this while VVS was projected as an excellent coach as he took on the responsibility in the absence of Dravid. Do you think this whole process is just for show? I mean,
We don't know, boss.
you never know. Obviously, VVS was needed
Because there's
at
been
times,
rumors that Lakshman's not ready to take over full time, so we don't know again.
and VVS just filled him, and Dravid literally physically couldn't
What a
be there. What a shot that is!
Oh,
I
man.
told you
Outside
that's
the
6 out of
stadium.
20. Oh,
That's
top
top.
tier.
That's 100 meters. Easy.
No, no.
Brilliant.
Won't be.
187.
Again, in the 90s. 96 or something.
Bro, they should send Gulbuddin Naib after this. Right?
Yeah, it will
Yeah,
be.
they will.
They don't have any other option.
But again,
Naib.
poor ball in the sense like his action obviously is the in swinger generally,
Yeah.
but then you're bowling a length which Stubbs would love, right? If you're going to bowl straight, it has to be You've nailed the Yorker.
12 with this over, 3 balls left. I said 26 coming. I really hope he takes it to them. And I genuinely feel this is great sides for South Africa, let alone fucking Delhi Capitals.
Oh, he's got a big role to play as a number 6.
Rahul Singh going on to 101. Absolutely
That went
smoked
top.
that.
It was higher than the one Porel went for.
Smoked it like the hash that you get in Delhi, even though I've never tried it. Stubbs should get the emerging player of the season. The consistency he showed, his finisher at this age, is brilliant with the 190 strike rate. 100%.
Ponting deserves credit for this.
Tristan
Although he was
Stubbs.
never going to play if Brook was there, by the way. That's
Carved through the offside. He's placed this like a precision. Oh,
Marcus
What was
Stoinis.
that from Stoinis?
Well done, Stoin. No, I'm saying that he wouldn't have unfortunately got an opportunity if Brook was fit.
yeah.
So
It's these things that sometimes cricket has. It's funny stories. Remember, KL wouldn't have scored that 100 at Lords in that England
if
series.
Mayank
if
didn't get injured.
Mayank didn't just get a blow. So it happens. It all happens. Sachin Upadhyay going on to say, Mike Hassan / foreign coach, white ball, VVS for tests. Split coaching is the best option.
But
But like
made
this
it
guy
clear.
said,
They're very clear. It's
They
support for all.
won't. They won't go
that
for
is
that.
true. 2 more sixes come on this over. I predicted 26. Give me at least 1 more 6 now. I'll be more than happy for it. Yes,
Oh,
baby.
God.
Get in there. Over extra cover for
Tremendous
6. And that is now touching distance of 200. And they have 7 balls to get there. And what a 50
That's a
it's
half
been
century as well.
for Tristan Stubbs. His first 9 balls was just 7 runs, remember? And look at that since. Look at that since. 44 he's hit of the last 13 balls in this game, which is ridiculous. We already showed you some of the stats
Yeah,
and
7
numbers.
of 10 actually. 7 of 9 or 7 of 10.
And whoever's doing the live blog, 100% has thrown out some mad data. So go check that out on the cricket.com site. So your 211 is definitely intact. My
It's
26
probably
is
getting
over,
breached
definitely
at this
intact.
point.
Your 195 is already passed.
Gone.
I'm saying my 211 is probably getting breached because next over is going to be Udvir or Arshad.
And carved away to the offset. He'll want to keep strike and sensible. So look, I didn't get my 26, but I get my 21. And there is still a chance to get to 210,
Oh, yeah,
215.
Prithvi Shaw's fine. He's not got an opportunity, of course, but Shaw is definitely leaving Delhi after
I
tonight.
mean, to be fair, what is the problem there is, again, liability in the field. I like him as a batter. I mean, he gets going, but again, as a package, I wouldn't take him, Vishal.
It's a project which I'm sure some franchise will be tempted by. In the sense
Yeah.
you can
He
revive
spends a lot of time in the NCA when he's become that Indian cricketer as such. And I feel like, I don't know whether Bangalore as a surface will suit him, so on and
It's
so forth.
either NCA or the bars.
Yeah, all the bars. And literally, that's true because how many
I've
times have I
seen it a lot.
bumped in to
Yeah.
Shaw,
I've seen plenty of stuff.
Cheher, all these guys who are perpetually injured or there and thereabouts outside UB City, outside places like Kazi, so on and so forth. DC will still not be happy. Below
that's-
230.
Udvir has bowled a nothing ball and possibly got a wicket.
He's got a wicket here. Oh, he's put it down.
Oh,
Bishnoi,
boy.
man.
Bishnoi, he was running back, and how costly could that be? The first ball of the final over.
They ran
They run
five,
3. You were
which is
kidding
probably
me.
a good thing again.
Well done.
I mean, I'd be happy for that now.
No, it's okay. I mean, Akshar also can pack a punch.
It's
So
just
3,
Stubbs.
199. So that puts my prediction out
Difficult
of
chance, but once he got there, you should.
26 runs loading in the 20th over, Singh Rahul Singh. I mean, Shaunak, just to give us context for the next 5 balls, who's the guy who said the most in terms of the predictions for the first innings? Who is the ballsiest of them all? 224 Prajwal Watts, I'm guessing.
Stubbs was in strike.
He's won
He was
many a
probably
competition. He's won many a prediction, Prajwal. Oh, good ball is that?
That's a
Or is it
wide, I believe.
looking at DeCock's reaction.
Oh, the umpire's happy with it. They could review it, can
They
they?
should, no?
They should.
Last over as well.
Yeah, for reviewing it, surely.
What's to lose, Delhi? What's to lose? Sorry,
Not reviewed.
leaky nose.
We've got a couple of
horrendous.
reviews as well. They have.
Oh, they have. Okay, fair.
By the way, just sorry to cut you there. We will be interacting with Nix in the first 6 overs of the chase. I'll go get my dinner and come back and just want to take care of myself. So just Nix, if you're watching, if you can just be a perfect stopgap for the first innings break and the first 6 overs will be great. Shout out to you from my side.
Okay, fair.
Fair
ball.
gets away with it.
Yeah, he'll get away with it.
What? It's a
Yes,
wide. I
fair
think.
ball.
He's on his toes as
He's
well.
on his toes.
I think it's getting given wide.
I mean, I would like
might
to
get
see
away
it
with
go
it.
in the bowler's favour, but
Yeah, I don't think he's getting away.
It's a tight call. but
Because
might
he's
get
on
away
his
with it.
toes is why I'm tempted to say it's wide.
that is true.
If he's not on his toes, I can understand. Because he was just shaving his head in some
Yeah.
ways. But he's on his toes and it's still shaving his head, possibly.
Stubbs and JFM would be the first two retentions for DC after Pant. I mean, those two are a guaranteed keep, for me at least. Pant obviously is an Indian choice. Maybe we'd even say Ishan Porel with what we've seen of him. Because Stubbs and JFM, both right-handers, both going to start. Pant, left-hander, definitely going to start. Porel, has he given that much confidence and conviction? Get on with it, umpires. Fucking take an eternity to make fucking simple decisions, dude. Like, some of the umpiring is just shambolic. They have the benefit of technology. I'm not crying like a absolute romantic cricket fan here, but just get on with it. You have... Oh, my God.
Man.
For the fourth fucking time.
It's obviously not wide on the... In
You're
terms
having
of
a
width.
laugh.
Why is he even looking at this angle? I don't understand.
Come
Jesus
on, man.
Christ.
Delhi, meanwhile, 199 for 4. How many people are still in contention for this prediction? Lots of you guys are.
Not
And
even.
he ended up giving out a wide.
Oh,
When
for
it should have
all of
probably
that.
been a wide.
One for the over. And like I said, the bowler gets the benefit of the doubt. Right, what can Akshay do? Either give strike to Stubbs or plant them out of the
What a
park.
weird run-up. He started, he stopped, and he started again.
I don't know if that's a distraction ploy or
That's a chance. Chance. That's a
Yeah,
chance.
it's a chance, and it's taken.
Oh,
Put
dude.
down again.
You're kidding me.
Bishnoi this time. Could KL have called for it and gone for it? And they come back for 2, and in the process, Delhi get their 200 plus score and another 200 plus score in
And
IPL
Vishnu is a good
2024.
fielder as well.
Sloppy on the field, ample amount of time to see this graphic on the cricket.com platform, but quickly to show it to you, DC, well, they've dropped 23, which is shocking in terms of catch efficiencies. And lowest net run saved, LSG are right up there. LSG also, mind you, dropped 25, the most ever.
Oh, that's a
Down
4.
the ground for 4, surely.
Oh, no, he might cut. Oh, yeah, there we go.
He smashed it.
4, sorry.
Disastrous, man. Ravi.
205
He
for
got
4.
Stubbs away from the strike, but you could have had a new batter come in here.
Your 211 is on course, 2 and 4 or 6 and a wicket. Could happen. They've got so far 9 of this over. They would love 19 or they'd love 21. Can they get it? I mean, you said 220 puts LSG out of the equation. Right now, you still think it's 70-30 Delhi?
If they end up 210, it's par.
It's par.
But I'd still tend towards Delhi being slight favourites.
Okay.
55-45 that way.
Chachant, meanwhile, is shitting on Bishnoi.
Chance. Another
He
chance.
scuffed
Surely
that,
this time.
but
No,
no
won't
man's
carry.
land.
Won't carry.
Well, they're on
And
2
they'll come back for 2, surely. Oh, no, they won't.
Good choice, I feel.
Fair
Stop
enough.
saying, you know what, let me have the last little...
It's not the worst though in the sense
Lick
it's
at
only
it.
gone for 10 so far.
Yeah.
You take that if you can make
And
sure
you back Stubbs to play the last ball, the last leg
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
just
ball.
saying from Lucknow perspective, not a boundary, they've had a good over.
Bishnoi is such an overrated fielder / catcher, man, and drop 10 simple catches and then catch one extraordinary one. Yeah, he kind of gets away with it. You make a good point there, Chachant. 100%. But look, I mean, I just feel for Delhi fans and LSG fans because Delhi really wanted something 230, 240 to make their particular case for the playoffs still alive magically. But it wasn't happening. And now LSG, they need to hope that KL, Pooran, Stoinis come to the party. 206 for 4, 19.5. What is it? Oh, he should have left it, but he'll get it under edge.
That'll be 2.
And nearly went
He'll
for
push for
4. He'll come back for 2. And it'll be 208 for 4. So
Out,
he's
I
home.
think.
No, he's home. 208 for 4, 20
No,
overs.
McGurk said so, but anyway, I think if you're Lucknow, you're happy 12 boss. It could have gone 25.
Yeah.
And look, Lucknow, after winning the toss, Jeet, do you think they would have taken this?
100%.
I believe, yeah, definitely.
Boss, at
because
135, we were discussing they'd take 200.
Yeah, and we
No,
saw
and
the average
winning the
score.
toss.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Fair.
You expected it, Delhi, right?
See,
The hope is it doesn't go to 235, 240.
See, I would love it if LSG come close 230. I mean, 230. I'm saying 203, and then Delhi went by 4 runs. It would be a great watchalong, a great game, and it would essentially eliminate DC and LSG. Not to, of course, throw the dampness to all you DC and SG fans, but if you guys know, you know. Bishnoi not going to the World Cup, saying, "Hey Joseph, good to see you, and how excited are you for the 18th of May, my friend? Because I know you're a big RCB fan." And you've always been positive throughout the summer. And good to see you. Quickly like this video because we're going to get a breather. And Jagmeet Singh Oberoi, and Santosh Shilpa guessed it right. That is madness.
And
Absolute
Jagmeet
madness.
again.
Can we have the first person who got it right? Or are we going to dish them out all 500 rupee coupons? Only time will tell. But props to all of y'all. And well done. All you guys have been fantastic supporters of the channel. And we will make a substitution right now with regards to Crick Crazy Nick's coming through and having his say. Remember, you guys should have checked out his fantasy show because it would have meant to show that essentially you should have had Porel and all the likes of that. So Delhi 208 for 4. The boys can take it over. I'm just going to go for a small breather and be back. Tell us. In fact, we'll put a live poll out right now, Shaunak. Right now, who's winning? DC or LSG? That's a good question for the chat to let us know. 110 people watching. Please like this. I'm going to make myself comfortable. Akash, sorry, not Akash, Anirudh, and of course, Jeet. I'm going to be peaceful about it. Cheers, I'll see you guys soon.
I'll just be back in a minute. Sure.
Just be back in a minute. A double substitution. Oh, hello.
Man, but I still hope LSD, not hope, but I still believe that LSD are slight favourites. Because Avanish was talking about the average first inning score on this specific pitch. He said it's over 240. So, again, I mean, the cutters are gripping as we saw in the power play itself. But I believe LSD will still be happier out of the two sides, given the fact that DC have been restricted to 208, which is 4 wickets going down. So, again, the fact that 4 wickets have gone down is also indicative of the pitch not having a lot for the bowlers, barring those odd cutters. So, again, for me, it's more like 65-35 in favour of LSD here, despite being one batter short, but I believe they've got it in the bag.
Yeah, nice. It was good to firstly also see Abhishek Porel come good like that.
Yeah.
Right up top, Jake falling very, very early. And for them to have that 70-odd power play, 70-odd runs in the power play, just set it up for them, right? And it is so good for Abhishek Porel to throw his name into the ring that, okay, I'm not always going to be a last option, so it was good in that way. What did you guys make of I'm sure you have already discussed about the Rishabh Pant knock.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So we were just rating him out of 10, and Anirudh and Avanish were 6.5, somewhere around that mark. I was more like 5 out of 10 because I was not entirely convinced by his knock. I found him quite scratchy, and he ended up with 33 of 23, right?
33 of 22, something like that.
Yeah, so it could have been a lot better in some of the shots that he was playing. He was losing the bat and all that stuff. So
something on that. Now, we've seen a lot of people, of course, play. There is a lot of thing written about, how he can hit 100 shots, but they're not always required. I mean, there were a couple of instances where he lost complete control of the bat. And there was a pull shot that he played losing the control of the bat.
Fine leg. The bat went to fine leg. The ball went to third.
So I'm not quite sure how it is something that of course, it's good to marvel at when it comes off. But surely there is something wrong there for him.
It is. Again, 33 of 23 on this track. I don't believe it was a good knock. And LSG were very clear with their plans. Just keep it outside the off stump. And that's how he eventually got out as well. He wants to slog everything to the leg side.
Yeah.
Offside is not a strong zone. So again, that dismissal of Naveen, the ball was well outside the off stump. A shot also that should have been hit towards the offside. He went again to the leg side and was caught at long on. So I was not convinced with this knock. And I believe the two reasons are the two batters because of which the score ended up being 208 instead of, say, 228 was Rishabh Pant and Shea Hope. I believe they kind of sucked the momentum out of this innings. And if not for Tristan Stubbs, it would have been even lower.
Yeah, so this is something that I was thinking to ask both of you. I'll get to Anirudh first. Do you think their batting order is eventually ensuring that someone like a Shai Hope has to play that anchor role in the middle? Because even when Stubbs and Pant were batting, you knew they couldn't take the risk too early.
Yeah, so because Akshar at 6 and Gulbuddin Naib with 7 with impact player role still feels like a batter light, right? And that's what Lucknow going into today. You've got Badoni at 6, Ronald at 7. So both teams have decided
to play. Arshad at 8 is a decent upgrade.
Yeah, decent in the sense, but still, I'm just saying from a batter perspective, how you would think is you've got only 7 batters.
So right? my thought of line of thought is why wouldn't you send Gulbuddin Naib earlier
instead of
Shai Hope? Yeah, then what's the point of Shai Hope in the first one? You can use Shai Hope. You can use Gulbuddin Naib as your entry point in the power play.
Possibly.
Keep going from both ends.
No,
you hold back on Shai Hope. Purely from the
use it only if it's needed.
Exactly. Because it allows them to use Rishabh at the best spot, allows them to promote Akshar and Stubbs.
Stubbs and Rishabh wants to walk in around 8-9. Stubbs wants to walk in around 12-13.
Exactly. So we even got the over number spot on.
Yeah.
So it just tells you how much I think they're missing out on. So this easily the score that they have today. could easily have been 12, 15 more.
Could have.
If you had Knight there. If he gets it, it's okay. There is no problem. Rafiq Salam can also come out and hit a few shots.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. So let's see if.
What do you think of the
enough?
score? Who do you think is favourites?
I was just about to ask the
Okay,
exact
fair
same thing in
enough. I
terms
think-
of do they
I
have
was
the cushion?
thinking that 225 would make Delhi clear favourites. I thought Lucknow would struggle 225, and I was saying Lucknow would be happy around 200 mark. So 210's right in the middle.
So probably par
I'd say
for the course.
55-45 in favour of Delhi.
So this is, you're saying par. They don't have the cushion, but it's probably par for the course.
Yeah, it's par for sure, especially against Lucknow's, say, less confident batting lineup as of now. In the sense, there's confidence issues across for many players there. So I'd
So
say
if you-
55-45. If it was a really confident batting, I'd say it's 15 short. If say if it was Rajasthan Royals, and though they messed up a 222 chase that day, 224 chase, so they were exactly 15 that day, right? So they messed up by what, few runs. I would have said if it was Rajasthan Royals here, then I would have said that Delhi are probably 15 short. Because Lucknow, I'd say it's par, and I'd even say Delhi is slightly ahead. Again, if Rahul and McGurk and Pooran
So
and
if you look
Stubbs
at,
come
if you
through,
look
they'll
at the
win.
Delhi bowling lineup, Ishant is going to be seam up.
Nishant, Khalil
Khalil,
will start
seam up.
off. Yeah.
Mukesh also seam up. Do you think they have enough cutter options? Rafiq Salam will obviously bowl his very
Yeah, but Rasik's also more of a Yorker bowler, I feel, than a
Yeah,
slower
of
ball
course,
bowler,
yeah.
right? And Mukesh very rarely goes to the slower ball.
Exactly.
Ishant is probably the only one who bowls the slower ball a
cutter,
little
yeah.
bit. Khalil doesn't bowl it that often, and radar is an issue for him. But again, they've still got Akshar and Kuldeep. No? It's a big thing. Kuldeep, especially Kuldeep's record.
Kuldeep, given what he did in the last game
Kuldeep
also,
broke the
3
back of
wickets.
Lucknow's chase, and Kuldeep's got a wood over Nicholas Pooran specifically.
5 times, 5 dismissals, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
5 dismissals for him. So yeah, let's see. It's,
Man.
should be an interesting.
Should be an interesting chase. KL Rahul say, bro. Should be KL
I
Rahul
just
say.
hope. I am only going to say I just hope. Sachin says South Africa and England batters in form. Australia will be in form even if they are not. West Indies has an all-rounder Mela. India has Pandya and Jaddu. Everything on Dubey. I hope we don't rely on them.
Will Dubey
as
start,
finishers
bro?
as much.
Will we start?
I hope he does. I mean, the team combination and construction is such that they will have to start with Dubey and Pandya both. That's
What
what
if-
I believe.
So you're saying Jaiswal will get benched?
No, Jaiswal will also play.
So how will you play?
Hardik and Jadeja both will have to pull 4 overs.
No, Hardik
Okay.
won't need to.
So
okay,
Hardik and Dubey combined.
Yeah.
That is as good as saying Hardik. and Dubey.
Hardik, that's a point.
So that's fine.
So what's your team then? So
The
Jaiswal,
playing 11.
Jaiswal, Rohit, Virat.
What I believe they will go with
Rohit, Jaiswal, Rohit, Virat, Surya at 4,
Surya at 4,
Dubey 5.
Samson at 5.
Do you think they'll pick Samson? There's no
Samson
chance.
over Pant is what I believe they'll start with. Then Dubey.
I'd be stunned. They're not carrying Rishabh Pant, who's barely fit.
Let him finish his 11.
Okay, Sam.
Then Dubey, Pandya, one of Akshar, Jadeja
8.
8.
at number 8. And then
Bumrah,
who am I missing? Bumrah, Ashdeep and
Kuldeep.
Kuldeep.
I agree with 11, except for one change. Instead of Akshar or Jadeja, it'll be Akshar and Jadeja. Jaiswal or Dubey out is what my feeling is. And I'd personally not play Jaiswal. Because Dubey then goes to 5. Dubey potentially goes to 6 here
No.
in the 11 you
So
say.
Dubey will be a floater.
No, I'm just saying. But
Just
even
like
then
how
Surya,
CSK
you
uses it.
can't push Surya Kumar Yadav down either, right?
No,
For
so at
CSK, it's easy to push down a Moeen Ali and Jadeja down. It's Surya Kumar Yadav who's your best batter, arguably.
Yeah.
So you have to consider that factor.
And the entry points will be very, very crucial and more crucial.
Almost
Playing time.
impossible to coexist. We spoke about it the day they
Exactly.
selected. It's almost impossible for these guys to coexist.
And even if they do, they all need a particular scenario to come good. And if that doesn't happen, they're
So
all batting
again,
out of
it
spot.
falls in the way that it's a top 4 again. Top 4 scores, then everything looks good. If they don't, then it's an issue throughout.
Let's see how that happens. Thank you for that chat, Sachin, because immediately we end up discussing the World Cup level. But no problem there. How is the prediction strike rate for KL?
Let's go, bro.
I'm asking for prediction for
He's
strike
scoring
rate in
80.
the power play.
I don't know, bro. He's scoring 80 plus tonight. I have a feeling.
But by the end of it.
By the end of it, yeah, 80 plus.
80 score. He's saying
No, strike rate by the end of his knock.
No. I strike rate only in the power play.
In the power play, I say 150. At least.
Bare minimum.
No, he's shown that he can. In the sense, in those 5-6 games in between, only the last couple of games, he's gone off the ball
And
completely.
even I get a feeling it's KL Rahul's night. He's going to come good.
He was my big tip. So I would not say more.
So all three are saying
who
the
will you
same
go
basically.
captain?
Because his
Did you
lowest-
go Jake or?
Of course, I went with Jake
Fair
because
enough.
you don't back him and then he comes good. You look like an idiot that you backed the informed guy.
And I
did
know
not
that
back
his Kale's average is lowest
lowest
against Delhi.
against Delhi. So it's only 30.
But again, the bowling attacks changed over a period of time.
course, you have to take it with the right context. Santosh says, nice to see Nikki P back. Nicholas Pooran, right? Yep. Me too.
Two Nikki
Hopefully-
Ps.
Hopefully, Pooran cannot get out to Kuldeep and score well. I hope he's not required, but that is wishful thinking.
If say, I mean, as we all expect, Quinton de Kock does get out in the first couple of overs, surely they should send Hooda at 3 out of Stoinis. Don't expose him to the swinging ball, right?
That is exactly what I wanted earlier as well. Don't do
But
that
they
to
look at
Stoinis.
210 and they'll be like, bro, we have to send Stoinis.
I wouldn't, yeah. I wouldn't.
Because you've got proper swing bowlers there, no mugs by the way. Khalil and Nishant are as good a swing bowling combination as you can get this IPL.
So he smashed that century against CSK on conditions that were still favorable for the batters. Next game, it was moving around and Sandeep Sharma made it look like a fool.
Exactly.
First ball.
And
So I
even
wouldn't risk
Sunrise's game, there was a big swing, but again, Bowie being consistent, Cummins not letting him get away.
Well, there you go.
Because we all expect, let's be honest.
Because
if de Kock last 15 balls, I'd be shocked, boss. 15 balls.
I won't be surprised if de Kock scores his annual IPL contract retainer 70 odd. Don't be surprised.
No, and one of the reasons
This
that
bowling
could be
attack
at
should
play.
technically suit him. There's no one to trouble him.
Yeah, no, one of the reasons why QDK might have kept is because sometimes keeping the wickets also helps as a batter when you're out of form. It gives you a better idea of the pitch. So to get in the groove, it actually works.
I actually think more because Rahul wanted to speak to the bowlers a lot.
Has to be.
as well.
There could be many reasons
Of
that
course,
we may not know.
he had to speak to the bowlers because
If not, someone else will come and speak to him.
too many people are speaking to him otherwise.
If not, others will come and speak to him. So
But yeah, I mean, that is part and parcel of the game. You can't rule that out. Everybody is accountable unless you are part of the boards. So
I understand. I like how you're going there.
I mean, I'm not saying anything but saying something. Who knows? So let's see. It should be an interesting chase. Quinton de Kock, KL Rahul, Stoinis. I think they'll probably use Badoni and Hooda as matchups for spin in terms of if they see Arshad Khan blowing, they'll throw in
Badoni should not come early, bro. Especially in a 210 chase.
Local boy.
I mean, he's played enough
He's
cricket.
played well. I'm just saying that because Krunal is your only finisher right now. Finisher a sense.
Yeah, you have Kunal, Pooran, and again, I wouldn't mind Arshad Khan also being used to
Arshad can bat.
set out to hit.
Swing a bit.
Swing a bit. So let's see. I'm very interested to see how KL Rahul starts. Hopefully, on the right note for him and the team in terms of his own team. Yeah, Quinton, it is how likely it is that Quinton will get one ball on the hips in the first round.
And he let it straight final against Oakland.
Either 2 or over. I don't know. He hit a century. For whom in the World Cup? He hit a century here, right? Quinton de Kock.
I think he hit one in Pune.
He hit one here as well.
Yeah,
because
against first game, three of them hit. Klaassen,
Yeah.
Markram, and who was it? They played
Sri Lanka?
Netherlands. No, they lost
No,
Netherlands.
the Netherlands was in Dharamshala.
No, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
No. Sri Lanka only first
I
game.
felt Sri Lanka.
Yeah, no, Sri Lanka. Yeah,
So
first
Sri
game.
Lanka
It happened in
first
Delhi, correct. Markram, Klaassen, and
But Quinton has been getting an outside edge almost every time in the first over. So
the ball going
That is
away,
it.
especially to
Yeah.
wideish gullies position. So
Yeah.
I'm
So
being
Yes.
aggressive.
imagine
slip
we
is in play.
discussed 2 dismissals. One is a hoik, 2-point leg, and the other is the outside edge.
That's and both ends of the script.
Oh,
That's where
exactly.
Quinton de Kock
This is
is
from
right
one
now.
end to the
And
other.
both are on here, so Khalil can bowl anything and Quinton de Kock can get out here.
Vikramaditya says the biggest blunder of the pre-auction was either Salt not being retained by DC or Stubbs not being retained by MI.
I can understand why Salt. You wouldn't want to let go of him, and he had no spot for Delhi to start.
Yeah, Stubbs was a surprise to me, but again, as he says, they trusted Tim David a lot more. For what and why is, of course, their own reasons.
So are the
Can't
two.
fault
They've
them.
got a deep
But
point and a deep
we have
square.
Ishan Sharma running into ball to Quinton de Kock. First ball edged. No, good.
There's a widest slip also, by the way. There's a
Yeah,
widest slip
because
and third
of
man's
his
also
angle.
inside. And third man's inside the circle. They've only got a deep point.
Yeah, and I'm just glad there was no hesitation there because with Quinton, you often see that. I mean, take it.
Just a fish.
Is it something with keepers and involved in rounds? Too many of them these days.
Oh God,
I can't
what
recall.
are they doing?
I can't recall.
Sorry, Kada.
अच्छा नहीं अब replay में ही बताना पड़ेगा.
Okay. Of course,
I can't talk
I'm sure
about it. It's that bad.
I can't recall the Kock being run out that often. But
he doesn't get enough. The other guy gets run. So, anyways, Ishan Sharma to KL Rahul. I just hope the 2018 version of KL Rahul is unlocked. Hopefully that is double clicked. Whether it's
Throw the two behind fine leg and deep point.
deep point and fine leg.
Yeah, I'll keep it away. Try to get the ball to move away from it. Hold its line at least.
He'll bring it back, possibly.
First ball, maybe bring it back, yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot. Well done, KL.
Shabazz, KL.
Come on, KL.
Strike
good
rate
start.
400.
Take a screenshot of it, guys.
Keep an eye. Keep an eye. It might hover around 200 only today. Let's see.
I hope so. I hope it hovers around for 40 balls. So,
And then celebrate well. Today is the day I want KL to celebrate. It doesn't matter if he gets back.
Yeah, it doesn't
Celebrate today. Kidding, bro, kidding. Of course, he shouldn't be banned. He's
He won't
good
get
enough.
banned. He and all won't get banned. Don't worry.
They know who to ban. But yeah, 5 runs on the first 2 balls already. Surprised no Khalil or fair call?
They were tempted to get De Kock out. I can understand. They thought De Kock walking wicket. But we'll see. Yeah.
Well,
Ooh,
that's in the air, but
one.
in the gap for a
See, so
single.
Ishan got that in. So I was surprised the length the first ball because he bowls it in between length. That's Ishan's go-to length usually,
Yeah.
right? So
This is also a length that can get Quinton out because he's someone who likes
he
to
can
hit early
fish.
up.
And fishing, I'm saying first slip,
Well, he
be
loves
ready,
fishing.
boss. Yeah, I know that. And the other fishing he loves is inside the right field as well. So first ball, it's happening. I'm saying first slip, be ready, boss. I can just sense it. I'd be stunned if he gets past this over at this point. If Khalil had given a better chance, because Khalil may not be as accurate with the line, I expect Ishan to get really bang on with it. More than the line, I think it's the length.
Well, I'm just hoping the mid-on guy is watching.
Third man, first slip, be ready, boss. It's coming.
Chalo, let's see. I think it will be mid-on, if at all. But yeah, he's happy
Played it
to
late.
not take any risk at
Yeah.
all.
There's
He's
not
wanting
been-
to play late. So clearly been told.
Yeah.
I mean, told as in he himself takes
And
the
Lucknow
call.
also, I mean, we didn't see swing for Lucknow either, right?
Very, very less.
It was there just for a couple of overs. That's
Arshad
it.
first over after this guy.
Mohsin
McGurk
also
got
got decent shape. I mean, very, very.
But his angle itself sometimes go away. So I'm just saying
Yeah.
nothing prodigious. We saw one Ishan coming in a little bit in previous delivery.
Yeah, even in the last game in the chase against RR, they got the ball to move just a bit in the second innings. So let's see. I think if he goes short, very happy to see
Easy
the
shot.
pull very early. Let's see. Into the leg and
Slow ball and
he's
he's gone.
into the shot very, very early. People
Oh.
coming in. Oh, 2 catches,
Would you
2
believe
attempts,
this?
and Ishan Sharma has KL Rahul.
Slow ball.
Ishan Sharma gets Virat Kohli, Ishan Sharma gets KL Rahul.
Wow.
Big wicket, of course.
So the big wickets, the big hunter, and
Went
Mukesh
too
Kumar with
early
a
with
great
the shot.
catch.
He didn't expect a slow ball.
Yeah, completely dead. It was very much early into it, but strike rate,
166.
strike rate not bad. 150, he got it right. Vikramaditya says, sneaks by.
No,
Saturday
it
को तो
wasn't
एकदम
actually a
ready
slow
रहना.
ball, you know.
काफी बुली हो सकते हो आप वो दिन. क्यों भाई? मैं ये और अक्षय हैं. अक्षय तो रिवर्स स्विंग्स करने से ऊपर आएगा नहीं. तो बुली कोई नहीं होगा सर. टेंशन नहीं अपने. Let's see how that happens. And yeah, I don't think it was a slower one.
Yeah, it moved away a lot
Yeah.
more than he thought.
Basically, first 2 balls to KL swung back in. This one went away. So
Yeah.
that is what got him.
Yeah, KL Rahul gone early. I don't know which way to swing with that, but yeah, continues his run of lowest averages against
DC.
DC. So all three of us have, I wouldn't say egg on the face, but yeah, we expected KL Rahul to come good, but he hasn't. Was surprised. Let's see. Marcus Stoinis.
Shouldn't be
Oh,
him, but it will be him.
yeah, it will be him, sadly.
How do they send Padigal?
No, Badoni can't come in now.
Badoni has already come in.
No, I'm saying, yeah, Padikkal is not even there then.
Yeah. As the impact sub, Badoni is
Yeah.
already in.
So slump in the power play form. KL Rahul in overs 1 to 6. IPL 2024. First 7 games to look at that average. 70 plus. The last 2 times. Again, not changing much, but strike rate has dipped. So has the balls per boundary have increased. Again, smaller sample size. So or would you be happy with 5 games, 9 runs?
Both the small sample size only. So,
Yep, it is Stoinis. Let's see if Sandeep Sharma gets him. Sandeep Sharma, Ishan Sharma gets him, or Sandeep Sharma got him.
The Sharma curse.
Yeah, the Sharma guys. I was too focused on that in-swinger to remember Sandeep or Ishan, but yeah. Chalo bhai, dekh lo jo dekhna hai. Could simply just hand over a catch to mid-off and walk back, who knows?
No, in swing is the way to go.
Oh, was looking to go very straight. But yeah,
So
great
Ishan's
start
got
for
moment.
Ishan. And of course, I think Khalil is a no-brainer from the other end. So Quinton probably now starts to attack because KL Rahul gone.
Yeah, I
They'll
mean,
need someone to take the attack to the opposition. Can't have both
not like
guys.
de Kock's going to bat 60 balls either, so he might as well attack for however long he's there, right?
Maybe. Let's see. Because Khalil is more likely to keep it outside off again.
Yeah, I mean, de Kock's, when he's playing well, he's got all the shots in the book. He can play the cut, he can play the flick over the square leg. Got all the shots basically. So
Yeah, I'm very interested to see if he goes to the scoop very early today in the power play. It is something he's tried in the past, moving away and then just looking to help it on its way. Let's see what Khalil bowls. If he does bowl full, then I don't think Quinton will shy away from that. Let's see if it happens. First over already done, and it is Khalil turning into Quinton de
Oh,
Kock.
now the slip is in.
Full and off the inside half of the bat to mid-on. There is some movement for him as well. Good speeds, good line again from Khalil. And there you go, the wicket again.
I want them to show the more straighter angles. We can't see how much the movement was here.
Yeah, but there's a good catch from Mukesh given how he closed his hands and then again grabbed it and then fell right off. Again, different angle for you to see the same match. Yes, go.
Especially running behind.
Fairly well. It looks like a plan. It is another single for Quinton, who's
Happy to just be there.
see of the new ball. Because what have you
Which they can afford. I mean, with crazy
Of
208,
course,
you can
course.
play a couple of overs.
First, I mean, so many teams have done that. First three, it was he rolled his fingers across the field. So
I mean, and there's a lot of deviation.
yeah, came in the air and pitched in. Maybe drifted. If you want to say that way. Whew. What does he bowl to start his first ball? Yorker.
Khalil.
Oh, just fuller length coming back in.
Yeah, could be coming back. I'd say set him up for the one which comes in. So just try to take it away first.
And
Shot.
it is that, but driven straight to
And
mid
then
off.
like maybe fourth or fifth ball, try to get the ball in.
Yeah, I'll also want him to just pull the length back a bit, just so that if he is early into the shot, can get the edge there. So 132 first ball comes in, 135 comes in, and then 120, which is a slower one. It is again just we saw rolling the hands, rolling the fingers across it, and yep, that was the catch by Mukesh. But yeah, let's see. Phew. First 3 overs, see of the new ball, and then go big. Chal. Khalil. Oh, going away. Sachin says in Star English, they showed Goenka once KL got out. He was smiling casually. He got full alert, went into attention mode while still sitting and smiling. What social media does to our corporate boss, lol.
Yeah, we saw that. They showed it on Hindi as well. So
Well, he's now said everyone what they're watching when they say what. So beware. Beware. Anirudh has no clue, but that is okay. We'll fill it into him outside. Oh, of course, he's an LSG fan today. So, sports fan says, "What has happened to Cricket? Never seen him so timid."
guys,
Scales approach. Hey, mid off. Oh, that's hit over mid off for a boundary.
he has lost interest in cricket. Has QDK completely lost it? He's just playing for the sake of playing it now. But again, I'm hoping he comes good tonight.
Let's
see.
KL Rahul is gone. Hopefully,
He has to. At least-
IPL contract saving 80. Speaking of good times and good record against DC for Marcus Stoinis, who has his third best batting average against this very side. A good score of over 50. Strike rate not so impressive, but he'll take it for now. But yeah. Would you go? There is Quinton, of course. How do they even go to Aksar in the power play? Just bowl C.
No, as of now, just stick to Ishan Sharma.
Ishan
Three
Khalil
for
for the
Ishan?
4
Yeah.
overs first.
First 4 overs, he don't
First, and then
change.
we'll see fifth once it plays out. Fifth, if it's going well, you could be tempted to give a third one for Ishan. But for now, the first 4 to these two.
Well, fair shot there. Because I think Stoinis has made his intentions clear. If you bowl something wide, I'm happy to hit. I'm keen to see if Ishan bowls anything wide. Because if he doesn't, then Quinton can get one drag on. That's the usual format with him.
Because again, we talked about the movement. It's just there. Even in the first innings, it was just there for a couple of overs. So again, the
Exactly.
same thing might happen this time around as well. Probably just the first 3 or 4 overs. After that, will be gone. So the best time to use Ishant and Khalil is with new ball.
Yep, fair shout there. And that will go round the wicket to Oi. Good take by Pant because I think he's more comfortable without the bat. I mean, gloves, so he's still wearing the gloves.
Fair enough.
Well, playoff tickets are out, as you know, from the screen in front of you in terms of the big one. So,
For
Hooda
RuPay
tickets.
card holders.
Yeah. So, RuPay exclusive ticketing window. Can't say IRIPL, but yeah, ticket. No problem. Around the wicket, then still to Quinton de Kock. Beware, white slip, beware. Oh, he did bowl one there. Where he hit
I wonder
it straight to fine leg.
I wonder if there's a square leg there. I hope there is.
There will be, yeah. They would have blocked
Is he
it.
disappointed that he didn't get out there?
Yeah,
Disappointed.
Quinton's like, yeah,
It's basically two fielders quite square on either side. That's how the field should be. I mean, the two fielders outside the circle, that is.
Yeah, Kushal says, LSG need to think about the run rate in the innings, or they should just target to get
The
a win.
net running cannot be saved, boss. So just try to
Whichever
win.
I think firstly, we'll have to get into a position to think about it in terms of run rate. First, get in a position where you are comfortable. And then if you can do it early, do
Shot.
it. And there goes Quinton.
4.
One bounce, for a
Wow.
boundary, over mid
What a
wicket.
surprise.
Yeah, had to do something about it. So gave himself some room. Ishan followed him, but he was able to adjust well. So well done to
Actually,
both
de Kock
parties.
doesn't necessarily come down the track that often to the park pacer. So interesting shot to say the
It
least.
just tells you the time, the signs of times that he's feeling the need because he's not picking them very early.
He's breaking the shackles.
Yeah,
Hard
because
to
he's
put
someone
it.
who's at his best incredible against pace. In the sense, the time he has to play the cut, the pull, even the drive.
Yep. Fair call. Also, the shot that he played over point very early in the season. I can't recall who were the opponents. Was it Mumbai?
You know what? Now Ishan should bowl the ball. You got two on the leg side. Bowl the bluff. Try to swing it away from him. Get the slip into play.
Okay, let's see if he does the bluff. He goes down the line. Oh, yeah, Khalil.
That flew. Properly
It was very
flew.
difficult to
Yeah,
play.
it was.
One-hander.
Flew
But
again.
then he knew why he's there. Have somebody else then there.
It
You're
has to
not
be-
there for a save.
It has to be the worst fielder over there, basically. At fine leg in third. They are your
but
worst
then if
fielders.
if you know somebody's going to hit there,
That's why Yash Thakur is always there. No, he's the worst fielder in the side. Suddenly the ball keeps going to him.
there.
and why did he go with just one hand?
That's
He
a
didn't
typical
have-
How
pacer.
was he not?
No
Why
time
was
to
he not
react.
even expecting that
No-
catch?
That's a typical pacer for you
He didn't even react.
on the field.
I mean, he was not expecting only. We were expecting, but not him. Tells you how much homework Khalil does, at least. Well,
De Kock's got a life.
As
because he has
usual.
a life.
I mean, from a cricketing perspective, for this innings so far.
Ishan would have had both the openers, bro. That would have been. Bhai. You know, just the numbers that I was looking at. DC, the three worst catching sides in this IPL.
LSG, DC.
LSG, DC, and Punjab. How surprising. LSG had the lowest catching efficiency, 65%. DC and PB get 72.3.
That shows how much of an influence a coach can have.
Doesn't matter the coach. So many butterfingers. So many butterfingers.
Chauncey Rhodes.
Oh, good. Nice clip for a single.
Stoinis is here for the big haul.
Yeah.
Which is right, because he should.
We've said the same for every batter so far.
No,
We've said
I'm
the
just
same
saying
for-
that. No, it's the way he's batting in the sense he wants to play long innings because you know that de Kock's not going to be lasting too long here.
And if Stoinis goes early, the game's done.
Possibly. You have only Pooran.
Only Pooran left.
Because we are not considering
How
de Kock.
many times will Butterfield
Unless
come out
unless
and
de
say,
Kock proves us wrong, we're not even considering him tonight.
De Kock, I said you,
Every ball is an event.
IPL retainer not coming. Khalil also knew it. Let's see. I think they'll get another chance, Delhi, in this very same over to dismiss Quinton de Kock. Let's see if they
They
take the
remove the
chance.
slip.
Catch it! Catch it! Catch it! I told you!
Oh.
On cue! On
Peacock.
cue!
What a call.
And
Then-
Midon, I told Midon in the very first over itself. Midon, Quinton de Kock, producer साहब, clip भेज देना.
Slower ball.
What a disaster this
And
Quinton
very
de Kock.
predictable dismissal. Very, very predictable dismissal.
Good
Another
catch
great
again,
catch by
Mukesh.
Mukesh. Mukesh bhai is saying, Apun hai, wife here when I'm here. Don't worry.
Again a slower ball. Another slower delivery.
Wow, he's smiling for everything today.
Now I can't say anything. If I say something, I will be a screenshot. Craig says Khalil kept in fine leg. I think it's correct position to hide his poor fielder. Of course, Greg. Of course. My only point is he should have been.
Who's signing Quinton de Kock next year? Gujarat Titans.
He said Chennai Super Kings.
No, I never said CSK.
Somebody said Chennai.
Aye.
Okay.
I mean, I said he might be a good option.
No, I was
If
thinking
they are looking
Gujarat
at a
was
wicket
name
keeper.
because keeper, batter.
And he bats at the same rate as the other two.
At least if Diwan Saha gets out when he needs to.
Well, let's see. For now, I think it is #thank you Quinton de Kock. Surely they play Carl Mayers next game.
Oh, man.
If they are alive, yeah.
There is no way on earth can you go an entire season without even giving Carl Mayers a game after having Quinton de Kock do this.
How many runs has he even scored? I know he got that 80 and he got that 70.
That too was not a match-winning one,
Yeah.
but he eventually got the player of the match because RCB did not turn up that day. Oh, Ishan Sharma, again he says, don't worry, I'll do the job for you. 2 for 19, got the 2 big wickets. And, well, Delhi are cooking, to say the least. Deepak Hooda now. Of course, he'll stick to Khalil, right?
Yeah, has to be Khalil.
Especially with Khalil and especially with Hooda and Stoinis got
Hit
both.
the bats, hit the bats.
Both, boy. I'm saying even you can get him caught driving.
Yeah, Deepak Hooda will get him caught driving at Pant also. Because
He's got that slice shot.
He's got a slice and sometimes he likes to play on the up. Sachin says, Nikhil bhai doing the Nostradamus shit again. It's not surprise. क्या है? इसी मुंह से RCB को qualify करवा दो. Good luck sir to RCB. Good luck to you also. देखो, अगर मेरे हाथ में वो नहीं है, जो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है, तो we see what we see. It is Akshar Patel. I was expecting Akshar Patel very early.
Fair move.
Because
Now that
two lefties gone.
The door has opened up now.
Yep.
Stoinis has a pathetic record against Akshar Patel, by the way.
Yep. But I think he'll be happy to rotate. I'm worried about the cover fielder for both of them, though. Let's see. Just don't chip.
अबे कैसा आदमी है? Useless fellow.
You got long off also behind.
So this guy needs the ball to come straight.
Crazy.
Anything off this straight, we don't do that.
Is the game done?
Well, they could win by innings here. What?
Don't want to call it off. Yeah.
Oh, dude, is it a no ball?
What? Akshar Patel rarely
No.
bowls a no ball.
I think they're checking for is the collection. I think the collection was
Has to be the
behind.
collection. This no ball is very instant, the call. So it has to be the collection from the keeper.
I mean, that's the only thing that I'm.
Yeah,
guessing
I don't
would
see
be
how
a
it could be
problem
anything
there.
else. Front foot calls are quite early.
Yeah,
So.
no, Stoinis, you
Quite
can't
quick.
review your dismissal there. I think it was
Oh.
behind. No, it is behind.
Oh,
only.
close.
The gloves never
Close,
came in
close.
front.
That's out.
He had an entire 2024 Rishabh Pant. That is how far ahead Marcus was of himself when he tried to hit it for his ball. Dude,
You at least see what is happening. At least. You lost 2 wickets also.
well, intent merchants. so
Who's
to
in at
speak.
5?
Oh, who cares? How does it even?
Badoni or Pooran?
Wouldn't be surprised if it's Arshad Khan.
I would actually prefer that.
I would say Krunal Pandya.
No, Krunal was in the dugout, so I'm assuming.
Oh,
it's not
he's
him.
in the dugout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
So it's Badoni.
Then it has to be Badoni.
then I'll get Kuldeep also next to
He
get
finished
them
the
all
game.
out in the power play. Finish the game. Early finish. They wanted to win big, they would end up losing big.
And Delhi.
But dude, how disappointing that is a shot from Marcus Stoinis. Dude, he did not even give us a time to predict the right way of getting him out.
I thought he'd just go on the back foot, flick it because mid-wicket is behind. So it is Nicholas.
Oh, but it is Pooran. So I'm definitely getting Kuldeep next over.
Yeah,
Correct says game
is
finished in the fourth over.
Is Pooran trying to hit 5 sixes this over now?
Well,
Good
unless
luck,
he's auditioning for a role for batting with Shivam Dubey next year, then yeah.
I wonder who the two fans
Nicholas Pooran replacement for Bowlery, bro. That would be perfect. And Pooran bowls also off spin. Pakistan knows it.
Square leg in mid-wicket behind. Oh,
Fast ball. That is a 4 from Ekipi.
so this is square leg. There's no mid-wicket. Okay, long on. So it's long on and square leg who's there.
Yeah, but I'm definitely getting Kuldeep next over. Kushal says the real question is LSG. In LSG is what did Mayers do to Goenka that they kept picking Kudike this year? Despite his form here in the SA20.
It's Justin Lang they brought.
Justin
Then,
Lang.
like last season, they dropped him. He didn't come in till Rahul was injured.
Oh,
Six. That
shot.
is a 6.
Wow.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, Pooran is like, let me get the runs before Kuldeep gets me. So don't mind that.
Next over, you'll go Kuldeep, by the way.
100%.
I agree.
But there's no point holding it.
I agree. Break the game.
Break the game open. Sukri says, how much does DC need to
Not
cover
possible,
their
boss.
100? Bro, even if they cover their 100, they'll still get to only a certain points.
No,
That will not be
14,
enough.
but the point is net run rate is too bad. It's not possible
Yeah.
at all.
And there will be someone who will bat for the margin of defeat.
Oh,
Dude, that was
almost.
close to the off stump.
1 inch? How many inches away was that? Half an inch? 1 inch?
Although an RCB fan, we're feeling very bad for KL Rahul, Vishal Kulkarni. Well, you make your own luck.
How close was that? How close?
But good angle from Aksar there. 0, 4, 6 dot. What's happening there?
6
Ah,
wicket.
he's going for another one.
6 and then wicket. You?
I feel a drop catch. Let's see. Okay.
That's a 4, I think.
It should be a 4. Is a 4. So Aksar Patel's over has got them a wicket, but it's also gone for 14 runs already. Whew. 6 to end with 20 runs off it.
No, I'm sensing wicket now. He's
Okay.
swinging, bro. He's just swinging here. And I can understand why he's like, Acha might as well. It's just feel Aksar is a smart
damn
enough
son.
bowler. I'm looking at caught by Rishabh here. Late cut caught by Rishabh. 6.
Wow,
I think
dude.
there's a fielder there, but he
Six,
can't do
six,
anything about it because, yeah, he's got the fielder there.
They the matchbox says.
6.
20 runs.
20
This
runs
guy's
of it, I
come and
told you.
smashed
Delhi
20
are
runs.
happier. Of course, they're very happy.
Of course,
with
Delhi will be happy, bro. Marcus turn is.
it. They just need one more 20 and a wicket and the game is over here.
Which I did not rate that Marcus turn is not much because giving fan conditions.
I agree.
think good.
It was a great knock for that
course.
day, but it does not merit him
Not
playing
the
at
best.
3. It doesn't merit him playing 3 consistently, especially when the ball is moving. And I know he got out to spin today, boss. But then the reason he couldn't get going was because it was moving in the beginning and he felt the need to attack. And he has a horrendous record against Arshad Patel, which continues.
Also, Marcus Thomas also probably has his worst record again.
It was not great.
Left arm, no, I mean, yeah.
I mean, slow left arm.
Yeah. But, okay.
That's
Kushal Shah says, LSA deserve not to qualify. Been all over the place with their tactics, and again, they don't know how to use their squads batting resources. Something that I've been speaking even when Andy Flower was the coach. It's just accelerated. What's the right word? Aggravated or exaggerated even more by Langer's choices. Alzari Joseph in the comments. That's everybody out for guys. Plumb, bro.
that was
Leg
Hit the
stump.
pads. Hit the pads.
Good call though, continuing with Ishan there.
he'll review, I think.
Yeah, he will review it.
Of course. Captain तो out हो गया. दूसरा लेके जाने वाला भी out हो गया. तो 2 review बचे.
It
क्या
was a
करें?
straight ball though. He walked across randomly
This guy was selected for the World Cup
in Australia.
in Australia as a spare batter.
We spoke about it 24 hours ago.
24 hours. Exactly 24 hours. Sad to see the decline of Hooda. Well, thoughts on Hooda then?
Plum.
Again,
As plum
proper
as they-
domestic basher, not cut out for the higher level.
Because you can't say that he hasn't gotten enough chances.
He has, yeah. And you can bash as much as you want to at the domestic level because, of course, the quality is very different. By thode testing bowlers aa gaye, that's where your metal is tested and that's where Hooda keeps failing.
Bro, it's not even high, bro. How did he even do
And I don't know what Langer was doing with his technique. Kuch kaam mein nahi aata.
I mean, imagine him thinking that him saying this would change it. And it is hitting middle of middle.
No, leg stump. That was a leg stump line.
There you go. Good. 44 for 4 for the number lovers there. 44 for 4 and
Badoni or
4.1.
Pooran?
Badoni, has to be Badoni, yeah.
Bro, send Kunal Pandya. That's Arshad Khan.
I would send Arshad Khan, honestly. Okay,
It
they
is
send
better.
Badoni. But then, like, I can understand why they wouldn't send Arshad Khan also. I'd send Arshad Khan next. It doesn't matter.
What's
Uske
left?
baad-
I mean,
uske baad it
next
doesn't matter.
matlab.
No, I'm just saying if it goes...
Ahead of Krunal is what he means. Right? Ahead of Krunal
ahead
is
of-
what you mean.
If these two bat for a few overs, then yes. I mean, if Pooran's out, let's end the stream. Let's go to sleep.
Yeah, then there isn't much hope.
Kushal Shah says, Hooda is a straight,
Yeah,
legit
exactly.
straight one, bro. Yes, bro. Completely agree, bro. Poor shot, poor batting, poor...
Head falling over.
Ah,
I expect Hooda to be taken by CSK or someone next year.
Hooda.
They bid for him also last time. They beat Lucknow to the... Kind of seems like classic.
Well, they
CSK
beat him
batter
to
where
use
he
him how K. Gautam was used by them. to drop a catch at long on.
Of course, then the RCB CSK knockout is confirmed if Lucknow lose tonight.
Yep. So there you go. The RCB fan letting you off the scenario there. This guy's RCB fan, he was wearing LSD so that he can reverse it. So he was doing Akshay's job today.
I wanted to see KL score, bro. You know I like KL Rahul.
Please don't bring facts in place of a good narrative.
Fair.
I'm establishing a good narrative. Why would you want to bring facts there? But just holistically, just taking a back seat. If you had to pinpoint just 2 reasons for Lucknow's dismal performance,
Sudden drop.
not today.
Sudden drop.
Overall.
Not today, just
And it's been a
overall.
sudden drop as well. Last 5 games.
No, not. I don't even think it was sudden drop, but okay.
They
The
got away.
overall campaign, 2 reasons why you feel they've gone wrong.
One has to be team selection. Throwing Arshin Kulkarni, not going for Kyle Mayers and sticking with Quinton de Kock.
Good boy.
ईशान भाई एक पॉइंट तो खत्म होने दो मतलब आप ही ले लो कि 6 विकेट रुक जाओ जरा सबर करो.
So I just couldn't understand those selections from Justin Langer. Pehle Devdutt Padikkal at number 3, stuck with Devdutt Padikkal when that guy shouldn't even be in any T20 squad, at least in the IPL. Then they went to Arshin Kulkarni. So all your top order batters are failing. You're still continuing with Quinton de Kock, who has been another dismal performer, and you're still not given a single game to Kyle Mayers. You even tried Ashton Turner down the order, but not a single game.
At least today.
At least today, exactly. I mean, what's the fascination with Quinton de Kock? It's something I don't understand. They got rid of Ashtin, they got rid of Devdutt as well, but they went back to Quinton de Kock. Why? Why do you need to do that? By Kyle Mayers had a very good season last time around. Continue with him, yeah. What's the need? So I believe that's been one of the big reasons. Second, maybe you can cap it off.
Second,
I think with the bowling attack, there's been issues in the sense like Bashnoy has not had the greatest of seasons.
but I think that is down to KL Rahul using him badly, not
Bishnoy specifically.
Yeah, Bishnoi specifically.
I mean, apart from that as well, I mean, they're obviously highly dependent on their local local Indian fast bowlers, likes of Mohsin, Yash Thakur, and so on. Hasn't quite worked out for some of them in some of these games. And again, the batting is the problem because they've in some ways been exposed this season even more because it's been a batting dominated IPL. It's been, even though they've played probably in the worst batting track out of the 10 grounds, it's just that it's more of a batting dominated tournament and you needed your batting to come through, which has not consistently done enough. So again, I mean, I don't know what holds for the future for them because I'm not sure who's going to stay, who's going to go.
The reason I wanted to ask is both the new teams who had a great.
But I
first
think
couple of seasons.
overall 3 seasons, both teams should be happy. You've done as good.
They would be, yeah.
I don't know if they would. I'm sure Gujarat are happy with it. I'm just saying knowing Goenka, I mean, the way he's reacted, I don't know if he's happy, but overall, you should be happy with what you've done 3 years. But going forward, again, I don't know who's staying, who should go.
I have a very contrasting view. I think Gujarat should be delighted.
Of course, because of the team they
that
picked.
luck,
They had.
the close finishes, everything went their way for a couple of years. So I think they should be over the moon for the kind of squad they picked.
Yeah, of course.
LSG should be kicking themselves for not even winning one.
Winning
Winning a title because they had the people. They had the first couple of years at least. They had a squad that was rich in terms of options, in terms of depth, in terms of variety that they had.
They missed out first season by net run rate on top 2. That cost them.
I mean, again, those are all small margins, so probably uncontrollable, not so much.
Agreed.
And of course, you get beaten by Rajat Patidar, that's okay. I can understand one day, but then even there, you could have finished top last season. So
Last season, they lost Rahul, no, that kind of blow.
which is again, they still made it to the eliminator because they had enough people in the ranks. So I feel they should probably be more disappointed because they had more options, but they did not use them well. And even last year also, you see them putting anybody at 3.
3 has been an issue from the beginning for them. Hooda had a good 22 season, as a result of which he got picked for India. But then, in general,
Well,
And this guy is going after everything.
every ball, Mukesh Kumar,
That's
first
a
ball, Nicholas from the
chance.
sky, arre, ball, just cleared.
McGurk, I think, was running in from long on there.
Yeah,
And
long
that's
on,
how-
long on. Has to be
how
long on.
high that went.
But I would have actually wanted one deep wicket to have, but you.
I'm assuming he's kept one long because Mukesh is more of a full length bowler, right? He doesn't stick to the hard lengths as much as, say, Nishant or Khalil. But who's the other fielder behind? Probably square leg? No, not square leg. I mean, sorry, deep
It's,
point.
yeah, deep point. Deep backward point.
Oh, it is
Oh,
a square
there
leg.
is a square
So
leg.
square leg and a
So
long
maybe this
on.
guy ran in from mid-on, potentially.
Probably Midon would be in because they would have wanted to bowl him wide. So
Yeah.
unless he
So there's
drags
a
from
deep,
there.
deep backward point and deep square leg. It's just like Dickog. It's the same field placement as far as the two outfielders are concerned.
Well, and the one, not the cock that he spotted, but the one that was batting. So inside joke, sorry, karna padta hai. Kushal says, on the positive side, this is LSG's best partnership from last game, so maybe they'll get to 160. Again, these two are the guys who have done bulk of their recoveries.
And the game is still not over. I mean, you never know.
Pooran bats 20. Pooran bats 17 and a half overs. Game is over, bro.
Easy,
They're chasing
100%.
17 overs if Pooran is there.
Yeah.
That is how
And if the point, and if it was Rekana, I'd say there's no way he can actually go on for that long playing this way. But it's this stadium here, and the pitch is amazing. You expect a little bit of dew to come through. Matchbox is the word I wanted to use.
Yeah, so Matchbox
It's the smallest stadium in the country, I think. But then, so they got a shot because Pooran's got the ability.
And let you go. Those don't ban me. I'm not Arshad Rana. And I was only imitating Pooran's. 54 for 5.2.
What do you think Mukesh should bowl as a defensive
Very
player?
wide lines.
4.
Because this is going to
Wow,
do
Camera.
dude, Nicky P.
Where was the ball, bro? You didn't throw us properly. So
31 of 10.
Some intent.
Is
Yeah,
he
this
looking for
guy.
a century in 30 balls?
Some intent.
Is he looking
if anyone can, he can.
Well, of
And I
course.
hope he does.
So next over, anyways, he knows that Kuldeep's going to come in.
He knows. He could get out to Kuldeep first ball for all you know.
Just the way he got out the previous game. as well.
Exactly.
In fact, this time, I think he's going to be expecting the ball coming in, keep first slip, and keep that
Getting
mode of
to
risk. Exactly. Or does he just be like, anyway, I'm swinging, let me just play slog sweep instead of defending? Because I think the record, he had that mind in, that record in mind when he came out to play because he played proper solid defense where he missed the ball
Good
completely.
ball. One.
Ball that.
So he played a proper front foot defense and he missed the ball completely. So this time, like, boss, anyway, the situation is like this. I'm hitting the ball well, try to put him off his length, and then get off swing.
Completely fair there. Lucknow have got the score though in terms of the number of runs that they wanted. Probably have lost, I would say, two more wickets than they wanted.
Yeah, more. I mean, Stoinis was actually, Quinton de Kock was expected with the other KL and Stoinis' wicket, which was big. Yeah, you at least wish you had Stoinis right now, if not Rahul.
Yeah, Slok says fortune favoring RCB qualification in this year. Well,
We'll see. Looks like
long week ahead. Hey, that is edged to Khalil Wagel misfields. Khalil has done a lot of good work, you know.
Khalil's ball only one,
He
right?
dropped MS so that we could see the Vizag special. And he dropped one more catch in the middle that I can't think of, and now he dropped Quinton only for him to get out to me down to get my prediction right. So,
Good call.
God's work. God's work.
Khalil's ball only one, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, just the one.
Because Ishan's bowled 3, and we've
Probably
seen
Khalil and Kuldeep to bowl. Oh no, they'll go to Russ. Favorite boy, Rishabh's favorite boy, Russ Islam.
who's had a pretty solid season.
Yeah, and he's good. I think a very good
Prospect. IPL prospect for sure.
I was going on to say that he could potentially be in the uncapped retention for them. But
Too many.
That will be Porel. Abhishek Porel.
Yes, Abhishek Porel as well.
And he's done phenomenally
talking
well.
about
So.
impact, we have our impact guy back after a
Probably here after the game's almost done, but sure. Almost.
yeah. But
You're here to get Pooran's wicket, I think.
yeah, it's a good thing. See, my job to get here and get a snippet for myself. That's what I've done.
And you got to step it.
Yes.
Predicted another wicket.
But
Yes.
Dickov,
Almost on cue to Quinton de Kock.
Haven't you? Wow, Mehdi.
So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. The guy is back.
The guy is back.
the guy.
Thank you so much, Nick, for doing that perfectly. Well done. Good job. And I think I'm just going to plug
There's
Kuldeep, there you go.
And it is Nicholas Pooran on strike.
Pooran trying his best to take a single.
First ball, 6 balls. Kya single he is. First ball, I'm going for 6.
I think he'll take a single.
6 and wicket both loaded.
Vikas Shukla, meanwhile, saying Ishan Sharma is doing it for Kohli, Baichara on top. Baichara on top. I mean, essentially, if you look at it, we're hoping for some more favors
Why?
from the
That's it.
Kohli fanboys.
No, I mean this.
No, even the SRH Punjab game,
Bro,
I'm hoping.
that's it, bro. What you win your game, that's all that matters now.
I want Tala and Kohli to go through now.
Look at this guy, Tala and Kohli.
Well, that'll be amazing,
Focus on
bro.
your game, boss.
And then Gambhir suddenly, he'll be chilling in Ahmedabad and he'll be like, oh my god, 2 of my enemies are back in. When will Somesh come, saying Shlok Padge? He'll be there for the reviews. We'll speak to him then. And we can pick him up on a few things he said in the previews. How can you have a child and name in his Badoni?
to be fair, his name is Ayush, but
Ayush. Right, Kuldeep.
I don't think Pooran's happy that Badoni's
Yeah.
taking lead.
There's a reason why I took a single of the first one.
Tactically, Badoni can just play out 5 balls and still hit the others.
Yeah.
The required it's not even a problem here at this point.
That is true.
Pooran's ending this game in 17 overs if he's there.
But I think Pooran's gonna just entertain a little bit.
Yeah, he's gotten out defending to Kuldeep.
So LSG also virtually out, right? If they don't win.
If they lose tonight, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's sweeping. Oh,
Kuldeep
careful
wants to
there,
take on
careful
the
there, buddy.
battle. Oh, but Dhoni
You
won
know,
the cheeky
he's
run.
very confident with the sweep. You can see even the sweep is really tentative in
Yeah.
the sense his front foot's coming across. Oh,
That's
look
a
at that.
classic
And look at
indication
this-
of somebody not picking it up.
Exactly. And see, he's got 5 wickets. And the other thing is 91 strike rate. And how often do you see Pooran against spin?
He's gonna give him too much respect, you feel? Oh,
Oh,
not really.
Okay, the
He's
field
hit
is up.
that water
No.
style for
No
six.
shit.
God.
Can you
No
believe
shit.
it? Can you believe it?
Wow.
Nicholas Pooran's played one of
You're
the shots of
kidding.
the tournament.
That's Warner-esque. That's Maxwell-esque.
Oh, wait.
That's Pooran, brother. We've seen it
But
enough.
now Pooran showing the power.
I want to know who are
Holy
the deep
crap.
fielders on the offside, just to know how much
None.
of a risk.
Oh, they were all in a 45-degree angle looking
So there was
at the
0 on the
ball.
offside.
Yeah, only one deep backward point. That's it. And
That
maybe
is
a long
some
off.
fucking statement.
That's
And
it.
the wrong one.
Wow.
One's enough.
Pooran
No,
won't
no,
strike.
one.
He's taking him on and he fucking finds 2.
Oh, man.
Wow.
His,
That is game
his
on.
confidence is shot up after that.
That is
Reverse.
game on.
Can't blame him.
Switch it.
Right, Jeet's also got his dinner, so that's good to see. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he has. Maybe he has. Point being, follow us on social media, cricket.com. We're nicely over 400K on Instagram, if you guys love Insta. And, of course, YouTube, brilliant landmark today, 74K. 69 for 4 remains,
Solid
69 for 4. It's going to be a cat and mouse sort of scene here between Kuldeep and Pooran. And remember, still a mountain to climb for LSG. With not that many wickets left, who do they have?
They've got Krunal Pandya, Arshad Khan.
I mean, doesn't give you that much conviction. Productivity game goes on to chip in saying
Who do you think
this.
should come in from the other end, by the way?
Not sure about that, to be fair.
Rasi, Khalil,
Mukesh.
your options.
Mukesh.
I'd like to go back 1 for Khalil.
Pooran is just
Yeah, I
next
don't
to
mind.
cricket. He is. What was that comment from productivity?
Because I feel he's like one of those guys who can take a wicket. You just need that, right? You just get a wicket, your game's done.
So Anirudh, he says, so guys, I'm a bit curious. Don't you want to play last game in Chennai? Then he's going to skip last game and jump and see if skip through playoff thing.
Oh, man, he's obviously going to play.
He's obviously going to play what?
And plays last game at Bangalore.
Good boy.
If you really think I'm going to tell anything else?
Because you never know. You're a Chennai lad. I've been saying it all season.
I wish Akshay was around here just to
all
testify
season.
for me here.
Fine. Sabse zyada chakke. 69.
2024.
69. I mean, that sounded really
Oh,
wrong.
Tristan Stubbs, the ball is off spin.
This is going to be interesting.
You know, Tristan Stubbs, a bowler, is
And he's
what
a keeper as well.
I mean.
And he's gotten a wicket this season. By the way.
As a bowler, isn't a
Who
bad
did he get
bet.
out? Do you remember his
I
Gujarat?
think 2 wickets. Yeah, GT.
He had 2. I don't,
Run him out. Come on, Stubbsy.
So his Gujarat. Who are the 2 wickets though?
Oh, that I don't
It was
recollect.
towards the end because they were practically out by then. It was
What, in
70
Stubbs'
for 7.
IPL career?
That was I'm pretty sure the only time he even bowled.
Yeah.
But then he bowled and he got 2 wickets, as Jeet said. It was against Gujarat when they got him out for 87
Yeah.
that night. But I'm not quite sure who the 2 wickets were. But again, I mean, Badoni just needs to keep it going, bro. I mean, like, you know the game's end. You bat 10 overs here, they're chasing this down. Next 10 overs, they're chasing.
Kannada Putani saying, please give me a shout out. Who do you think will win today's match? Delhi all the way, brother. So that
Oh.
RCB and CSK
Wild
will be
start.
something to watch. Avanish, I'm not used to speak Hindi. Akshay speaks well. Sorry, that's a professional weak link. It's my Achilles heel. I mean, I can try for y'all, but I'll be murdering the language. I've done that in the past. It just gets a
Akshay can
giggles.
get away with it. Arre,
Bro, Akshay is kind of
he's very
multilingual, to be
proficient in
fair.
Hindi.
He knows Arabic, the lad. He knows Arabic, he knows Hindi, English, he knows Urdu.
Arabic is actually a
Oh, nice
Shot. That's a great shot to say. Oh, he's
What?
gone! He's
What the
gone!
Look like he did
Oh,
well.
my word, yeah,
So he didn't
100%.
connect that.
Stubbsy with another wicket then.
The little boy doesn't pack a punch, finds Gulbadin, and LSG capitulating, Jeet, 71 for 5.
Oh, man. That's the last proper right-handed batter that LSG had who's gone now. Oh, boy. The hometown boy.
Nicky P running out of partners.
He is.
I mean, this is just,
Surely they should send Arshad right now.
as
think
an
they'll go to
impact
Krunal.
sub. You're sent in there to do a job, consolidate.
Yeah, I mean, even now,
be
did he
busy.
really have to like? He hit it pretty
Oh, toe
calm
end.
on the bottom of the bat.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, apologies, Shlok. I'll try to speak Hindi as much as possible. But मजा आ गया wicket देखने अभी. Gulbuddin Naib वो typical celebration.
Krunal was walked in, of course.
करता है ऐसे वाला. But who's going to walk in? Krunal.
Krunal, yeah.
So Krunal and Pooran, two southpaws in South Delhi. Not really South Delhi. I mean Firozshah and South Delhi.
No,
It's more East Delhi, isn't it? Old Delhi is East Delhi. I mean, Delhi people in the comments let me know. But keep your comments coming through. More than happy to see all you guys. I know it's a business end of the season, so we all are kind of hoping for certain things to happen. Speaking of which, tomorrow, RRPBKS, you guys are calling it all kinds of names. Who are you guys hoping to win? Do you want Punjab to win? Do you want RR to win? Which camp are you guys in tomorrow?
I think RR beat KKR anyway in the last game if needed, right?
But tomorrow,
I don't know, man. Doesn't really matter.
I know we won't care about it, but like, if you turn up and you watch the highlights, what do you want to see? Do you want to see another great game? And RR
Yeah,
winning?
hopefully a
Yeah,
classic.
just a good game. That's all we need.
Close last over game.
But imagine RR do lose. They lose 4 in the trot.
Yeah, momentum's gone.
That's ridiculous. So anyway, ponytail Krunal Pandey has come out of bat. 71 for 5, 7.4. Loved me some good Mark Howard commentary saying Max Mojo. Yeah, for sure. Mark Howard
I
commentary.
think Pooran's going to take him down this ball here.
Is Mark Howard doing this one?
I wouldn't be surprised here.
He's come out with a proper intent. He's going after every ball, so you never know.
No problem, bro. If you speak Kannada only, I was just asking for my GK. Okay, cool. Fair enough. It's good you speak.
Stubbs actually thought it was
Kannada.
6, by the way. Stubbs thought it was 6. So
Just like us.
So his initial reaction was, damn it.
Oh, he's nearly crept one through the gate.
What a start for Stubbs.
What an over.
He's probably going to come on to bowl a couple more here, you know.
Maybe. You know what? Given the left-handers out there, maybe so. 73 for 5, 8 overs gone. Keep your comments coming through. Let's see if Pooran has a miracle to keep LSG alive in IPL 2024. There have already been certain teams who've bid goodbye from the tournament. Punjab, Mumbai, GT last night, unfortunately.
Delhi for all practical purposes.
Delhi now and LSG. So there'll just be 5 alive.
It's a knockout.
It's going to be fun for the top 4. It's going to be fucking fun.
By the way, if it rains, if
Yeah.
it gets rained out, RCB are out no matter what, right?
Yeah, but let's not think about that. I think even the rain gods want to see Dhoni Kohli for one last dance. Bro, your English accent is just fire.
Why are they
Kannada
Gulbadi
Patani.
knife now?
Thank you for that.
Nicholas
So,
Pooran, I'm seated for a 27 run over here.
Rory, you feel so?
No,
Chandra
you think he's
24?
going to respect Gulbadi Naib, the bowler here?
I mean, Gulbuddin, to be fair,
What
does have
was
these
that?
tricks up his sleeve.
He bowled a loopy slow ball.
1 second, Chandra 24 saying, Avanish, why no Watchalong for RCB match? No fan camps, even CSD. Who are you kidding? I know the first time in all eternity and probably the last time ever. I mean, they thought they'll send me to CSK RR. It'll be a fascinating clash there. Everyone thought CSK might slip up on that one because they're playing the almighty RR who've been flying the season. And then we didn't do the Watchalong also because Akshay fell sick. So sometimes we just have to. But 100%, man, we missed out on the fan camp there. Would have been absolutely brilliant. Nicky P, meanwhile, is keeping LSG in this. And you never know because he's just one of those players who can actually take the game away.
Yeah, you just never know.
Not too dissimilar to the RCB Lucknow game last year,
Yeah.
but because he had a little more batting there.
Correct. I mean, it's just maybe going to be a left-handed Stoinis tonight. Like, left-handed Stoinis in the sense he got the chase done.
Pooran got 62 of 20 that day.
He needs Krunal to do the same.
Yeah, 60.
Max Mojo saying, did the same thing last year, lost all the matches in the business end of the season. It's
Whoa.
slid down the table.
That's a 4?
Yeah,
I remember
That is outstanding knock. So a 21 ball 50 for
Porel.
Abhishek Porel, 22 ball 50 for Tristan Stubbs, and 20 ball 50 for Nicholas Pooran.
He's won that race all right. And a kiss of death,
He
maybe.
needs to bat another 30 balls, man.
I want to see him bat just purely for the entertainment
I
factor.
think he's a brilliant batter to watch. I've told
Exactly,
this about Rajat
exactly.
Patidar
So-
in the past. I mean, one of the other guys I really love watching the bat is.
I don't mind Nicholas Pooran getting 100, but then LSG lose him by like 30 runs. No problem. No problem whatsoever. 209, still a long way away, guys. So all you RCB fans, do not worry. We've got this in the bag. We've really got this in the bag. And plus, even if LSG do win tonight, MI are going to sign off for the win, whether we like it or not, 100%. Otherwise, the Ambanis, well, they'll have to make some tough decisions over the summer. Keepers who can bowl, Glenn Phillips and Tristan Stubbs too. Who else is on the list saying sports fan? MS Dhoni? Just ask whatever that West Indian dude's name was in
Yeah,
the Champions
so who-
Trophy.
Adam Gilchrist.
No, Devin Thomas, who just got banned.
Shane Dowrich was the guy.
Shane Dowrich can't bowl so
No,
much.
Shane Dowrich was the guy who got out to MS. So what was his name?
There is Devin Thomas who can bowl, who's a wicketkeeper who got banned recently.
Who was the guy Dhoni got out in the Champions Trophy 2009 game? Bowled. Yeah.
Was it West Indies?
No, it
Yeah,
was
West
caught behind. It
Indies.
wasn't bowled. It was caught, no?
Whatever it was, who was the guy? Wasn't it Shane Dowrich?
Dowrich can't bowl.
Dowrich can't bowl, but I'm saying Dhoni got him out. So I'm saying
Oh,
Dhoni's
Dhoni
on the-
got him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dhoni got him
I
out.
don't remember. It was a right-hand bat, I can
Uh,
visualize the dismissal, but I can't.
So Devin Thomas is one of the names. Donovan Ferreira, who's with RR, is another name.
yeah. That's a
So he
good
bowls.
shout.
Yeah, he bowls as well.
Travis Dowling.
Good one.
That's the one. That's the name.
Wide
Hey, that was a wide.
Brilliant, naive, cheeky lad. Pant loves it because it's sticking the toe end of the bat. Naive also loves a laugh. Brothers, my last semester exam are from day after tomorrow, so I'll not watch tomorrow. Dead game tomorrow only. Padhai saying slow power game. I mean, good luck first and foremost. Education is important. So by hook, crook, or by flying colours, pass. And then, of course, don't worry about anything else. I'm sure you'll be tuning into the games which are coming up thick and fast. Not to forget the weekend, because we'll be doing watch-alongs for that one as well. So lots to love on cricket.com. But right here, right now, how much are you guys pumped for this RCB versus CSK game? Because we're all confining ourselves to that comfort on a Saturday night. Get the popcorn out, get the beer out, and then just tune in. Just tune in and take it in, because no one thought RCB would be in it. Bar none. I know I did. I know a lot of
You
people
did.
wrote me off.
You
I
did.
mean, I said, to be fair, they're going to win 7 and then go to the playoffs.
I mean, let's
So-
talk about this game once this game's almost on the. Let's wait for Pooran to go.
Okay, going back to that chat, MEG contributing saying Donovan is a wicketkeeper also. I thought he was full-time all-rounder. No, he does a bit of both.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
he
that
can keep the wickets as well.
Got the 18 out again. Star Sports.
The 18 ka Juba. What a stat that is. I mean, they do this just to like, I don't know. I
That's
don't know
typical
why.
Star Sports anyway.
Star Sports, because they
So
did
one
this
thing
with
multiple
Tala.
times, yeah.
They did this with Tala as well, 7 for a reason.
They all
Tala
really
for
go
a
back to
reason.
Kuldeep, right?
Yeah, it's change of ends basically for
Yeah.
Kuldeep, is what I believe.
Even I bowl and keep in gully cricket, nothing special saying Shlo Parge. By the way, I can't wait for the 17th of May because 99 releases on Amazon Prime. And then 24th of May because that's going to be the Test Season 3, which is wild.
25th is the FA Cup. final.
25th is the FA Cup final.
They've got
28th,
the playoffs all in the
28th, I'm going to be soaking in some sun somewhere, having a mojito. Not going to be bothered. And then we
Where you
bring
going?
on the World Cup. Go to Fifi.
Oh,
Fifi for a couple of days, set sail somewhere where my phone's not possible, but then they're like,
I can give you some tips for Thailand.
no, but then you know what? These guys are just like, bro, but you're doing the World Cup preview from there, right? I'm like, you guys have guts. But yeah, I think I might be doing that. We might be doing World Cup previews 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. And then the watch along, I think, will be from the 5th, India Island. We're going to be doing all watch alongs, the Super 8 games, which will be fun. It'll be online, so we'll get Som involved. And I'm letting the World Cup plans out, but it's fine. I just want you guys to know what we're doing. Unfortunately, we won't be going to the US and the West Indies for fan cams. I would have loved to, but visa issues and all of that. You guys will be doing World Cup watch-alongs. We will. All the India games guaranteed, and then the Super 8 games. We'll be doing a World Cup show every evening at 6 p.m. called World Cup Evenings.
So incredibly, Justin Langer for once hasn't even walked out.
He hasn't. It's just been Nikki P
This
and
is
KL.
Oh,
That's
yes.
Michael.
Late entry.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael.
What's
Lingam.
99 saying Max Mojo? It's the United Treble documentary, 25 years on. More stories that stuff we haven't heard. I'm looking forward to it, actually. It's going to be a good one. I mean, I know lots of people might just be like, what? No. But 1 second, what are your Spurs
Tonight.
City predictions today?
So you remember 3-1 City.
Imagine,
You know what? Spurs score first, but then they lose.
But imagine City went 3-0, and then it goes down to the last day of the season, and then Man City, West Ham are drawing, and Arsenal literally win. They'll beat them on goal difference.
Yeah, it's a goal difference. It's a draw. Then
I want like a Jesus to do an Aguero to them and beat them on goal difference. You know what I mean?
no, if City draw with Spurs tonight, then Arsenal are 3 ahead of City as of now.
Yeah. Goal difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so if Arsenal win 1-0, but City beat West Ham 5-0, it's over.
And imagine Arsenal hoping for their two North London, not London rivals to like do them a favor. Fucking
I mean,
Spurs
West
and
Ham has
West Ham.
zero chance at the Etihad.
Yeah,
It's
could
tonight
have.
if it's.
Right, Krunal has to get going. He goes through the offside for the single. Remember,
Decent move in the sense you can hold defensive lengths.
100%.
Pooran.
1 second, let me just take that Vishal comment because he goes on to say, lads, just imagine what a turnaround it would be for RCB. 16 years of agony for fans only to make 2 trophies in a year, and that too comes from the dust almost. Goosebumps just imagining. I mean, it's these little joys, and when you're a fan, you got to ride the ups and
I'll just
downs.
say one thing to that, okay? My sister is a big RCB fan, so I've told her that. So I told before the WPL, I've moved to RCB. I mean, I moved to Bangalore just a couple of months ago. I'm going to bring one title. I had zero hope for the men's, of course. I was like, I'm pretty confident the women can pull off something, at least get to the finals.
And the men will.
They did, and now the men, maybe.
It's just a matter of time.
I'm taking credit of RCB win, by the way.
Look, to be honest with you,
You'll give me credit if RCB win, right? You'd give me anything I know if RCB win.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But I've been calling it more than all you pessimistic lads here. First and foremost,
Okay, Akshay the pessimist, me the realists.
no, but like even you've got way off with your predictions, bro. Let's be fair.
Only with RCB, I agree.
Every other game as well. You've been saying this and then something else is happening. But 1 second, just to address Vishal here, I feel if you support any team, any sporting team, football, cricket, hockey, basketball, whoever, you have to go through the ebbs and flows as a fan. I'm not saying RCB is the best IPL team, but they've given us great moments. They might have not given us trophies, and the trophy will eventually come for the longest
They've
time.
made 8 playoffs, which is more than everyone except CSK.
And they won the 4th most games in IPL history. They've made 3 finals. They made 2 Champions League finals. I mean, there's so many times we've been touching distance with silverware. It's sometimes not meant to be, but who knows? Every year you get optimistic. And then imagine you're an MI fan. Sure, you won 5 titles, but now you're experiencing the lows of the low. So every fan will have its own moments.
Lovely shot, Kunal.
Brilliant.
This is the pairing that has to get the job done.
Has to. And with balls of that, you have to capitalize it.
Bro, they're alive only because it's Delhi, the ground,
Yeah,
I'm talking about the ground,
dimensions.
and the fact that it's an amazing batting wicket. And Nicholas Pooran bats 25 more balls. It's game, set, match.
Game, set, match.
Yeah.
Maybe game, set, and then again it goes.
And then you're hoping that we're close.
Yeah. What are your memories of the 2016 season of RCB, guys? Any special one? I had heartbreak when I wasn't able to sleep. I mean, again, really, really sad day as a sports fan for me.
That's the last time I supported RCB.
Yeah, I mean, that game hurt because we was 100 for none, chasing 206, and Ben Cutting just did us that day. I know it was, I think, Barinder Shan who got Kohli out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And then it went on from there. But point being, that whole season, wow.
Vipul got AB out.
The way we started, again, diabolically, we went achieving great heights on that
You're 2-5, right? And then ended up falling.
momentum. Virat personally having a belter of a season. So the similarities are there. But again, let's see. Not going to count.
I was surprised he didn't gone to Kuldeep at all after that first over.
That is true. Mukesh to finish off.
Shot.
What a good shot.
Oh,
Misfield.
slight
That's a
misfield.
four.
And it can't prevent the boundary.
Wow.
97 for 5 after 10.
They
And
got to
they're
the
behind
halfway
it.
mark. I mean, it doesn't, bro. 110 and 10 is easy. They're eating it in 9
It's
overs.
all about wickets.
Pooran's there.
It's all about wickets.
Wickets
All
versus
about Pooran.
runs.
I'm telling you, no.
How many teams have been placed third, fourth in the league in one trophy?
And the only team to have lost the final as a result of that is the mighty RCB.
Yeah, the mighty RCB, to be fair. So,
Yeah, of course. But I have a feeling this year, if RCB do make it, they're going in the finals at least, man. Surely they're not going to go to the playoffs to get
we see
Same-
better place right now to go and make a fist of things.
out. Actually, honestly, I told this even in the first innings, right? If you get to the playoffs, out of CSK, Lucknow, and whoever else can get to in, you seem best placed to beat those
Yeah.
so-called better teams.
100%. That's
Simply
how a
because of
toxic
momentum. Momentum
relationship
is a
works.
crazy
Abhi.
thing, man.
It's not a toxic relationship. It's about how fans are across the world. You're telling me right now, I mean, I've seen some of the best fucking football matches as a United fan, and I've enjoyed some of the best success more than a City fan or Liverpool fan or Arsenal fan experiencing right now. We won late, we won ugly, we didn't make boring wins. It was just nuts. Similar with RCB. I'm pretty sure you'll never stop supporting United.
Of course, I mean, in sense, there's a lot of disillusionment, but in the sense, there's always the attachment, right?
There is a attachment, and that's what makes sports great. I had a migraine pain that night, and still watching the last ball totally get heartbreak. Yeah, I mean, lots of dark days as
Sachin
RCB
Devi
fans.
against Bobby.
Even 2009 hurts me, man. Not just 2016. If Pooran gets out, is the game over? Saying Kanda
It's been
Putani,
like that.
100%.
Single.
As he found the fielder on one bounce to the fielder, long off. 98 for 5, 10.3. Remember, we do a second innings prediction as ever on the Watchalong, and it's a funny one, but the new people might laugh. But we ask y'all what time that the game will get over. So, i.e., when will the last wicket be taken or the winning runs be hit? Tell us in the comments. So right now, according to the Universal Standard IST, it's 10:35 on the 14th of May, Tuesday. Tell us what time will the game get over. You can have your comments and predictions before the 15th over. As we say that, 100 for 5 LSG, so they're keeping it alive. Pooran's batting pretty much on a different fucking pitch, 60 of 25. What are the win ratio right now, boys?
Oh man,
Because
everything
let's-
is so dependent.
And let's
on
not
Pooran.
think like Akshay, okay? Because Akshay will say, Abe, yeah, this is 110 and minus 10, bro.
The thing
God,
is, they've got
LSG.
Kuldeep, bro, and Kuldeep has a ridiculous record against Pooran. Kuldeep has 2 more overs. I know he's somewhat playing him decently right now, but you just need one ball.
One good
and
ball.
it's bust. It's not
One
even
good-
hope.
One good
If
ball or
Pooran
one
gets-
mistake.
Pooran gets out anytime before LSG need about 30 runs.
Oh my
Only
word.
last 30, maybe Krunal and Arshad can take it over.
It's crazy. Look, Kuldeep to finish off is over, and there's this stat we'll show you as well. So he does well, dot ball, and he does have another over, Kuldeep. Two more, beg your pardon. But great in the middle, this graphic says. And why not? Because DC's bowling were faced in this season. You look at how he's bowled, he's up there. He's in the top 10. So he's doing a lot of things, right?
Yeah. So that is DC's ranking, right?
Yeah, that's DC's ranking. He's not up to the 10.
yeah, so
I'd love to hear
team's up to the top
Jeet's
10.
ratio.
I mean, again, everything is dependent upon Pooran. So I also believe Krunal can win the game because he has
But it's
shown
too far
glimpses.
away still.
It is. It has shown. He has shown glimpses in the past. So
And even
Guess
this
what
season,
cricket.com is saying in
he's
terms
been
of prediction?
okay-ish with the bat.
In
Yeah.
terms of our cricket.com Critics predictor, guess what it's saying?
I'm still going.
892.
Close.
Oh wow!
I'm
Is
going
it that
to-
one-sided?
Yeah.
I'm going 1090 by the way.
94.6 is what Critics is saying.
I'm going 1090 in favor of Delhi, of
Oh
course.
man, I'm tempted to go 55-45 in DC's favor.
I'm saying
55.
83-17.
Because I believe either Pooran or even Krunal Pandya can win this game
Yeah.
single-handedly.
Ashutosh Bajpayee saying, went to have dinner. Who switched the pitches? Lad, you missed out on some sublime hitting. Catch that! He's gone!
Oh, he's put it down.
He's gone! Mukesh removes the
Oh, there we go.
dangerous Pooran.
That's it.
And that's all they need. And that could be an RCB CSK virtual lockup. That could be the final
What a
nail in the
catch, by the
coffin.
way.
That could be the final nail in the coffin for not one team but two teams. And that also means Ara will get a Q next to their name. What are we seeing on a Tuesday night? Pooran goes for 61 of 27. And well, boys.
Smashed that, but
Huge
unfortunately-
wicket.
What a catch from Akshar.
Yeah, to his right as well, not his natural side.
If you guys are missing out on the watch along, do hit subscribe on YouTube and follow us elsewhere. But Pooran, you've got to go, buddy. You've dazzled
well done.
and bedazzled. But right now, time to say goodbye and time to say hello to a virtual fucking semi-final or quarter-final or whatever you want to call it, knockout game. RCB CSK, all roads lead to the Chinnaswamy. That'll be mad. Clip this out on Twitter, Melville. Tell people about it.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
You did.
I'd 100% back the boys. Back the boys. Back your team.
Uh,
So now with that wicket,
now
oh my
we can
God.
speak about RCB CSK.
99-1.
It's
Yeah,
100-0,
99-1.
bro.
In my locality, I'm
Now
the
you
only
know, for
RCB
you it
fan.
is. Now, you said
Now, yeah, it was all. I mean, a lot was dependent upon Pooran. Now he's gone, so
In
things
my
have turned
locality,
around.
I'm the only RCB fan who, from the beginning, people troll, but I'm just waiting for that day, the trophy, that day I'm going to give back everyone. There'll be so many people like that worldwide, Shlok, not just in your area. It'll be literally across the nation, across the world, across Karnataka. It'll be mad. LSG playing like PSG, saying Ashutosh Bajpayee.
that's a good one.
PSG bottled it, you would say?
KKR RCB.
Greg, do not do that, Greg. Do not gaslight.
Right now, would you take losing finalists?
No. There's nothing like
Okay.
that. Oh, what a ball that is. Hit the
Where the
bail.
hell did the ball
Where's
go?
he going?
Where's he going,
How did the ball
Arshad?
bounce off as well?
Oh, my good grief. That is some bounce that he's extracted in a pitch which has seen 31 overs, to be fair. And RCB IPL trophy this year and a lose 8th World Championship for Ferrari next year is all that I want, say Mohammad Haran. I mean, we all want a lot of things. Arsenal fans want Spurs to win tonight. What's the world come to? Both 09 and 16 RCB made a comeback from a bad position. As an RCB fan, I want them to win this time. Rohit, MS, and Virat are still in the picture in IPL. We never know what will happen next season. Saying Sachin Upadhyay. Yeah, there are lots of stories you can paint in your heads as fans, and why not? Because ultimately, those three have pulled a lot of people towards the IPL and made it what it is. 3 for 23 for Ishant, though. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's got some big wickets also. Got Kohli the other day, got KL today, got Russell, I think it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
One of the balls of the tournament.
one of the balls.
Yorker.
And 7 wickets in the power play for him this season. So good on the
Hasn't
old
played every game as well.
veteran. Indeed. 108 of 51 required. I don't think it's going to end the way LSG fans wanted to. Oh, they could squirm a single here. They have, schoolboy cricket everywhere. But we had that prediction in the second innings, like I was just alluding to earlier. The time contest, is it going to be 11:09 or 11:01 or whatever? Let us know in the comments.
Hopefully it's 10:55.
I'm hoping for 10.
55.
Yeah, it's 10:55. Thoughts on Dortmund making it in the UCL finals? Who would have thought? Mad, right? Max Mojo, mad. I mean, play to them. I was seeing a crazy thing. And
Bro, now I hope Rain doesn't play spots, but I beg
Dortmund,
Rain God.
What's it? Just a Dortmund thing. If they lose the Champions League final, they get
20 million.
202 crore rupees in money,
I
and if they
know,
win it,
please.
180
How much?
crores. 20 mil
million.
and then 18 mil, roughly, which is madness.
I'm
why?
saying I just hope the Rain Gods allows 15 over game at least on Sunday. But now we deserve a game.
Do you think so?
What do you mean you think so? I mean, if it's a washout or even if it's a 5
No,
over
I'm
game,
saying
it's
there
a
won't
farce.
be rain at all.
I hope so. Bangalore weather, please come in clutch for once. I mean, Chinnaswamy obviously have incredible
Telling you, the
facilities.
rain gods want to see this contest.
We
Yes.
deserve to see the contest.
It'll be a mad fucking season. It'll be mad.
What a game it'll be.
RCB bat first, bat big, 230, 240. And then Tala's there, 60 or 5, and brings it down. And it goes 22 of 1.
From 60 of 5 is good. Oh, 60 of 5 overs.
Yeah,
Fair
60 or
enough.
5
I thought it
overs,
was.
and then it goes 22 of 1 ball.
Yeah.
And if Tala hits a 6 and CSK lose, would still qualify. But,
Who's bowling the last over now?
and yes, they are the left armour. And then Tala hits it down the ground. Kohli saves it magically long on. RCB win by 19. And they go through by the skin of their teeth.
Oh my.
And then Chinnaswamy fireworks. Everyone goes out of the field. They break the barricades. Oh my God, it'll be nuts. If that happens, bro, and Kohli 100 obviously. If that happens, oof.
It doesn't have to be that extreme. If RCB just qualify from here on, what a story is all I'm saying.
No, but imagine that drama.
There will be drama, boss. 100%.
Or even better, Dhoni needs 6 to like basically.
I'm
take
looking
us to
at
that
it more
situation.
from an RCB
And-
chase perspective.
And Kohli does an AB.
Wait, just pass the ball out.
Like, no, he catches it long on and then mic drop moment. Come on.
No, I'm
And all
looking
that
at
stuff.
it more from an RCB chase perspective where they're trying to chase 195 or something in 18 overs.
It could be that as well. Where last ball, Kohli is on strike, they need 4, goes
Kohli
down
and
the ground.
Kohli and DK, they need 14 to win in the last 6 balls, and DK hits a 6 to start off of Tushar
And then
Deshpande.
runs Kohli out.
8 of 5, takes a single, 7 of 4.
He has a habit.
Kohli is on strike. He takes a 2 first, 5 of 3, nerves. Chinnaswamy is on the edge. Another single, 4 of 2, and then Dinesh Karthik, the Tamilian, the Chennai boy, with a scoop over 5 leg knocks CSK out with 1 ball to spare, technically 14 balls to spare. And then Avanish.
Wow. Clip this out too, man.
Dreamland.
Clip it out of your Twitter. I'd rather reshare the story. How RCB could dramatically win against the old enemy CSK. But come back to this game, 106 for 6, 12.1.
Kiranal boss, start hitting, bro. What are you doing now? What's the point?
Ridiculous.
What is the point? I mean, technically 12.5 is still possible. It's just that they have no batters.
I agree. Do we already say goodbye to this game? Yes, pretty much.
No, game's over, bro.
So if the game is done, and considering we're seeing Delhi for the last time this year, what have been the likes, the dislikes, the learnings? The
Oh
takeaways?
no!
The fucking shit fielding is definitely a learning because they were horrible against RCB, horrible in the tournament,
Shame.
and it continues today. Let's just speak about Delhi Capitals, lads. What did you like? What didn't you like? Quickly.
Jake Fraser McGurk, man. He has to be one of the top picks this season in terms of the uncapped players.
Yeah.
This guy
He's
absolutely,
capped, but I understand your point.
yeah, changed the momentum altogether. So incredible.
Yeah, I agree with him. If I'm going to remember Delhi in IPL 2024, it's
It's
JFM.
Yeah, I mean, two things. I mean, Rishabh's come back as well. But then it's been more the way the season's changed post McGurk's entry. I think with the team they've had, I think they have a pretty solid season. 7-7 looks like it. I think that's as well as they could have ever done with the team they had, I think.
That is true.
And yeah, I mean, Ponting stays another year easy.
100%. JFM will be remembered. And you know what? What a shot. That is from Arshad.
That's a six. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a six.
That is some shot.
Arshad saying 10:59 on, 10:55 isn't on, brother.
I mean, he's going to just delay this win. Abhi, should we ride if it's a washout or 5
Bro, if
we
it's
have
a
to
washout,
change 90
Jaisha better
to
give a reserve day for that game, bro. Who wants to see the other two games after that anyway?
I mean, fans will be fucking like super annoyed. Super annoyed. It'll be like one of those,
But it's more like surely Destiny isn't going to take it this far to say that it's the wash that you can say RCB lose on paper, it's absolutely okay. But if you bloody,
it'll be one of those cricketing days in history where people are checking Bangalore weather like beyond belief. Like how
from
similar.
today, I hope you know you can.
It
see
was
these
similar in
Google trends.
Southampton for the WTC final
Yeah,
in 2021, where everyone was just checking the weather like mad.
Yeah, now also, I mean, I'm sure after this result, you're going to see Google Trends going right off.
What could LSG do versus MS at the top first will open? Nothing.
Nothing, boss.
Nothing.
It's
They're done.
over, Ashutosh. I'm
They're
sorry
done.
to say.
The dream is done. And who would have thought, Ashutosh, that LSG would finish below RCB, lad? I mean, all you guys giving it as a big one and saying, fuck off, have this, have that.
I mean, if you lose and they win, they're
I mean, but
it doesn't
essentially,
matter.
we've still like pipped them to the post,
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
You're still alive for longer.
Because playoffs is a certain. Now it's just like, yeah, can we win it? I think we can. I think we can.
Did you listen to what he said?
Playoffs is a certain, bro. I've been positive throughout, so why would I stop now? That's silly, right?
Okay,
Anyway.
so how would you prefer batting first or chasing now?
I said both ways, I don't mind.
Yeah, but preference-wise?
Preference-wise, because I want to see a Virat unread, I would love it in a chase master. But, yeah, Sachin, you read my mind. I was just coming to this because I wanted to tell my graphic team, because it's Delhi's last game and JFN will be not seen anymore in the IPL, we can probably get his strike rate, like if it's 235 or whatever this season, and call it JFM at 235 and like make a crazy graphic out of it. You know what I mean? Like a really cool creative. Something to think about, guys. Sorry, just saying. But keep your comments coming through. More than happy to shout your name out,
I know we're doing
answer questions.
I know we're doing the MI Lucknow. Are we going to do that?
Yes, I think we are.
Instead of the GTSRH?
Am I Lucknow? We're doing it because the significance it could be
Rohit's last game?
Rohit's last game.
Fair.
As sad as it sounds, it could be a somber day. Weather report shows heavy rainfall from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Whoa.
What a hit.
Oh,
Incredible.
it was rightfully predicted on DC game, like very, very low precip. But Sachin, on the contrary, I agree with you on that. But even today, it said heavy rainfalls from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
In rain.
And it did rain. And we have an office very close to the Chinnaswamy. So you'd never trust a weather guy to tell you in Bangalore's weather, man. No chance. No chance in hell. Already checked for the Bangalore weather on 18 3 times today. But Vishal, again, compare it to what we saw today.
Again, it's too early and it's an hourly based thing, right? Depends on what time it rains.
And we're hearing like rumors that Jaisha is investing in retractable roofs all of a sudden for RCB. So
For RCB.
they can make it like, the Bloodstone Arena in Australia. Avnish, bye, don't speak too soon. You're still not through. We own you in your own backyard still. I mean, to be fair, he's talking from an LG perspective.
Yeah. He's an LSG fan, so.
I mean,
Sure.
cool, man. I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night, sure. We beat you all last year as well. And this year, like, just unbelievable how that game panned out. Our bowling was still shit at that point in time. Hi, guys. I'm late today saying RK Cricket Talkies. Good to see you. Always jump on. And like this video, RK, and all you other people out there. Sai Madhav, good to see you as well. RCB for sure going to bottle this against CSK Chokers for a reason. Last year did the same against GT.
Who do you support, sir?
Come on, tell us, Sai, who you support. There's always a bias in any comment, whether we like it or not. And that's your opinion. If you think RCB are going to bottle it, fair enough. But agree to disagree with you. RCB need to defend 6 of the last ball to qualify, and MS smashes the L for a 6 long on, similar to the World Cup final. Virat comes, says, I don't mind losing to MSD. Never going to happen enough. fucking hair's breadth. No chance.
You saw one of the videos from the Unbox event, and he was talking to the Women's Premier League about RCB winning, and he was like, "It's an amazing achievement, blah 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 blah." And he ends it by saying that it's a feeling I hope I get to witness once in my career.
That is true. And he's going to win it at some point in time, bro. It's just a matter of time. Osad's 40.4.
Today's what date?
In the Chinnaswamy.
It talked about 12 more days. Matter of time is 12 days.
Madness, man. Madness.
7 away from 3,000 runs. 7 away. Thought of
Somebody
a reason.
called Malia and get a roof on the Chinnaswamy quick, saying Sachin. Yeah.
If anyone can, he can.
The retractable roof will be a great idea. But this game is really fizzling out. But you guys still have 7 balls to lock in your time predictions. 122 for 6,
I hate to
30.5.
get out, bro. This is going nowhere.
Krunal and Arshad, beg your pardon. It's just meandering into a dead one.
6.
Or unless Arshad has something to say about it. I mean, honestly, if you woke up today as an RCB fan and wanted a perfect result, you wanted DC to win a slender margin, and you're getting that.
Slender. How does it matter? It
Doesn't
does not
matter anymore. 80% rain in the 18th and 14th to 19th innings. So just shift to RCB versus CSK Wankhede instead of abandoned game. No, Mohammad. It's all raining today, and there was rain predicted today.
The rain predicted throughout the week, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So do not worry. They're showing all these Kohli masterclasses against
I think that was the
Chennai.
last time RCB beat CSK as well.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not been that long, surely.
You haven't beaten them since 21.
It's fine. This is every dog has its day. And we beat them we beat them in 2016, didn't we? Oh, they weren't there. Hilarious. And 2009 also we beat them. 2008 also we beat them in the fucking own backyard. So I don't know what they're talking about. CSK, of course, you can't leave them in big matches. And if they don't reach the playoffs, then it would be CSK KKR in the finals. I'd agree this is the second part of the sentence. Like if RCB do somehow not make it, which is not happening. But let's just take Sai's comment here. Then I want CSK to win it. I can't see KKR win it because Gambhir would deservedly might be entitled to win that, but I wouldn't want to see that happening. Kuldeep's final over is not
Four-leg
going
buys.
as planned because he's conceded 4-leg buys and 133 for 6 now. LSG, you still have 4 more balls telling us your time. It's 10:51 right now.
Kuldeep last over, no?
Kuldeep's
Yeah, last
final over. RK Cricket Talk is saying looks like there is a lot of RCB lovers here.
Oh.
That's why they wish RCB to lose rather having
Waterbench.
confidence on their franchise, RCB and forever. Yeah. There are a lot of people who reverse jinx it. Akshay is the biggest one of them. Just an absolute. But sometimes he comes off as an absolute clown when he says like things which doesn't make sense. Like with that Punjab game when he said bro, Rabada.
You wouldn't believe. I don't know if you
Arshdeep
saw
is
it.
still there.
You saw that stream?
It's just-
Oh, you couldn't. You weren't there that day.
No,
so
no.
myself, Nikhil, and Akshay were there, and it was basically
Bizarre,
60
bizarre.
of 2.5 overs with Harshal and this guy Arshdeep there,
Absolutely bizarre.
and he was like 5% chance.
I have a feeling though, if RCB breaks their trophy jinx, same is going to happen with India, St. Priyansh Dhawan. And imagine that for Virat. 2 trophies he hasn't got. And that is enough. Thanks for coming, saying Kuldeep. He gets another wicket to end his season on a high. Personally, at least 134 for 7, and Krunal has to go. I mean, in Kuldeep now, I think it has been a productive season for sure. It helps him go to the World Cup with a little bit more confidence. Where does it stand in terms of all his IPL seasons? Do you think it's right up there in the top 3?
Probably his best one,
Is it the best?
easily.
Kuldeep,
That is,
let us know right now. Is it Kuldeep's
It's just
best
about.
IPL?
I mean, maybe he's got. Maybe, I don't think he has, but maybe he's got a couple of ones similar in terms of
Yeah.
numbers, but just pure impact and the fact that he's bowled difficult overs to the best batters and they've struggled.
2021 he was with KKR,
He
right?
didn't play.
yeah.
He didn't play for his last 2 years in Kolkata.
Oh, he didn't play. So he didn't make a fight. He didn't get the runners-up medal?
No, I mean, everyone gets a medal, bro.
Oh. Guys, sorry, joining late, saying KL Qaeda. I have some bad news. India Pakistan is supposed to be at 10 a.m. in New York, and the prediction is there. Won't people fly in New York? It's all right.
There's
You can
rain
watch it
everywhere,
from wherever.
boss. There was rain even for the India-Pakistan MCG game.
They have a reserved day for that.
For?
India Pakistan.
No. They
They
don't.
will make that caveat come true. Yudhvir Singh Charas coming out of bat.
What?
That's his name, right?
Charak.
Charas.
Charak, not Charak.
It's a joke, lads. Good end to Kuldeep's final over of IPL 2024. I'm not saying that with any malice because Delhi are out and so are LSG. Even though Delhi are winning today, They cannot do anything to overturn their negative net run rate. Right, your thoughts on the GG comment? RCB, I lost respect for GG. Look, GG is good, bad, ugly, fair, harsh, all rolled up in one. He'll say the most slanderous things, which might not be your cup of tea. But sometimes, as KKR fans, you might like him. As anti-Dhoni, anti-Kohli fans, you might like him. So it depends on a whole host of things. I know what he said about AVD and KP today, but again, I felt like, just unnecessary. You don't need to say it. And many people are thinking that he has some sort of friendship towards Rohit Sharma. He doesn't have that sort of agenda with Virat and Dhoni as well. GG. Where is GG, by the way, in the Ashwin show? I've been waiting for that.
Loading.
Loading or...
Wait, bro.
I don't want to say the other L word, which sounds like loading. You know what I mean? Anyway, 74 of the last 5. Is there a miracle? I don't think there is. But in all due respect, KKR deserves the title, man, saying Sai Madhav. They've been consistent throughout the season and most complete T20 side. You have the varieties you want. I agree to that. If RCB don't make the playoffs in the final, KKR deserve it. But imagine a story for RCB to win all those games in a row then, Madhav. Imagine that. Because KKR did that exact same thing in 2014 and they won the title. So why not RCB? But KKR have been playing some good cricket. SRH as well. If they dismantle Punjab and GT in their last 2 home games, or GT and Punjab rather, it'll be just mad. It'll be their season to remember as well. Sai Madhav also tell people about cricket.com. Genuinely hitting 75k very, very soon. We will take all your comments and more people the merrier. 70 of 29. What does Yudhvir have? He has a 6 in his sleeve and he rolls it out right now. There is life.
There's no life.
64 of 28. You might be playing devil's advocate, Anirudh. What? You might be.
It's Yudhvir Singh Charak, who you couldn't pronounce, by the way.
Fair. But
Arshad
you
Khan.
didn't see this coming, did you?
Couple of shots. They need 4 more sixes to
This shot in particular, did you see that he had it up his sleeve?
shot. It's probably a better pull shot than Shreyas Iyer is playing.
Wild. I think Stubbs has been impactful as JFM. That South Africa win Lauder in the World Cup looks deadly.
Stubbs has in fact been better, bro. Stubbs has been more consistent, but I understand, of course. Stubbs has done a tougher role. All those
tougher overs, to be fair.
Yeah, tougher role, no? I mean, he's not had too much support around him as well.
What is the real reason for beef between Gigi and Kohli? Asked Greg.
No one knows.
As Yudhvir tucks it away for 4, is it? No, you'll get 2.
Runs. Yeah.
So did Kohli captain Delhi and boss
these
it out?
These 2 are around and they have like 40 or something in the chase. They have a shot, no? But they need another 45 runs for that.
The beef here, Greg, and correct me if I'm wrong, is when the 2011 World Cup happened, India won the World Cup and stuff, the successor and the vice captain got changed and it was given to Virat.
That was after the horrendous Australia-England tour.
Yeah, and Gambhir felt undone, I feel, at that point in time, because he thought every time he stepped in as India captain, and Gambhir captain for India, remember?
That's 6, is it?
No, he's found the fielder. The deep boys put it down.
Fraser McGurk.
Oh, JFM, for all the batting displays that you've shown us, that is an absolute shambles in the field. He can't believe it himself. And Delhi's fielding has just been so woeful. I mean, we talk about how LSG are bad. Delhi are really bad themselves. Avanish, how's your journey for a bottle of beer in Chennai? It was crazy that I had to go literally to some crazy mall and get it because they have Tasmax.
Tasmax, yeah.
And they don't get any good beer there, man. Like, what is up with your city?
Next time.
Where next time? I'm going to Chennai for 5 days. I want to be stocked up to good beer. They have this called, they have Stefan or Sterin beers, which is whatever. It's okay. It's lager. They have Godfather, which is another beer brand. They have KF Strong. And bro, KF Strong gets you really fucked. And then they have, I think, Foster's and shit like that. But like, all the other beer that they have is so expensive. Like Heineken pint is $400 fucking in Chennai, or 320 and 350, something ridiculous like that. On the contrary, Kolkata Heineken pint is 75 fucking bucks, bro. They love to drink those bongs, and respect to them. City of Joy, indeed. Keep your comments coming through, but really hoping for a great game and no rain in that 18th particular clash. There is going to be a strategic timeout right now. 60 still required of 24. Hopefully, you guys have locked in your time predictions to win something on this watch along. And Sai going on to add, saying if RCB reaches playoffs, then going to support them. After CSK, it is always RCB. Love the watch along in fan cams. Brilliant. Props to you. And like this video, like all our content, it helps us because we're still a young channel. We're competing with the big dogs. We feel like we're the underdogs compared to all the others out there. We're giving you the content that you want to watch. Unadulterated views, passionate fan cams right after the game. Avanish, I'm coming to the SRH PBKS match on the 19th. Will you come? Unfortunately, I'll be in Guwahati. I'll be doing the RR KKR game. So I won't be doing
So after the
Hyderabad
RCB
game.
CSK game, we're traveling in the morning.
Yeah. Madness. I know why GG doesn't like Kohli/RCB saying Sachin, but back in the day, Gautam Gambhir had a crush on this girl in Delhi, and Kohli started dating her. He's been heartbroken ever since. Feel bad for GG. LOL. I mean, again,
Have you read this from Reddit, Sachin?
hilarious how you guys come up with your own fucking shit. But, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I'm saying, has he taken this off Reddit? I'm saying.
I mean, there are lots of rumors, man. There are lots of rumors.
Star Sports are not going to stop milking these
Do
two.
you think Gautam Gambhir and Dhoni has beef?
I don't think Dhoni cares about him. Gambhir.
Gambhir is a beef with everyone.
But, like, to be
He was
fair,
dragging AB and Kevin Peterson.
why do you
today.
think... Okay,
He was dragging AB de Villiers and Kevin Peterson today. Out of nowhere.
but he's also dragged AB down before. He said,
Yeah, I know he's
if
talking about
AB didn't
Deep
back
fact.
Swami and all of that bullshit. But like, I'm just saying, why do those images always surface when Gambhir and Dhoni, when we talk about those close-in fielders? In those games, was it situational? Or no matter what the situation was, Gambhir wanted to do that with his fields.
combination of both, I think. Can't be anything else.
And just because it's Dhoni and I want to, like, whatever.
So that I've got one over him.
Fair. It's going really well, guys. All the best. Thank you, Crick Quiz with Omkar. Really appreciate that. Omkar G. Please like this video. Means a lot to us. Every little
what
like.
race to playoffs is MI Lucknow now?
I mean,
Guys,
it's a
have
joke. They've already made the graphics. They had to load it. It was there in the system. They said fire, and they said, okay, fine, cool, it's on air. Crick Quiz. I'm guessing even you have a YouTube channel. Good luck to you. We'll of course tell people about it. But in the meanwhile, do like our channel and subscribe if you're new. I know you're not. KL Qaeda, we guys are worrying about the RCB CSK washout. You're bringing in another heartbreak saying some other because KL Qaeda.
the other problem you guys have is
Spoke about
what
the
if
New York
CSK
game.
refuse to play in the sense if it's like a wet pitch and they're like, no, bro, we're not risking a bowler or
And
something.
then 1 point each.
Yeah, CSK go through, no then.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be like very CSK-esque to do that.
Very CSK.
Guys, what happened in the live watch-along plans for the World Cup? Any venues finalized? When will we meet Jeet in person? Saying KL Qaeda.
I'm just here for a few days. That's it.
Just here for a few days.
What a
ball. I mean, essentially, like we said, we're doing watch-alongs for the India games, the Super 8 games, and the knockouts. And we're going to be doing a World Cup evening show every day, at least from the group stage onwards. So we'll be reviewing weird games. Talk about West Indies PNG, for example, or Namibia, Australia, I think it is. Australia play Oman. They're crazy games. We'll all tuck into each of them every evening at 6 p.m. And it's a perfect time because it's before the games at 8 p.m. And it's like right after office, so just when offices are winding up.
Wow.
Pulled away for 6. Arshad is keeping this game alive, lads.
No, it's not alive. He's just
54 of 22 now.
just tucking into some.
Garbage bowling.
They need 15 of each over. So if he breaks it down that way, then let's see.
Man, you never
So
know.
from
We've
a
seen
Nikhil,
strange things.
talking from Nikhil perspective, 54 means they need 6 sixes, I feel. 7 sixes, ideally.
Is it?
6 sixes would do as well, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
6
that's
will
madness.
do.
6 more sixes. would do.
How many people are watching the watch along right now? 149. That's mad. On YouTube. Oh, conglomerately. That's mad. Still, fair enough.
Let's get it 200, guys.
We've been getting
That's
over
a
1K
wide.
views
That's a
anyway.
wide.
Delhi, do not fuck around. Do not do this. 53 of 22.
Calm down, brother.
I'm just
We've
looking
got
at
the
15
knockout
per
set.
over.
It's just about the
No,
rain,
no,
right?
no, no.
Let's worry about the
Bro,
rain.
a couple of educated nicks in the sense.
It's not 33
Edges.
of 23, bro. It's 53 of 23.
Okay.
I'm just looking at 15 per over. That's it.
I know. Fair enough. You can look at it with that prism. I remember that video of Gigi saying that he was the happiest when he won and he beat RCB. It was so random.
He's told some random stuff, but every time I'd love to be
He said it as a commentator. He said it as a pundit, as an expert, as a coach,
I love it. I
as a
love
captain.
What are they checking, bro? No ball, something?
Have they reviewed it?
Hallelujah.
Who have reviewed
DC.
Oh, my
For a wide.
word.
what? Bro, Pant should be lucky that he didn't go for wide 5.
Come on. Come on, lads. Close the fucking game out. That's a wide.
Man, Jesus
That is
Christ.
a wide.
Bro.
Yeah, that's a wide. Yep, DC have reviewed it. So that is a wide. So 7 so
10,
far.
it's only 11-5. Jesus.
11:04. Who said what in terms of the time prediction contest? Who is the latest one over there? It's all over until team drops catches last 3 years around, and post-COVID players have dropped so many catches, easier ones at this level too. Seeing it in a different light now after Kimber's fixing video.
Oh, there we
Pumped
go.
on the ground for 6. There is life.
Wow.
That
There
is
is life
That was
now.
a hit.
13 of 3 balls.
By the way, that's a hit. In the sense, what a nail.
That's
Bro,
13 of 3
game's
balls.
done, bro, but he just nailed that one. Like, what a nailing
Again,
shot.
15 per over. That's how I'm breaking
I
it
don't
down.
think you can say the game's done.
Bro, the game's done.
He's
bro.
played 2 great shots for 6.
It's 5 sixes, bro.
I know, but it's still technically alive.
And
You can't say
Naveen-
it's a 100% win.
And then
Naveen-
nothing after this.
No, Naveen can hit boundaries. He can clear the
run.
ropes.
I know he can.
I know Naveen
run.
can get
He
a
can clear
couple
the
of
ropes.
boundaries.
Naveen
bro.
can.
He can get a couple of boundaries.
Naveen has the potential.
47 of 22 is highly likable right now.
13 of 3 balls.
And
Wow.
Katsad, he's got 4. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow.
That's
Can you
70.
believe it?
17 done. 2 more balls. to go.
43 of 20, and LSG are keeping their playoff hopes alive.
No way. No way, no way. As we got this, brother.
No, man. No, 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 no. This cannot happen. I mean, I know I wanted Delhi to
Who's-
win by 5 runs, but
I mean,
this is too close to
I'm
comfort.
sure Mukesh will come in from the other end. I think he's bowled 2 or 3. He at least got 1 over, at least. Probably 2.
This is too close to comfort.
Producer,
This-
how many overs does Mukesh have?
Doesn't Ishan have 1 more?
Yeah, I think they go to
Just
Mukesh
fucking
first.
give it a Ishi bhai, bro. He'll win it for Kohli.
Single?
Just
Just
win it.
for Kohli.
100% he win it
Yeah,
for
I'm
Kohli.
sure he's running in thinking that, yeah, let's win this for Kohli.
Yes, because 100%
Producer,
if
how
he
many
doesn't
overs
win
does
it,
Ishan name?
Wow.
Mukesh have?
2. These two are batting better than the
Let's
top
check that
order.
out.
Should have just reversed batting order like Sir Don Singh, Ashutosh Bajpai. Ashutosh, there is still light at the end of the tunnel for you. You can believe and hope again.
Ashutosh.
LSG back on track. RCB guys shivering, saying in respect. I mean, not essentially, because I still back Mumbai to beat LSG at the Wankhede on the 17th.
Khalil has 2 more after this. Rasik has 3. Mukesh has
Yeah.
2. So they can pick their choice for the last 3.
And MI will 100% beat LSG. It's just like, oh, Katsat,
That's out. bro.
long off, in business. Thank you for coming. Time to say good night and goodbye. That is the end of Yudhveer. But there is still Arshad the other end, remember. They're not going to throw in the white flag as yet, or the towel, and wave the white flag. Got those 2 puns messed up. Me like Jeremy Rayner in Avengers Endgame, don't do that. Don't give me hope, saying Arshad Bajpai. But yeah, again, slow ball into the surface. Yudhveer thought that he timed the bones out of it, only to find Shea Hope in mid-off. Beg your pardon, long off. But now, surely they can breathe easier.
I've been telling you for the last 20 minutes.
Bro, come on. To be fair. From 64 from 23, they've brought
They've
down.
said it,
this-
Why have they sent in Bishnoi, dude, when Naveen can hit 6s?
What idiots.
I can't believe this.
Poor in-game management. That comes down to JL.
Justin Langer.
And Bishnoi
Come
had
on.
a fucking wrapping around his foot also, right?
Why? Injured?
Remember we saw him like this thing. Who is Yudhveer? He's a bowler. Batter, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? What the hell is happening? Saying Nani code 4.
Nothing. We're going to see a knockout game. Hopefully, rain doesn't interrupt. That's what we're going to have.
It's not going to interrupt, lads. It's not going to interrupt.
Are you sure?
Thank God they caught it.
Are you sure
Saying
about
Vishal
that?
Kulkarni, yeah?
Are you sure about the rain?
Yes, 100%.
The rain god surely can't rob us of a
It
game.
won't. It won't rob us. I'm telling you. And why do you say us? Are you an RCB fan?
Rob us of a game.
Or rob us?
And of course, I want RCB to win that night. There's no question about that.
Sure. Because anti-Chennai.
No, bro. I mean, what a story as well. Well, you making the playoffs still is story enough for you guys.
It is. Thank God they caught it, saying Vishal Kulkarni. Yeah, you never know these days with Delhi and LSG about fielding. But tomorrow's game, we're doing the watchalong for that. RR versus Punjab, some game that.
Please
Think
join us, guys.
Besto and Karan's last game. I don't think they'll be playing the game at Hyderabad, but they'll be playing the game tomorrow at Guwahati. So imagine them going to Guwahati to literally Gatwick Airport, wherever that is. That's mad. That's absolutely mad. Right. Single that
Get this.
Bishnoi gives.
Don't get this.
Arshad, who's literally motoring on the 22 ball 41 right now, and 169 for 8, 17.2. If only they would have trusted Prerna
Yeah,
Kanka
exactly.
instead of fumble Hooda.
I have no idea how Kyle Mayers and Prerak Market haven't got a single game this season when
Yeah.
others are faltering game after game.
And it'll be hilarious to see if Kyle Mayers gets a game at the Wankhede and then lights
Smashes
it up.
it. There's a good chance he will.
Isn't he in the West Indies squad?
No, he's not.
He's not, yeah, surprisingly.
Oh, that's pittance. Really is. What does LSG need to play for overseas? They could have picked Prerak, Arshin, or DDP and then would have done better than snooze de cock saying Ashutosh Pach. But he's obviously flipped it because,
Oh, shot, boy.
man, these guys keeping their fucking
That's,
dreams
again,
alive.
8 done out
Bro,
of 15.
the shot is, he's actually nailing it.
His bat swing.
It's
Keep
incredible.
an eye on his bat swing.
Wow.
He ate one of Kuldeep as well. Earlier.
Wow.
Keep an eye on his bat swing.
How
It
many
shows the
sixes are we
slow-mo.
away, by the way? 4 more?
No idea.
No, it was 6
I'm just-
back then, and he got a couple of boundaries, so we can say 4 more sixes.
I'm just going in terms of runs
Arshad
per
playing
over.
like a little MI batter.
Bro, 34 to 50 is actually very straightforward if they had batters.
But you said it's done, bro.
It's
okay.
done, bro, because of wickets. No, that's the problem for a long time. It's
No.
been the problems in the 4th over.
Have we or have we not seen 2 wicket wins, 1 wicket wins in IPL history?
But not this dramatic in the sense, like, I mean,
Bro.
number 7 and number 8 and number 9 have been batting for a while now.
We've seen everything in the IPL, boss. We've seen everything in the IPL.
This will be the game of the tournament, possibly, if they pull this off.
Oh, Arshad, do
But
not
they're
do
not.
this.
Don't worry, boss. We got the
To be honest with you, I want him to hit 1 more 6
and get out.
and then get up. 50.
What are the what, no,
50.
fair enough.
He's on 44.
Either 47 or 23.
Oh, wow.
But Jassy Bumrah might steal the purple cap, being 10th on the points table, or 9th, or wherever they are.
Varun's probably going to nick it, though.
You think Harsha will put in a performance tomorrow and get it?
Yeah, but Varun's going to nick it eventually.
No, I don't think Varun.
Varun's got one more blue green
People have
stage
shown
game
too
and
much respect in the playoffs. Except RCB. RCB will pummel him. Absolutely smoke him. Patidar will take
You're
him.
talking
to
about
the finals.
Q2 or finals here?
Bro, Patidar took him to
No,
the
I'm saying
finals.
Q2 or finals.
Finals. Winning that game in Ahmedabad, like how Jax won it. Similar.
Oh, good ball.
Should he run, though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
fair
takes a
enough.
single.
2?
Can he
yeah,
pitch
yeah.
two? He
Oh,
can't.
that is two,
That
that
is
is-
sloppy from Delhi.
Yeah, Akshay wasn't aggressive enough.
That really is sloppy from Delhi. 32 or 14. Pant is not fucking happy.
So 10 of this over, 4
Ponting's
balls.
fuming there.
Ponting is just literally
So
exploding.
this ball, he tries to hit a boundary and the last ball single.
Yeah, that's the right way to go about
I
it.
saw this, Pranav Anand. I did see this. Nitish Rana's reply to Harsha Vogle, which said,
Yeah, I
deserves
saw
more
it.
hype.
I mean, I saw quote alone. I didn't see the video.
I was like trying to like do my Hindi and the Hindi wasn't happening. And then I was like, what does that mean? He's gone down the ground and he smacked it for 4.
Oh,
Or well fielded.
I hope.
Brilliant from the West Indian to deny that boundary and keep it at just 2. But still a very productive over at
Mukesh bowls the
50
next one, right?
for
Oh,
Arshad.
well done.
Well played.
Mukesh bowls the last one, right? Name the next one, sorry.
Yeah, Mukesh.
So we've seen 4 50s tonight, all 20 ballers, Pooran 20, and then of course we saw
Abhishek Porel with 21, Tristan Stubbs 22, and Arshad Khan with 25.
Mad.
And I'd say Arshad Khan's innings will be the
Mad.
most fun
Oh,
to watch amongst all
cracker.
of them.
Arshad reminds me of that shark saying, I wasn't aware of your game, I apologize. I mean, the way he's actually
Bro, I
shown.
hope he just takes you to the last over. I want this game.
Single
to
or
be-
6, yeah.
Single, bro. I mean, he's got enough hitting. No, you've seen enough hitting for him to.
He's
single.
got
Happy.
the single.
Just
and
one, bro.
Bishnoi.
Keep strike. 29, right?
Yeah. So 180
What's
for
your
8,
percentages?
18 gone.
Percentage?
Sorry,
I'm back
what? How much? 20? 9
29
of 2 overs.
Yeah. I'm back to 595. From 100-0, I'm going 595.
Man, I really hope that LSG come close but don't win it. It'll
So
be a
does
great game.
Mukesh and Khalil potentially,
Khalil or
right?
Raseek, anyone. They've got too many options.
I would go
Akshar Patel
Mukesh.
if they
Mukesh and Ishant, bro.
Ishant
Ishant's
is very
got one as
risky.
well.
It's very risky right now.
But, I mean, to be fair, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. He's
Mukesh
got
is
3.
probably going to nail
Just
it.
close it
man.
out. Just close it out.
Mukesh got the wide.
And he has a good Yorker.
Yeah,
Ishant.
Mukesh nails 2 Yorkers, both the wide one and
That's
the
what I'm saying.
straight one.
Mukesh and Ishant.
I'll go Mukesh. Mukesh has to win the game for them here.
Right. Keep your comments coming through. Again, is there live?
Like if he keeps it below 9, I mean, if he gets Arshad, the game's done. If he keeps it below 9, also the game's done.
So they've scored 31 of the last 2 overs, so they've kept up with that 15 per over.
Oh yeah, it was 62. In fact, they scored 33.
Imagine a day when
It was 60
Hardik.
or 4 overs, right?
62.
Imagine
Was
a
it?
day when Hardik, Nitish Dubey, Arshad can all play for India. I mean, yeah, we can imagine that as much as we like. It's not going to happen. He's
Shot!
on the ground.
Didn't hit it.
And he's found the
Oh,
fielder
man,
just
I
a
thought he
single.
connected that really well.
Same.
Yeah, initially came
Hopefully,
off
Bishnoi, buddy, take a single, brother.
28 of 11. Come
Again,
on.
he nailed that as well.
I
Felt
want
like
a wicket now. It's too close for comfort. I do not want any.
Oh, there we go. Record broken for most sixes in an IPL season. This season has stopped it.
24 as well. And we've still got what, a good 7-8 games to go.
Oh man, it's going to breach 1.2.
Man, the way the season is panned out, RCB, the stars are aligned. Come on. Does DC want RCB to be out of playoff race? Hum to doobe hai, tumhe bhi lekar dubenge. I mean, I don't think that's the scene. They just want to win and end the season high.
Bishnoi,
Delhi
boss,
Capitals.
take a single, brother.
And 7 wins, 7 losses for Delhi. So they'll be not chuffed to the bits, but they'll be fairly happy with them.
Good move
Selves.
by Rishabh to remove the gloves.
Yeah, I think Lucknow wins this. Lucknow scouting is amazing. Seeing
Kya
Gilda
wins
Academy.
this? Kaise win?
It could happen, bro.
Bro, it's no.
It could happen.
Bishnoi is just there to take singles.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why I thought Naveen was
Bishnoi is good
an
enough to
aggressive
take
option.
singles.
I'm saying, even if Arshad has 21 smoked out in the last OV, I think he'd fancy himself. I think he really might fancy himself.
Bro, Bishnoi,
Bishnoi's
what is
gone
the
sky
point?
high,
But he
and
got
it could be
lucky.
no man's land.
He got
It is-
really lucky there. Why does he
I
have to
don't
swing?
understand why Bishnoi has been sent in ahead of Naveen.
That is the scariest
Okay, now that
way.
he's been sent in, I don't mind it because you just let your best hitter.
That is the scariest way to take a single. Literally the
That's
scariest
called
way.
a well-placed single.
Yeah.
That's what Bishnoi would say.
It's the hope that kills you watching a stream.
By the way,
only.
it's a horrendous ball by Mukesh. He goes to Arshad Khan. That's going 20 rows back.
If the next ball goes for a 6, dude, you never know what's going to happen.
Sadly, I mean, it's going to end.
Look at the
margins.
comparison, yeah.
No, we can
DC
go.
were 181 at this
Hey, any
stage.
other team you say 27 of 20 at this?
But one
Game
second,
on.
props to Ashutosh Bajpai. Good on you to being so chatty and, of course, watching this game with us. We've done as many LSG games. I know your earlier complaint this season. 27 of 10.
Oh,
full
that
toss
was
on
fair
the
to be
Pant.
hit.
Run
Can
two,
they
no?
come back for 2?
Yes,
Surely
yes,
he'll have
yes,
to
yes.
sacrifice himself. Stubbs with a throw. It's a direct hit. What a hit that
useless
is
guy.
from Tristan
Bishnoi.
Stubbs.
There's no 2 there, bro.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
But look at
He's
Just
pulled
keep
off
it
a
on his
Kohli
running.
from the deep. That is Virat Kohli-esque run out.
What a
Oh
throw.
my
There's
word.
no 2. He did the right
yeah.
thing, no?
Keep an eye on his running as well. That was
And
so
Ravi
poor.
Bishnoi.
I think it was Arshad who was slow, in fact.
No,
Shocking.
look at the direction at which.
Kushal Shah saying, dude, I stopped watching the match and logged off. Well, there's life. And now,
There's no life, bro.
9 down. What a hit.
He's gone.
Why
From
has
the
this been
deep.
referred?
I have no idea. He's miles
What is the
out.
umpire doing, dude? Can you not see that from where you're
He's
standing?
wasting time. He is wasting time. But yeah, 9 balls left in this contest now. And look, who's on strike?
Arshad.
Yeah, it's Arshad.
Yeah, Arshad's on strike. So 26 of 9. And he still might have a 2% chance here.
Yeah, there's an outside chance. A faint one, but an outside chance
Outside
nonetheless.
chance. Yeah, you can't rule that out. I mean,
We have seen funnier things in cricket, so.
Yeah, as convincingly as he was saying it. Ugly char match. Wow, what a lineup we have. First Guwahati, the IPL goes there for the first time this season. Then Hyderabad. Is there going to be an upset on the cards for the Gujarat Titans? Remember, Gill might be kind of sad because remember he made the IPL 2021 final, the 2022 final, and the 2023 final.
Yeah.
It's not Shubman Gill's year, but he could still have a couple of things to say. His final say, in fact, because that's GT's last game, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Shubman Gill against the Sunrisers could be something to watch out for. And then, of course, MILSG. And then, of course, RCB CSK. Keep your comments coming through and like this video if you guys haven't done so already, please. I feel like a broken tape recorder saying
He
it.
can't run, bro. What's he running for?
And sort out, Mukesh, don't review it. Don't review it, waste time.
Man, Jesus.
Don't review it, waste time, man. It's fucking way outside leg stump.
He reviewed it as well.
Jesus,
Christ.
man. This is as shocking as Lyon refereeing that one against fucking Jack Leach and Joel Wilson giving it a not out or whatever.
It's all about where the ball pitched. That's it. That's the only thing.
Definitely outside leg stump.
Bro, it's probably not even hitting on leg stump.
No, it is hitting the leg stump.
hitting
It's
leg
all
stump.
about where
I'm
it
saying it's
pitched.
pitched outside leg stump.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But now it's not about Arshad.
Yeah, that's not
it's
out.
about the other lad at the other end not getting out. I mean, no, it's about
There you go.
Arshad
Just outside.
literally trying to do something.
Yeah, I'm saying
You could see it forever. Shocking review that. But look, Arshad has been
He's getting
again.
cramped bowling on this patch, although it's the length is
He's
probably
missed 2 balls that could have been hit for a 6.
hittable length.
But top over, Mukesh bye. Doing it for fucking all our RCB fans and keeping it alive. Love it. Absolutely love it. Arshad, Can he, of course, give LSG more to celebrate upon? No, he'll take a single now. He's forced to. 25
Naveen,
of
don't
7.
swing, brother. Give at least him a 1% chance.
Wow. Wow. Talk about results going
Oh,
after
does Fraser McGurk? Okay.
Do you think LSG lost in the power play while bowling? They will lose, saying Pranavanand. LSG lost it, I feel.
With the bat only. Clearly, bro.
I think with their last game.
In the
Because
corner.
that subconsciously hurt them so bad that KL opted to bat today. Chase today. Where ideally he should have batted first.
No, man, not with that.
No, I think their bowlers could have easily done better against this Delhi team, which failed chasing against RCB. Just put them under the pump. Delhi were more than happy to bat first themselves. Pant admitted it. Last over 20, I'm with Lucknow, so he did the academy. Let's see if that happens. Oh,
Why
that's
is he
squirmed
running
away
one,
from
bro?
Naveen. And he has to come back. There could be a run out here. And Pant takes the bails off.
He's in, no?
But I think he's in by the skin of his teeth.
He's in.
Or he could be run out. It could be run out, but I think
Look like
maybe
maybe
it
the
looked like he
bat.
was in.
The bat is probably popping off or something.
And like you said, Sachin, and like we've always been praying for, been hoping this for the longest time. I've said it 25 fucking days ago. RCB's in for the playoffs. They'll win it against CSK.
Out.
Is it the end of the game?
Oh,
No, it isn't.
Naveen.
damn.
Naveen. Look at where he's holding the bat. He's holding the bat like this.
Wow, that is an advertisement for the manufacturers as well.
23 is it?
Sorry.
Fast now?
Yeah, 23.
Surely not.
No, not happening.
Oh,
Not
boy,
happening.
Ishan, Khalil, Raseek.
It's either Raseek or Khalil.
I think they could even go for Ishan.
Yeah, they could.
Experience.
They could back experience.
Won't be
Wild.
surprised if they do that.
Absolutely wild. And LSG know it. They have had a chance
I'd
to
go
go
to
to the
Ishan as
playoffs.
well. Because he's not getting gone for 23, bro. He's not getting like flustered.
By the way,
when
the last fixture would be ever held simultaneously in the
Never.
future. Like how the Premier League games are. I don't think it'll ever happen.
Should though, possibly.
They should, but they won't do it that way.
That's Raseek.
Smoked down
What
the
is he even
ground.
running down for? Bro, you have to play all 5 balls.
I
No,
did.
he's not running. 23 of 5.
That was
not
a full
running.
toss, sadly.
Just a full toss, smashed. And look, a slender DC win is what RCB fans wanted. And they've got that tonight. Come on. The dream goes on. That is what we want to see.
Completely in RCB's hands.
Yeah, 100%.
Officially is in
Officially.
RCB's hands right now.
Yeah.
As long as the rain doesn't play spoil sport.
Yeah, for sure. It's all going to play spoil sport, bro.
Oh, that's
And again, heaved away on the leg side. They should come back for 2.
No, bro.
A little fumble, goal within Naib, and they'll get 2.
The
Mathematically
fumble
still on.
probably helped.
fumbles help. There was never 2 there.
Still on. This
He
is
hit
so
straight
dumb.
to him as well.
This is so dumb saying Greg K. What is the game? Yeah, how it's meandering into it? It has.
I mean, the fact that Lucknow are probably going to lose by about 10 or 15 years shows that it's the top order where they just like collapse completely.
Wild, absolutely wild.
A 6 of this ball would make it interesting.
They need 6 of the next 2 balls to make it.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm taking it ball by ball. That's it.
Not totally, though, bro.
You know
It
what?
can
They need
rain
6 of
low.
the next 3 balls only to make it interesting. Then only, come on, 18.
Such a rain is a possibility, but again, rain was a possibility today, but it didn't happen. That's what I keep saying. I'm not doubting that rain will be a fascinating subplot, or not.
No,
so
that's a
last week.
cracking ball.
What a ball that is! And
With
that's
that,
surely.
it's in RCB's hands officially. Congratulations. Congratulations, producer, the RCB fan.
Come on, come on! That's brilliant, bro. I'm so happy. The way it's panned out, the fact that they deserved it with 5 wins on the trot. It's never easy being down in the fucking dumps, losing 6 out of 7, and coming back. And how they should have beaten KKR, and KKR got stolen of 2 points there. But nevertheless, we'll do it the hard way. We'll beat fucking CSK. Literally, Dhoni's swan song in the Chinnaswamy. Go to the qualifier 2 or eliminator. Beat SRH, and then of course beat RR, and then beat fucking Gambhir in the final. Wow, it'll be a match made in heaven in terms of that fixture, but also in terms of RCB in the IPL Trophy. Thank you, Raseki Salakap Namde Singh Nani Code 4. Good to see all you guys bright and about on this Tuesday night. Hope you guys have enjoyed yet another watch along. Please, this video deserves a lot of likes, and this channel deserves a lot of subscribes. So help us with our journey.
What a shot, Naveen.
We
boy.
try to read that like a book. I don't think KL would come out now for a chat saying Sai Madhav. He has to. The losing captain has to come out and answer questions. So if you guys are watching, do tell us what he's going to say. But probably by that time, the watch-along will end so we can hear him as well. 2 balls left. And look, LSG still play on Friday against MI. So we'll talk about all of the things about them then. But DC, it's been a fascinating season for you all. Like Jeet said a while ago, what a fucking find and story Jake Fraser McGurk has been. Ponting and Ganguly, of course, looking clueless at the start of the tournament, but then putting the expertise together. Pant, of course, at least getting 14 games under his belt, getting miles in that legs after that accident. True. So lots of things from a Delhi point of view, even though they haven't qualified for the playoffs.
Just hope rain doesn't come in.
And when you hit 14 points in an IPL season, you can't say that's a bad season, neither can you say it's a good season. So it's an average season and they've been fine with that. Given that they were in a precarious position, they've ended the tournament really, really well. So well done, Rasikdar, well done, Delhi Capitals. And commiserations, LSG, because what you've done is knocked yourselves out and Delhi have knocked themselves out. So 5 teams knocked out of IPL 2024 and 5 remain and 2 play a humdinger on Saturday. RCB CSK, who's it going to be, Kohli or Tala to enter the playoffs? Or will it be both of them as SRH lose both games? Only time will tell. We'll be doing the watch-along tomorrow. RRPBKS over there. Thanks so much for joining us in this match 64 of IPL 2024 on cricket.com for yet another watch-along. My name is Avanish Hegde. Of course, a bemoaned LSG fan and, of course, a happy Jeet as ever. That's all we have time for. It's a goodbye and good night. Cheers.